Whoops.
You did it wrong again. All
I
right.
didn't do it wrong because somebody said whoops. Whoops. So
You
somebody
did.
was pressing
You did
the
it
button.
wrong.
Not me. Not
You
me.
did it wrong.
I didn't do it wrong.
Yep.
We need somebody else to hit the button because the stream.
All I know is the High Republic. I called it. I'm gonna take a bow. I'll take another bow, and I'll take another bow because
Nobody knows
called,
what you're talking about.
I
You
called
guys-
Listen,
it,
I'm
and
gonna
you
take a
didn't.
bow
You
because
called
I
me
called-
crazy. You called me crazy, and I was right.
No, listen. Stop using
Okay,
my lines.
hold on. That's not how we're starting a show. On you guys being wrong
Not how I wanted to
99%
start
of
it.
your life, and then trying to be right 1% and taking bows.
Hey,
Like
listen,
that's
I
a
don't care.
fucking
The
accomplishment.
1% that I'm right.
Hey,
No, Dom, I'm gonna mute you. Dom, we're muting you.
I'm
Speaking of
not
that,
saying it.
speaking of that, we're gonna change around before we say hi to the chat. Actually, you know what? Hold on. Both of you are getting instant. I don't even know how to mute people because I don't mute people. How do we mute people? There we go. You're muted. Where's the other guy? You're muted too. You guys get instant mutes for that.
And you
All
can
right,
unmute
there it is.
yourself, so that's great.
Did I mute myself?
I can unmute myself.
Oh, well, whatever. I still muted you. All right, so we got a couple things. One, happy birthday to Dom. Two,
Thank you.
we're going to have Dom. Would you like to say what we're going to have?
Yes, we are. We're going to have a giveaway at the end of the show. So stick around. It's going to be a really great giveaway. You're going to be happy. So
Tell them what they have to say for the giveaway, Dom.
for the giveaway, you have to say happy birthday, Dom.
Hashtag happy birthday, Dom, in the chat. You'll get entered for the giveaway. We're going to change around.
One word.
One word.
It looks just like
Happy
this.
birthday, Dom.
Yep.
There it is. Okay.
Just like
good.
Tom turned 74 this year. That's
Holy
right.
shit,
I
he's
look
up
damn
there.
good for 74, baby.
Guys, we have to say hi to chat. Before we say hi, I'll tell everybody else. Now you guys have ruined it all. All right. Dom was right. Guaranteed. Yeah, word salad.
Thank you, LA.
Got the popcorn ready. Looks like Dom's 0.8% track record is true. Have a good one, fellas. Cheer. Tommy's right. Hi, thumbs up and hi. I have a few. Oh, good. Dark Side Sunday with the crew. What's up, Ruben? What's up, GT Comics? Sorry, I didn't see your name. With the crew. Can't wait for all the Star Wars talk. Need this more. Yeah, cool, man. What does it say? And no wonder you told everybody what to do, Jedi. So why we haven't? Anyways, Unleash Joe. What's up? Unleash the tracking. I mean, down. Yeah, we're gonna put him back in the trap for a little bit. Saying hi for the algorithm. Oh, see, we got some already. Sticks is gonna be lurking. What's up, Sticks? Are we ready yet? Frankie, we were ready, but then we were late. I don't know how we're ready and late at the same time. It doesn't make any sense. BK says happy birthday. Don, what do you say?
Thank you.
Wookie, good to see you. Wookie says happy birthday. He says, oh, wait, happy Sunday, Darksiders, then happy birthday. Dwayne Scott is here. Dark Dom. Mystic's got a happy birthday, Dom. That's cool. What's Mystic got there? What is his little thing?
That's a.
Is that a Kraken? What is that?
Is it the
I don't know
Kraken?
what this.
Or,
no, it's not Kraken.
But
Mystic, tell us what that is. Hyde's here. Good to see you, Hyde. He's got the High Republic stuff ready.
Cthulhu? What's that thing called?
Well, Ed, if you win, we know where you live. Blue's your boy. He's saying happy birthday. A lot of people are saying happy birthday. AOA saying happy birthday. Everybody. Statues don't prove anything. Eric Hurd. Cheer. happy birthday, Dom. Happy birthday, Dom.
Why'd you put that one up?
BK.
BK already said hi. BK already said hi.
No,
he said this.
the other one.
No, because you'll get what? Do you not know how this works? There you go. Yeah, that makes sense. All right. So we're gonna change around it real quickly. I know that a lot of you will stay around for this because we know it anyways. Not only do we have a giveaway, but we're moving where we do the Ahsoka review because it just makes sense. This week is they're restarting High Republic up. We're gonna do news, comic reviews. We're gonna hit the hot and cold. We're gonna take a little look at some of those variants that were hot at one point and see. Hey, Repair Tech Tony. See what they're looking like, how they're looking at. Some of them are surprising. Some of them are not so surprising. Some of them, I don't know. Whatever.
Thank you.
Yo, crew, happy birthday, Dom. Okay, who put that up? All right. Then after that, we'll get into Ahsoka High Republic, Ahsoka, and then we'll get into toys. All right, let's put this up for Repair Tech Tony now. Yo, Darkside crew, and happy birthday, Dom. Thank you for your membership. What's that?
Marco doesn't want anyone to touch anything.
No, when you touch the board, shut the thing off. Then you did. Nobody's got the controls. Next thing you know, Jedi's throwing stuff up in the middle of
touching that.
Let's tell the people where it is. Yeah. Okay, let's get into news, Wayseeker.
All right, we got some good stuff to troll Marco this week.
Good
Lord.
Right off the bat, we get the most important.
The 1 week I actually open up the Dark Side chat and actually read what you guys are talking about, it has got to be. I'm already in a chipper mood because of it.
We got the most important news of the week right off the bat. We found out Labine's lost cat's name. It was revealed this week. The cat's name is Merle.
Hopefully it's Dinner. I mean,
who's watching it?
I don't know. We didn't find that out.
Who cares?
But Merle has its own YouTube channel. You can go listen to the lo-fi music if you want. It's set up on Star Wars,
Oh, they stole that person's idea, huh? Oh my, that's what this is all about. For those people that don't know, one of the most popular lo-fi is like this bullshit thing, right? Like it just, I don't know what it is. It's just very low-playing music.
Elevator music almost.
Yeah,
right?
that goes on all day long. One of the most popular of all time, was it Ezra? Was Ezra petting a low cat or some shit like that? Right? It was like, especially the pandemic, it was like one of the most popular things on YouTube, like fucking blew like millions, like multi-millions of views all the time. So that's what I love you, Disney, but I fucking hate you, Disney. You fucking stole that from that person. You're like, fuck you.
You better give
Dom, you see who you support? They're stealing hardworking people's jobs, Dom. They're stealing content creators' jobs.
A loaf cat gets better views than I do. That's another thing too that I'm upset about. I want my YouTube thing to blow up too.
No, that loaf cat. Because one time, because I saw it, because it always
because
goes
you
up.
like more than you are, Dom.
Oh shit! But no, so there was that sucks. That sucks for that channel. I feel for it. I feel for that channel. I didn't. I clicked it one time to see what lo-fi was.
Maybe they gave something to the person.
Bullshit. They didn't. No, they did not do that at all. They saw what that was and they're like, "Holy shit! That person's making money. That guy's making $50,000 a year just playing bullshit elevator. Probably more. I mean, for that back then too, they were in the middle of the pandemic, so that was when YouTube was paying good money. Holy shit, man!
Yep. So that was the big news of the week. Now we go on to the other lesser important news.
You were right. You got me. I'm pissed at that, man. Give those people their fucking money, bro. You didn't need that extra bucks.
Told you I was going to get you right off the bat. All right. So the other news this week for Disney is they had a agreement with Turner, where Turner was the only one that could show all of the Star Wars movies. Disney has now worked it out with Turner to where all 11 Star Wars movies are now headed also to any Disney linear networks. We actually saw that last night. If you were watching FX, all three of the main New Hope, all of those were on FX as a way of saying welcome back. So you can watch them now on ABC, FX, whatever Disney channels there are on your networks. So there can be a lot more Star Wars on your cable if you're one of the cable people.
Damn, even they cutting out the Rise of Skywalker. It's only 11 movies. Where's the Rise of Skywalker? Right?
I don't care.
Who is it? Is that the one they're calling out?
I don't know.
The trilogies, the trilogy sets are 3, 6, and 9 by nines. There's 2 extra movies.
Wait, 9, 10, 11.
Rise of Skywalker, yeah. Then it's Rogue One, and then it's Solo.
I forgot
that'd be 11, not 12.
That's all of them.
12. Okay,
We got them all there.
My fault.
0.07%.
Hey,
that NYC education.
I forgot about the Solo movie, which is actually better than the Rise of Skywalker.
Fair. That's a fair assessment.
But yeah, so now you can watch it. They're going to be on FX and everywhere else. So this is good if you're a Star Wars fan.
Ruben's head just blew up in the chat. Somebody's in trouble tonight because he's going to have a bad day, dude, after that math.
All right. Season 2 of Ahsoka is yet to be confirmed by Disney, but it appears to be a reality. All internal discussions are saying they're moving forward with Season 2.
God,
and they're saying that Season 2 will be coming out likely before Filoni's movie. So that means Filoni's movie is not coming out for 5 years. So we're not going to see that movie.
I'm going to be 60 years old by the time it comes out.
Don't worry about it. You won't be missing much. So I will tell you this. The one thing, my wife watched Ahsoka with me, and she doesn't watch this show because she thinks we're weirdos who like Star Wars too much. and she turned to me and she said, "You know what? I really was looking forward to this Ahsoka show. I really wish now that they wouldn't have done it because they really ruined that character for me. That's sad."
Who
My
said
wife. My wife.
that? Oh, wow.
And she's got like Ahsoka, like she goes to Celebration. She was buying all the shit. She supports because the her universe shit. Like remember that shirt in Chicago, the one that the fat dudes were wearing inside? She almost got a fist fight over some fatty because he was trying to take a women's small and like, dude, you shouldn't be trying to do that, bro. So, but yeah, I was like, damn, man, that's kind of we've said that shit about Book of Fett before. That kind of sucks.
Hey, well, listen, Dave Filoni has a video that's out. Apparently, it's supposed to be like the dark side of Filoni. He's wearing Leia's slave outfit with his hat. I have no idea what video that is, but it's disturbing.
What?
Dave Filoni. I don't know.
I don't believe what you said is actually true.
Oh my god! I just saw the thumbnail.
There is no way that Dave Filoni was wearing a slave Leia outfit.
I don't know. It's
what?
The dark side of the Filoni verse or something like that. Filoni that something to do with his Star Wars and
What? Oh, Dom, you're gonna get muted. Go, Wayseeker. Next one. What are you making up? Wait till the Ahsoka review so you can make shit up. Not now. Go ahead.
Hey,
What's up, Bree?
Some sad news. I don't know how to pronounce her last name. She's been involved in a lot of different science fiction shows, from Buffy to lots of Serenity, lots of good TV shows and lots of good movies. She did main costume design for Mandalorian, Ahsoka, Book of Boba Fett, more. She passed away this week at 56. So
that's sad. My mom passed away at 56.
That's young.
57, so
Jedi, could you add that into the banner, the bottom banner?
Oh,
You know, one of these.
I don't know how to do that.
Hey, okay, yeah. Listen. My stakes will go up
percentage's
at the end of the show.
Sorry. Oh shit. Sorry, Wayseeker. Go ahead.
you're just moving forward. Like, I don't
Sorry.
care. Don't care about that person that died. No, it's just sad.
I did. That's sad. That sucks, man.
Yeah. And there was a lot of good tributes to her. That clearly they respected her, and she put a lot of hard work.
So they're
into it.
creating a new banner, Jedi.
And costumes weren't the problem. We all agree that costumes were amazing for these shows.
I don't know though. Ahsoka's, maybe it's not her fault, but I did. What's up with all the droopy pants? Like, I mean, my pants droop because I wear like compression pants underneath, and I don't have a butt. But like, I mean, I know Dom's like, yeah, hair's butt, but it did look like she's wearing diapers. And Ahsoka has got like whatever those like,
They're
Huck Finn like
samurai
like-
pants. They're like
those are not. Have you ever seen a samurai in your life? Because they didn't look like a samurai I ever seen.
They're pants to figure make you feel comfortable. She's doing all those moves.
I don't think I have that option, Marco.
Yeah, it's under. It's if you go under banners, you go.
Oh, wait a minute. I got it.
Boxes
Go ahead.
created
I got it.
All right. Dom, did you say when she's doing all those moves? Have you been watching Ahsoka? It ain't. You could do those fucking moves in a swimsuit, like a fucking full diving submariner metal suit, and they'd be just as fast and just as mobile.
All I know is I wear jeggings with their friggin' jeans that are friggin' like stretchies, and they're just.
Oh yeah, I wear that shit too. Yeah, for sure.
All right, we'll keep moving forward.
Yeah.
The Exorcist director, I don't know who this guy is, David Gordon Green. I guess he did some Halloween stuff too. I don't watch any of that. He's had some talks about directing or producing a Star Wars movie. It's gone nowhere so far, so he's not connected to any project. But as he said, he would not say no to doing a Star Wars movie. I don't want anybody who's been connected to The Exorcist or any of that stuff to be anywhere near Star Wars.
Why?
Those are good movies.
One.
But you know
Yeah,
what?
good movies.
Sometimes it might transfer to something different.
No. Yeah, no. Sometimes, like, hey, you can say that all you want. I actually don't have that big of a problem with it. If he does like, if it's like made for TV movies, and he does kind of like what they did with, what's the Halloween movie or the TV show Werewolf by Night? How they did that.
Yeah.
So then you give him like a special. So every Halloween he can do like Kevin Scott type-esque things. I have no problem with that. I mean, The Exorcist sucks, but whatever.
We don't need
I would love to see
a whole movie though in that genre.
I would love to see some horror guys do like the tales from Mos Eisley or freaking Vader's Castle, like live action or something like. It'd be kind of cool.
All right.
Would be.
What's typing meatballs? What the fuck?
What?
All right, go ahead. Go. I don't know. Go. Please go.
All right. So here's one for Jedi. The original head, the C-3PO's head from A New Hope, is going to auction. This is part of Anthony Daniels' personal collection. So there's a lot more C-3PO items that are headed to auction as well. This one is expected to sell for $1 million, and Jedi, I'm sure, is the buyer.
Yo, Jedi,
$1 million for this one right here.
sell your comics.
I wish I could afford to bid on this thing. It would be cool. How many of these do you think there are from the original episode 4?
A couple, maybe.
You got to figure there's at least 2, right?
There has to be at
In
least
case one of
2.
them gets
Yeah.
damaged.
Dude,
Anthony Daniels only.
You
Well,
gotta-
it's not
come
like
on.
blasters where there was like several of them laying around.
Yeah.
This is
Jedi, you got to
very
scrape
rare.
together the $1 million, bro. You got
Oh,
it.
sure.
It's actually, I think it's gonna go for over $1 million. But
You gotta
could
do
you
it.
imagine if it doesn't
No,
go
this
for $1
is
million?
super. This would be super cool, but yeah, it'll never be in my collection.
Let's all chip in. Let's chip in. Hashtag chip in for your Jedi's $1 million
Well, let's
head.
pay my mortgage first, and then we can.
You
we can
got
worry
you got
about
until I think November 8th or something like that. November 6th, November 8th. That's when the auction starts.
Just
So
sell all the NFTs, man. You'll be fucking rich.
it. I guarantee I don't know any NFTs.
Tell
We'll
me
keep
your
track.
man.
We'll keep
Gross.
track and see what it actually.
It's
sells.
kind of gross because he has been sweating. Like, that's a lot of sweat and stank in that thing. Because
Yeah,
if you've ever heard him talk before, he was really excited to be really sweaty in that suit. So
Yeah.
Well, you know what? They probably clean it out. Come on, they have to.
there's probably particles of like a 50-year-old freaking bologna sandwich in that thing or something. Who knows
Yeah.
where he was eating? Who knows?
he does look like a guy that eats warm bologna sandwiches.
Ah, that's nasty. I hate bologna.
Fried bologna.
Trail bologna's good. That's the only type of bologna I like. All right, so this man made a replica Star Wars speeder bike out of hoverboard parts. Good job, bad job. What do you think of this one?
Are the hoverboard parts?
Yeah.
I want to see it
Does
move.
it actually? Does it? Oh, it's just fucking hoverboards. Don't
I watched
hoverboard.
this. I watched a little bit of the video. Does it move forward or does it just go around in circles? It looked like it was just.
I think it does both. I think it can move in circles and going forward and back.
Yeah, I mean, fucking A, right?
Yeah.
Can you do it?
No, I
Can
couldn't
you
do it.
All right.
There you
Can
go.
you do it? The good. Head off to this dude. Hell yeah. This is fun. This is the Billy type of shit I love.
Yeah.
Did I ever tell you that somebody did like they made a like the little paddle boats where you got two people doing the thing? You know what I'm saying? Like you sit and there's two seats and it's like a wheel thing and you it's like a bike, but it's two pads and you go like this, both people go like that and it moves.
Yeah.
All right.
You know what I'm talking about? Well, no, hold on. This is why.
I keep waiting for Dom and Wayseeker to say yes too, so you can stop describing it. We know what a paddleboard is.
Somebody made one of those into a pole.
Yes.
Somebody.
I gotta answer the question real quick. Trail bologna
That
is
doesn't sound good. It better not
Amish
be a sexual
bologna.
thing.
so the Amish live in a place called Trail, Ohio, and so it's more like summer sausage, but it is made by the Amish in Ohio in
My
a place
bologna
called
has a French
Trail.
name.
But it doesn't
It's not
taste like
good.
normal bologna. It's trail bologna. If you're ever in Amish country, Ohio,
And
Pick up
nobody's
the
half the
trouble,
battle. G.I. Joe. There you go.
there's my
Rather fry
product.
hard
There's
salami.
my
Okay.
product announcement for the Amish right there.
They should
Anyways, there's a guy that I'm pissed because I never bought it because it's only $1,000. A guy had bought it, he had made it into Poe Dameron's X-Wing. And for the longest time, actually right by where the Comic-Con was, the Detroit Comic-Con is, they had it. If you were driving to Detroit Comic-Con, there's a marina right there. And they'd have it out there. So it was Poe Dameron. But at the time, I was like, man, this is just a paddleboard thing, like $1,000. But they made it out of steel. They welded it. I think anybody that does that shit's cool. And now I'm pissed because it wasn't. I
I
mean,
thought
it
you
was
were gonna say it was
$12.50.
a snow speeder.
No, it was just like it was an X-wing. I mean, I don't know what the fuck I would have done with it. It would just would have rotted, but it would. Yeah, like this thing. I don't know how much this is, but yeah, I would buy one of these for a couple $1,000.
If it was metal, you'd get tetanus from it. You'd rust up on you. Anyway,
Fucking Jedi.
you said it was metal.
Well, whatever. Yeah, I mean that's what he welded the fucking frame to. So yeah, right.
Yeah. All right.
Well, it float. He had to put pontoons on the bitch because it's heavy. It had to float. So you had a floating like. That's why I was thinking. I was like, who the fuck am I gonna sit in this? And it's probably pretty heavy. because he had to put pontoons on the X-wing because like they had like a landing thing underneath. So, but this is cool.
Yes, it's cool.
I like whenever they do this type of shit.
Yeah.
Tetanus, Jesus, get a shot.
These are the news you're only going to get here
I
on
got my
Religion.
shots.
Good stuff. So we got some Star Wars NYCC exclusives that were revealed this week. We're going to go over some that are not toys. Dom is probably
Mr.
gonna go
Appleman.
over the toys later. But here's one thing that you can find. A couple things you can find here. You got the Rebel jumpsuit going on sale at NYCC. The flight suit, $300.
So like a prison suit. You're prison suit. So
Yeah,
cool.
$300.
You get
Only at the Comic Con right there. Dom, buy that one when you're
No,
there.
actually, I like the helmet. The
Helmet is the Stormtrooper Patrol helmet,
I like that.
$675.
That is my
No.
favorite trooper. The patrol trooper is my favorite trooper. I love those troopers.
That's great. I actually like the Loungify backpack that they're having there. That with the Atari version of the game. I have
Oh,
really
that's a
cool
backpack? Okay.
Backpack is
Yeah.
cool.
I thought it was an
For
actual
$100,
game.
I think that's a fair price.
Yeah, but those are the tiny ones. Those are the girly backpacks.
They
aren't
are. They're
So what's
small.
I have up there?
I actually think of those three, that's by far the best.
Yeah, right. You get
of
free
them.
jumpsuit, right?
$300.
And bologna sandwiches.
Crazy.
Too. And bologna sandwiches. You get a jail.
Yeah, what's an orange Dicky jumpsuit gotta cost you? It can't be more than $29.99.
Oh, can't believe it. I couldn't. When I saw that, I'm like, I gotta put that news because that is the most.
Yeah, you're gonna be out in the street like the guys who are doing the picking up the garbage in the streets in New York City. There you go.
Is that a statue or is that really a dude?
It's really a dude.
Oh
Dude.
fuck! I feel bad for that dude. All right, his face is tough. Let's go. Next
We
up.
got one more exclusive that is for Jedi and for the carton collectors. I don't know anything about it. This is the Star Wars High Tech by Topps. It comes with 6 cards.
Oh, are we gonna waste money on this bullshit again?
2 of those are numbered parallels. There's going to be, some exclusive autograph cards or whatever, some patterns. So if you're big into cards or whatever, this is NYCC Star Wars Topps exclusive. I have no idea what these are going to go for. It didn't even say. I have to expect to be expensive. So
When do these usually come out? Isn't it like how much is it for? These are usually when you get these packs, isn't it like because this is the whole case, right? Jedi.
cards.
No, I'm trying
This
to
is like that last one they did where it's like $300. It comes out
yeah,
the first week. It's
something
like
like that.
$300 for the thing.
$50 a pack.
Is this a box or a pack that I'm looking at?
I think this is the box.
That's the box.
It's a box with 6 cards in it. Remember
Okay,
it was
yes,
like that
so
other
basically
thing.
It's a pack. So okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, this thing is probably expensive.
About $300, $50 a pack.
Nah, I don't. Probably not that bad. I don't know. I don't look up cards much anymore. I would guess probably somewhere in the north of $100 a pack, though.
Well, maybe we'll buy one. Just let me know when it comes out.
We gotta do some pack openings.
it's a exclusive for NYCC. So
Oh shit! So it's gonna be $300. We're not gonna get it.
Yeah. Hey, listen,
I
I'm trying to.
I actually might go.
It's
I might go.
exclusive, Yeah.
It depends. I'm trying to cancel something, and if I can cancel it, I'll be flying out on Wednesday. I'll be flying back on Saturday.
Yeah, you're gonna
So I
go.
can coach soccer. We're gonna see.
I'm
We're
gonna.
see.
I gotta see if I get.
you got to go to some of the High Republic stuff if you're there. If you get there,
Okay, relax.
Cavan's doing his.
Let's
panel.
just see what we could do. I'm trying to cancel something.
hey.
If I can cancel it, I can fly out real quickly and fly back.
This Wayseeker just perked up there.
Oh, I did.
But I have to fly back. I have to fly back. I have to be
Super
back to
interesting
coach.
for a
Hold on.
second.
I have to be back to coach soccer at 7:30 in the morning on
Well,
Saturday.
listen.
So-
All I know is if Marco comes to New York in my way, I'll take him out for a friggin' New York style bologna sandwich. There you go.
No, I will not be seeing you down. No, nope, nope.
Anyway,
No.
Marco's
No.
gonna pick one of these up if he gets there.
I'm definitely not going anymore. Definitely not going anymore. No, what the fuck? What is wrong with you, dog? All right, go ahead.
Star Wars Unlimited got a release date this week. The release date is set for March 8th. The pre-release, we talked about last week, where you get the packs and you get some of the tokens and you get special pre-release cards. That pre-release is March 1st. We'll be opening some of these. I'm going to get at least 3 boxes for the launch on March 8th. So I'll save one of the boxes at least to open up on the show. So I'm excited for that. But so it's coming up quicker than I thought because it's 10 months after they announced it to release, which is a really quick turnaround for card games. So I hope it's good and I hope they're ready. a lot of these games at cards launches, they don't have enough product, and it makes it really difficult, which makes prices really, crazy high for a very short amount of time. So if you're interested in this game, pre-order it early because there will not usually always be enough product to get everybody what they want.
Price?
Quick
What do you
question.
think it is?
Hey, wait a second. Quick question. These packs again, are they like different? Like the packs, you get the same. The starter packs, they're all the same cards. It's like no, like
They're starter decks. The starter
Put
decks
it in
are
the
all
chat. Put it in the chat in our
pack.
chat tomorrow, and I'm going to call a guy and try to order a couple of these, so maybe we can give one away.
The packs are $6 a pack. They come with 16 cards. A box of them have, I think, 20 packs or whatever. So I think you probably can pre-order them for like 100, and their MRSP is I think like 120.
and there's special like one of one like cards and stuff like that.
There's all those. Yeah, I went through before. There's like
Yeah.
there's tons of different variety specials. So, yep.
I like that.
This is something that's kind of cool. If you have a connection to Malaysia, these are the Shell Star Wars Race Collection. These debuted. These are remote-controlled miniature cars.
Ooh, I like this.
And as you can see there's a Boba Fett car. There's a Vader car. There's a Maul car. There's 6 of these. One of them
BB-8.
For remote control little miniature car, they're $11 each in Malaysia. I have no idea what the shipping would be to get these things over here. But this is a pretty cool collector's item for this price.
I want the Boba Fett. That's what I want.
Yeah, I know you did. I'm like, Dom might not even known about this.
Do we have any connections to Malaysia?
I have people on my jobs I could talk to. Who have,
Where's Malaysia?
Malaysia's in. Oh, you're gonna put me on a spot now.
Just name a country.
Malaysia is
Name a
Malaysia
continent.
part of
Continent. I mean, name a continent.
Malaysia.
Isn't it part of the Asian kind
There you go. All right, cool. He's got it. There we go. So he's got the hook up there. Good job. We got it.
Yeah,
there you go.
He redeemed himself. That New York education's back. We got it.
These are cool. Like I would buy a set for $66 if the shipping wasn't so bad.
I used to buy,
and they can go. The remote can actually use them from your iPhone. It looked like so that will work. There is a charger, and I think the charger was like $20, but I don't know if you need to use their charger or if it comes there. But pretty cool.
I used
Can
to
we buy a
buy.
whole
Are they
pack? Can we buy a
small
whole
as
pack
they
of
look?
these?
What?
My
What you said,
question was:
Joey?
are they as small as they look? They look.
Yeah,
like
they're like
Mac
micro.
Pro.
They're like the
Right.
They're like the
They're like
Hot
slot
Wheel
cars. They're like
Yeah,
slot cars.
little Hot Wheel
Yeah, slot
cars
cars.
that you could control. We used to buy cars back in the day with the racetrack, and used to make the racetrack and have buy your own car. So
They're
these are
probably like
that.
little slot cars,
Yeah.
Jedi. You remember that?
Technology.
Slot cars? Slot cars were around when you
No,
were
the
a
fact
kid.
that they can remote control, they got the technology, miniaturize all the gizmos to make remote control cars that small. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Isn't that the basic of what slot cars were? Just you didn't have to turn them because they weren't that advanced. You just go and don't go.
I was raised poor. I don't know if I ever had a slot car. I had some Matchbox cars. I was little.
Boba Fett and Darth Maul would be the ones I want. I don't care about the other ones. The hell with Mando. The hell with the big anal bead, space anal bead, freaking BB-8.
The mall's cool. I really like the mall. Yeah.
I'll buy this set. Can we
Yeah,
buy
it's-
these sets? Can we not buy these sets?
You can buy them sets.
But it's
Yeah.
exclusive to there. Is this do we know? I don't have a lot of experience in Malaysia. Is this a country that's hard to buy stuff from there to ship out?
I have no idea.
I
Okay,
think that
well, good.
comic books are hard to get too. They bad. If you get comics, they're definitely. It's
Do
hard.
they even have comics? Do you even know if they have comics?
I think they do have comics. All countries have comics. It's just that to get them.
Not all countries have comics. You're just randomly throwing out non-facts today, huh, Don? Okay. All right,
That
continue.
North
Let's go.
Korea doesn't have comics.
All right, this
What
week we
comics
got
do they have?
two Star Wars books releasing. Dom is definitely reading Crimson Climb because he said he is going to review it with us. We're going to review this in a few weeks.
Hey, it's a Johnson
Jedi's
book, so it's
getting-
got to be good.
Jedi's getting the boot or something. I don't know. But when Jedi gets back, we are reviewing Crimson Climb. I don't even know if Jedi even wants to read it, but we're going to do it.
Not really.
Next week, I will be reviewing, maybe by myself because I don't know if anybody else will read it, Jedi Brave in Every Way. It's the new Charles Soule little kids book
Come on, get the
with
fuck
his
out of
daughter, Rosemary.
We're gonna start reading Brown books next, or what?
with Buryaga.
And figuring, isn't Nubs in this book too?
I don't know. We'll find out. We'll find out if Nubs is in this book or not. If
One
Nubs
can
is in
only
the
hope.
book, If Nubs is in this book, I'm buying 100 copies. No
I
doubt.
bet you are.
Yep.
This is why you're broke. You buy stupid shit that nobody else wants just to prove a point.
What point is he proving?
I'm not broke. What are you talking about?
Because then he'll be like, "Oh, see, it's popular. A couple of these copies sold." No, you're the
I'm
only
not
fucking.
going to buy it to sell them. I'm going to buy it for my kid, and I'm going to
That's what I mean. Like you're gonna buy 10 copies. What the hell?
I won't buy 10 copies, but I'm excited for both of these books. I actually have seen some of the reviews of Crimson Climb, and they say EK did a really good job with this character. So I hope that's right. I like EK.
That'd be cool. That'd be cool if we did something.
Wayseeker's kids will be like, "Is it Christmas already?" And then he'll slap them for just even thinking such a thing.
Yeah, they'll be talking like Oliver Twist. Can I have some more, please?
Yeah, exactly.
What does that even mean?
BK? I got a couple of slides. We're going to go through these pretty quick.
Ooh, that's sweet.
But this week was the annual Lucasfilm Sidewalk Shark Art Festival. They do this every
Did
year.
you post something like this in the chat? And I just ignored it?
My birthday, Thursday, October 5th.
And so I wanted to show some of the art from the Sidewalk Shark. Get your opinions. There's a lot of Barbie theme because of the Barbie stuff, but you got Jarby. I thought that one was pretty cool. That was a clever take on the Barbie.
Oh, really? You thought it was
Jar Jar. So you got that one.
Pretty clever.
Yeah.
Jar.
You got Ahsoka you got the Barbie Ahsoka theme with Ren, and she's a Jedi Master. He's just Ren. That one. This one over here, the next of it. Do you guys ever think of Dying was actually the winner of the Sidewalk Chalk? With Yoda and Obi-Wan back there. It's Force Ghosts. Thought that one was kind of clever, but that was the winner of this year's Sidewalk Chalk Festival.
How is that clever?
You got Star Wars Tales of the Dads. This one is for Dom. Dom would love this one. You got Omega.
Wait, the fucking bullshit. What was that pregnant woman saying? Do you ever think of dying? What the fuck? That's the one that won?
Yep.
How is that clever? I don't understand how that's clever at all. What is that so clever about?
No, I'm just saying, like, the next one looks pretty good.
This one looks
the dad one? I thought the dad one's kind of
the dad one was
Look at Star Wars 2, this other fucking one. You get out of here with that bullshit.
I didn't pick the winner.
Why are we even covering this horse shit, dog shit? Get out of here.
You actually voted on that one, though, Wayseeker.
Yeah, Wayseeker,
I
100%.
totally did. I flew out there just to vote on it. You got that
Dude,
one.
I put it up there just so that I can put it in the news so people can be pissed at this because I control it.
You got the Taylor Swift one with the Star Wars The Eras Tour. I actually thought this one was pretty clever as well.
The what? That's
the Eras Tour, which is Taylor Swift's tour. All of her things are the Eras. Do you live in a barn?
No.
I guess so. Don't know anything about Taylor Swift.
I thought they were doing some shit like, like the thing with what's the TV show with all the kids and shit? The two families that get together. The mom and dad.
That's not it at all.
The Brady Bunch. Yeah, it is. That's what the fucking boxes are. There was his name. There was his fucking name. Did it?
It's
Warhol did it.
It's the story.
The what?
Of a Taylor Swift.
Dude, Warhol did this shit. What are you talking about, Taylor Swift?
One of Marco for not knowing.
Oh my god! This is what you do. You fucking just.
You got Nightmare Before Grogu.
I'm telling you, 90% chat have no clue what you're talking about when you're talking Taylor Swift.
Nightmare Before Grogu. You got that one. You got Mando having to pick a head as he has to do with the IG-11 there, picking the right head. That one I didn't actually think was that great. We got When the Droid Ruled the World with the Jurassic Gonk. And then, of course, you got the best one that should have won. You got Nubs.
Yeah, Nubs on a red cover.
It's adorable.
No, it's a.
Which
Go ahead.
Can I just say something? An observation, really.
Please.
So a little peek behind the curtain. Every Saturday, Wayseeker will post the links of the news so that we can review them. This was not one of the links, Wayseeker.
Oh, it wasn't?
I put it in the chat on Thursday.
You think nobody was going to comment on this if he tried to sneak this shit in? We would have been like,
I don't look at his shit, so I would.
Wait, this is the type of news you only.
Dude, hey, look, everybody wants this fucking.
Nobody else is covering.
Hey, Wayseeker, nobody wants this shit. I expect highbrow content from this show. You're fucking ruining this.
Content from around the communities in the United States, man.
And that is the week in Star Wars, where you only get quality news of Star Wars.
Oh, dude, that would be cool. We should get enough money together. Wayseeker, I'll pay for it. We'll airbrush your fucking panel, man. Thumbs on it. Pearl Seeker. That's a good one. I like it. Give the chat it. The chat as a whole deserves it. That was tomfoolery, shenanigans, and really just shit.
Ring the bell.
Wayseeker, jeez, oh Pete. See, that's the guy that loves nubs. That type of dude that would do something like that to you. All right, after news, we got Jedi. Let's go, Jedi. Get the comics out there, bro. Oh my God, you don't even have it pulled up. Oh, there it is.
Of course I do. All right.
Hey,
so
Zach.
3 comics this week. We'll go through them briskly. We've got Star Wars Bounty Hunters 39. There are your covers, including the 1 in 25 Liasso, which, believe it or not, that was not at my LCS because he probably didn't order 25 of these damn things, which I don't blame him. All right, kicking it off, Tonga has sacrificed everything to bring a damage balance to the mysterious fixer known as Klingson, yada, 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 yada. All right, we pick it up on the Haven in orbit around Klingson's moon. We got Telmac getting reports that droids are being attacked by attacking their comrades. They must be infected by some malignant code, yada, yada, yada. Then here comes Klingson, who says, yeah, that would be my code, bitches. And his robots start kicking the crap out of the other dude's robots. And then he takes a bow at his work well done at robot butt kicking, and they throw Taxon, or whatever his name was, up against computers, gives him the last, says, I don't have enough robot or something to infect you, and even if I did, I don't care, I'm going to rip your head off. So he ripped his head off, and that's the end of that. So now
That's
yesterday, kind of the end of that. Yesterday, on board the Enigma Catalyst, we have Valance, who is driving the ship, or at least he looks like he is, and Tonga come in and says, what are you doing driving the ship? You're not right in the head. You shouldn't be driving the ship. And Valance says, oh, I'm not really driving the ship. I just want to pretend like I can still drive the ship, and I'm not Looney Tunes. And she's
This is
like,
pre-mind wipe. This is pre-mind wipe.
Yeah, this is pretty. And she's like, oh, we're going to take care of you. We're going to save you. We're going to fix you. Don't worry. And then, I forgot to add that.
The Terminator showed up.
Yeah, he rips his head off. Ouch. And then he said, yeah, I appreciate you trying to fix me, blah, blah, blah. But if you can't, what? Wayseeker, control yourself.
What are you guys doing? The way that came in so late. It's so.
Oh. I forgot to push the button when I was supposed to. I didn't have a lot of rehearsal time on this. Anyway, he says, hey, if you can't fix me, you need to take me out and kill me because I'm going to be a dangerous mofo. And she goes, if it comes to that, very sad face, I will try. I promise I will try. Now, present day.
What are we doing?
Valance, now we're back. And if you remember, Valance says, if you look at the bottom panel there on the bottom right, you'll remember from last issue, 38, Valance done fried somebody's head off, so that's where we are now. And Valance is like, and I'm sorry, Tonga's like, Valance, you're supposed to be fixed. And then Klingson says, oh, he is fixed. He's perfect now. He's the perfect. We got rid of all that human stuff, those traits that made him weak and vulnerable. He's perfect now. And see the old girl's still on the ground smoldering there. And so everybody's kind of like upset about that. And then Klingson's like, hey, I'll show you how perfect he is. Valance, get her. And so he like grabs her and is about ready to punch. And then here comes Zuckuss flying in.
I love that.
With the
Godzilla.
kick.
Megalon.
And says, nope. So then Zuckuss starts fighting Valance.
That's how bad this comic is. You need to have
Valance kicks his ass, and Zuckuss is like, wow, that hurt a little bit. And then here comes Boss, like, my turn to get my ass kicked. And he gets his butt whooped. Sorry, Marco. He don't stand a chance. And then here comes Death Stick, like, I did it once. I think she did. I'll do it again or something. And nope, not this time. Not with new and improved Valance. I'm going to kick your butt too. And then Tonga's like, stop it, Valance. Enough. There. Okay. And then Dirge is like, I got this.
Do you know you pause right before you're about to fucking put on one of those every time? Like you literally pause and then go, enough. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. Continue, please.
What? all right, enough from the peanut gallery. Let me get through this.
I'm trying.
So
I'm dying.
Dirge is like, I got this. And so
Wait, no.
Dirge starts fighting and he gets his butt whooped and thrown into the bleachers by Valance and Dirge is like acting like he's all tough and like I could do this all day, but he really can't. So then
can I just say here, do we really believe that Dirge is going to lose to Valance in any world that we live in?
You know what? I don't know, man. They're fucking watering down these characters, man.
Dude, you promised us. You promised us. You said this was going to be amazing. I talked to the guy in my local comic shop. It's going to be awesome. This is what we got. We got Jeff putting in whatever he's doing late with these gimmick things to try to make this comic book accepted and this bullshit storyline. Go ahead.
I'm doing the best I can. So then Klingzon is like, I'm going to take my toy and leave, and you guys can just sit here and like suck. And so they got heading to the ship. Oh no! Meanwhile, on the Syphax bountiful bounties.
Holy shit, dude! Look at her.
We got this guy who I don't even know who this guy is. He's not really important. And then we got Losha Tarkin, who she's a mountain of a woman there.
What's her name?
Yeah, she's what's her name's girlfriend?
Wife.
And then but little do they know, but we know that her little pit droid is like infected and like watching them. And then we got the Tuca Cat and Vokra, who, if we remember Vokra, well, we'll get to that in a minute. So Vokra's back there playing with the Tuca Cats, not to be confused with the Mercats or whatever the fuck is going on. I don't know who would win between the Tuca and the other one, but it really doesn't matter. So she's playing, but she gets called to the bridge, and she's like, "I'll be right back, my little Tuca Cats. Don't go away." And she steps on the bridge and she gets popped right in the mouth because you remember she killed old girl's pet a while back. I forget what that pet was. I remember reading about it though. You might remember what it was she killed. She killed something that belonged to her.
Yeah, that little fucking monster with the big teeth. It was like a cat.
Yeah,
really big and
yeah. So she's pissed about that. So then she turns and she pulls her blaster and then she's like, "I'm sorry. Here, take this. If you want to kill me, kill me. I'm so sorry for what I did. I felt bad right after I did it. Blah blah blah." And she's like, "Well, I wasn't expecting that because now I don't want to be the dick and keep whooping your ass."
I'm surprised you didn't like do a long shot or combo to see how much that character looks like long shot. That you missed one, bro. All right, go ahead.
Oh, you mean long pop? She don't look like
long shot from Marvel.
I don't know who that is.
Yeah, mutants, one of the X-Men.
I read Star Wars. You guys, why do you think I'm not a regular on the talk show?
Marco doesn't know Taylor Swift, but he does long shot. Like you can't get mad at
long shot's solid,
can't get mad at Jedi for not knowing long
I
shot.
know Taylor Swift. That's Kelsey's girlfriend. I know who she is. It doesn't mean I follow what she does, man. Go ahead.
So then the bad pit droids start pulling the little Lobo-looking dude away, and so she's like, "Hey, get up, because we got some ass to kick." So they start kicking butt, and meanwhile, back on this other the big ship, I guess, they're still fighting the other droids left behind by Klingzon. And then Klingzon's about to get on the ship, and they're like, "Nope, you're too human. You suck because you got human traits too. Get out of here." So they like kick him off the ship with a thud, and he's like, "No, I want to go. And then Dirge grabs him and just squashes his head. He's dead now, and we know that because he's wiping his hands on Zuckus's coat, which I actually thought was kind of funny.
That's kind of funny.
That's
kind of funny. I like that.
Okay.
And then Kel Tana, because Tonga like says we got to go get him or whatever, and Tel Konga's like, "No, enough of this violent stuff trying to save him." And then Tonga turns out, "You don't understand. We're gonna go get him and we're gonna kill him." The end. Now this is for Dom to see if Dom was paying attention. Dom, can you name the butts?
Yeah, this is what's her face, the long shot chick, and the other girl, what's her face, this girl's girlfriend.
All right, who's the butt on the left, Dom?
The butt on the left is that the what's the name's butt? The girl with the black
What's
hair.
her name's butt?
I
Oh my-
can't remember
The
her
girl
name.
with black hair. There's like 4 girls with black hair.
The one that her girlfriend, her
All
wife.
right, Jedi, go.
pink
It's
hair.
enough. He doesn't know.
It is Losha Tarkin. Now, who's the other one? It is
It's the what's the name? The long shot chick. Vulcan. The
Volk.
yeah,
Okay,
Vulcan,
you failed
yeah.
now. You failed.
You know, I didn't fail. That's what's her name. I know. I can't think of the damn name. All I know is his book fucking sucks. I can tell you that.
All right, moving on to Darth Vader 38. We got the 1 in 25, which is probably the best cover. I picked this up for, I don't know why I picked it up. It was an impulse buy, but I did pick this up. And then you do have, I don't know if Jerome picked up the Zitro
I missed that cover.
Hondo or not, but if you're in the chat, let us know. All right. So last time we left, Darth Vader and his droids were on Mustafar. They were getting ready to leave because he had just talked to the Bog or whatever, and the Bog gave him some sort of insight, and they were getting ready to leave to Coruscant, but they couldn't find Zed. So Arax, Ot6, and
Zed's
G90,
dead, baby.
They're trying to figure out where's Zed, and Zed comes up on the mountain on the ridge and says, "I'm here, and let me introduce you to Octopatera, who is a kind of a ripoff of War of the Worlds in a way." But so Vader starts fighting Octopatera with his electro staff, and Zed says, he's been shielded. Your electro staff is no good. And he goes, well, let me try my Kyberite shield. And he goes, nope, that's a dud too. That ain't gonna work. He's too big and bad. And Vader's like, let me try the Force. And by now, whatever is like had enough, and he like slams Vader against a wall or something with a bang. And then Arak knocks Zed on the head and says, stop it. I don't know what your deal is. So they fight a little bit, and Zed tries to put one of those spider robots, but apparently he doesn't have enough spider robots to infect Arex or whatever his name is. So Vader keeps fighting. Yeah, go ahead.
You didn't use a Zed's dead reference instead of whatever the other reference, World of Worlds? Like, that would have been perfect. Then you could have been like, Zed's not dead.
I just don't have, I'm just not as good at this as you are, Marco. Sorry. Just don't have your. I didn't. Zed is dead because he's not dead. Zed's not dead.
Yeah, but that's what you would say. I hear it in your. I hear you saying that. Like Zed's dead. But Zed isn't dead. He's over here. Okay. Anyways, go ahead. Doing good.
Anyway,
John.
moving on. Sorry.
No, you keep doing it.
Another strike against me on this one.
Those are
All right. So Vader keeps fighting the Octo. I keep wanting to say Octopussy, but then Octopatera or whatever. While the droids are fighting. And finally, Zed hits the shutdown button on Arax or whatever. And then we got G90 creeping around. And then Arax, I don't know if he wakes him up, turns him back on or whatever. But then Arax like hits Vader because they decide if they piss Vader off enough that his force will come into alignment. Dom, or at least Dom, are you listening? Because everybody else is gone. They figure if they piss Vader off enough and make him hate them enough, his force will come into alignment, and he can like beat this droid. But the one droid whose name I don't remember, Ot6 or whatever, he's not down. He goes, "That's a bad idea. You don't want to fuck with Vader." But they do it anyway, and it really doesn't work. And then Vader's like fighting back or whatever, and Ot6 like, I told you it wasn't a good idea to fuck with Vader like that. He wasn't going to appreciate it. But they keep messing with Vader. Somebody keeps, shooting at him or whatever. And Vader starts like thinking, and I think they say like, going back here, they're like, Vader, you got to like zone in on your hatred. You got to like, what makes you really mad? You got to figure out what pisses you off, and that'll get your hatred going. So then, of course, we get the flashback Vader montage, what pisses him off. You got obviously his mom dying. You got Padme dying. You got sand. He don't like sand at all. Sand pisses him off. So then Vader is like, he goes, I know what makes me mad, and he like focuses all his like force power, and he like really shoots it at the Octo whatever, knocks it on its ass, and cuts it in half with his saber. And then Zed is like, see, I know what really hated you. You hate me. blah blah blah, and Vader's like, I don't hate you because you're nothing, I'm everything, and you still got Octo whatever walking around saying, told y'all not to fuck with him. So then you get Vader back inside his fortress. He's inside the Bacta tank, and he's communing with the Emperor. And the Emperor's like, see, if you look inside yourself, you'll really know that you hate yourself most of all. That's the person you hate the most. And he's like very menacing, saying, yes, master. Yes, master. But the Emperor sees through it. He's like, oh, I get it. You hate me. But that's funny because I don't give a fuck. And then Vader's like, yeah, your day's coming. That's the end.
They need to put Vader on a hiatus. This whole back and forth with the Emperor's really not playing well.
You know, I think they need to take the books and, like you said, put them on hiatus and then just come out with some other stories. I think Bounty Hunter should end after like 50, and that's it. End Vader at 50, that's it. Just end them. End them.
Maybe Vader drinking a 40 on the sidewalk, remembering Padme would be a good one for his 40th.
Yeah.
All right.
Next, here we go, Wayseeker.
Let's go.
We've got High Republic is back with Star Wars High Republic Shadows of Starlight #1, and apparently we're talking before the show. I don't know how many of these 1 in 100s are floating around out there, but they suck. It's just a terrible cover. The Marquez, I think, is a lot better.
Get the Marquez cheap, so that's a good thing. I mean, it's a cool cover to get.
It is.
You know, I mean, that's what the good part about it is. If there's so many of them, sometimes just grab the cooler cover, man. Right?
Is that the first appearance of that character too on the cover?
Yep. First appearance of this character.
There you go. Dom got it. First appearance of this character that he doesn't know the name of.
I haven't read the book. I haven't read it. I haven't.
We've only talked about it, but that's all right.
I know you did. Yeah. Listen. If you
All right.
think I'm bad with names, I'm bad with names too. Even worse. But
I suck on names. All right, so here we got the intro to Starlight. Obviously, Starlight Beacon has crashed into Iraq seas, etc.
Jedi, one thing, can I say it real quickly? So the Shadow of Starlight is not the main High Republic title. High Republic 1 is still going to be coming out here.
Yes.
Just so people know.
And this whole comic series takes place between phase 1 and phase 3. So it's like that 1 year. There's a 1 year gap before phase 3 from the end of phase 1. So this takes place in that 1 year gap. So it's technically before phase 3, but it's back, baby.
Just to clarify what Jedi's saying before we get too many of these in the chat, Jedi, would you agree with this statement? The Noto cover doesn't suck, but the Virgin isn't worth what it's going for.
Wow. I would say both. I think that we've seen this saber in the air. I've said this before. We've seen this saber in the air concept. Seems like 100 times. So that's what I mean when I say it sucks. Obviously, Noto has talent. I'm not saying the guy can't draw, but the idea of this concept of the sabers in the air is just overdone. Especially High Republic has done this several times. And then for the 1 in 100, just to remove the trade dress and leave that big blank black field up there it's lazy. It's dumb.
There we go. Okay, little clarification for those.
Disagree with me if you want. I don't care.
No. It's good. It's good. A little clarification.
No, I'm talking about Hyde or whoever said that. Okay. Man, that's what's right about Star Wars. All right.
You got the A cover though, right?
I did get the A cover.
Dom got the A cover too.
Dom, did you get the A cover?
I got the A cover here.
Do you want?
Yeah.
Oh, try it, Marco. I'm trying.
No, I just wanted to do this first, but I got the A cover. Here's the A cover right here.
Yeah, what are you gonna say about
cover? And the A cover is in a really cool.
All right. First off, the A. So he wants to talk about the paper quality.
All right,
Dom, go ahead. Talk about the paper quality.
All right. So the paper quality on the book itself, actually, I can actually say that Marvel actually put some money into the quality of the paper, which I'm actually proud of. Is it worth the price it is? $6? No, but it's still. I love the cover, and the pages are. They did a good thing in this book. This book actually is quality paper.
But, is that did you put that in a My Light?
Yes. So I'm putting this book, since it's quality paper, it's going to go in this really cool Mylar type bag.
So it's not a My Light?
No, it's not. It's just a regular bag.
Does that got sticky on the back of it or no?
Yes, it does.
It's self-sufficient. Oh, I don't like self-sufficient.
So these are the bags.
How much are those bags? Oh, it's 2 mm. Holy shit, that's thick.
Yeah. So 2 mm, 100 bags. I don't know the price of these. They're acid free. These are really cool bags.
So,
I actually like them.
I'll be honest with you. I gotta do something because I can't do BCW anymore. It's too much, man.
But
too much. Are they self sealings or do you seal yourself?
Yeah, they self sealings. You can in the back. There's they have the little sticky
Yeah.
in the back right here. So
that right there. Hey, keep that cover up. Keep that cover up so we can see it. So that is the regular High Republic series, just for people that know. So that there's going to be one that sucks too because that's just the same as fucking.
We'll be covering that in the FOC. That's I think
all right. Cool. All right. Well, I don't know. Do you guys think the paper quality is better? Yes or no? Because that's what Dom's saying. I think whatever.
Yeah, well, the paper quality is much better. I can honestly say with this, and putting this paper quality in this type of bag really brings the shine out, which is really nice. I like that.
That's a thick fucking cover for a piece of shit.
It is.
All right. All right. Let's get to the review.
There you go.
Alrighty.
Dom, you sold your souls for those comic bags? What kind of comic bags were they again?
I do.
What kind were they again?
Yeah.
Magic.
Well, Evo
Magic?
Evo Retro is the name
Evo
of
Retro.
the company.
Never even heard of Evo Retro before, but that's
Just
cool.
if you go online, you'll find them. They're up and coming company. All protectors for anything, all you need. Funko cards, video games, you name it, they got it.
Cool. All right, let's get into this. Come on.
All right, so we get a little flashback with Starlight Beacon crashing into the sea of Iraq, and we have some survivors that are there. They show a lot of the Jedis, and also obviously at the end of phase 1, we know that in addition to this, the Nihil have pretty much blockaded a lot of the hyperspace lanes, and Marshawn Rowe has revealed himself to be the leader of the Nihil, et cetera, et cetera. So we have a lot of Jedi that, even though a lot of Jedi have been called back to Coruscant, they really can't get there because of the Nihil blockade or blocking the hyperspace lanes. So there's separation. The Jedi are separated from each other to some extent. So.
Yeah.
So we have the Jedi Council who is meeting they get all the Jedis that they can have assembled into the Senate council chamber or whatever, so that they can put out these new, what they're calling Jedi or Guardian protocols. So you have these Jedis that are listed here. I won't go into each one of them, but these Jedis that are on the side panel here, they're kind of giving the briefing to all the other Jedis. And then we kind of lists what they are. But before we do that, obviously the 3 Padawans or younglings, I guess, in that top, the lower panel, top part of the lower panel, are obviously, who are they, Wayseeker?
They're the 3 kids we're going to be learning about next week in the Charles Soule Kids book.
Did you guys think that was awkward how the art was? I don't know if I liked this part of it or not. They almost look like almost 3D-ish coming out of the thing.
I didn't. It didn't bug me. What bugged me, you go back to that last page, the amount of words on a page.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They did have
there was a lot of reading.
Well, not just that, but it was all those words to get, like the word bubbles were on top of fucking word bubbles. Like, holy fuck. Hey, for $7, add 3 more pages, motherfuckers. Like, come on.
Exactly.
Come on.
Just
Like,
make splash pages without words. I want to see splash pages of
no, they had a lot to cover here, but shit, you didn't need to make, like, there was 18 paragraphs on this fucking one page, bro. It was a lot.
So,
it was good. I love it.
In addition, I guess that's the first appearance of those 3 kids in comics.
First appearance of the 3 kids.
It is,
in comics.
first appearance.
Yeah. So they go through the protocols. Combat instructions for older younglings will be accelerated. They would be advanced, fully operational lightsaber use, and quickly develop, their skills. Padawans of any age will be eligible to undergo the trials and advance to the rank of knight. And opportunity of strikes, etc. So this kind of reminded me of what happened after the battle on Geonosis, right? When they lost all those Jedi and they had to accelerate a lot of the training. there. So. All right, so then we go to the Jedi Temple Armory, and we get, I assume we get, correct me if I'm wrong, but we get introduced to Master Govina, who is a Jedi. She basically makes lightsabers. She creates lightsaber weapons.
Custom lightsabers, right? She's like the custom lightsaber.
Yeah, fancy,
fancy. What's it? Was the guys who make swords? The Smiths.
Blacksmith.
Blacksmith.
Wow.
Swordsmith, blacksmith.
NYCC takes a dive again. All right.
And then we get reintroduced to Kyrak, who, as we know, first appearance was 2017 Darth Vader #3, who he battles Darth Vader to what we believe is his death. Most likely.
I thought that was kind of cool, though. Before I had sorry, Jedi. I know you're trying to get through this, but I thought that was kind of cool because it showed you how, like, it also kind of showed you, like, when you look at society, a lot of times, like, people get really rich. They start doing, like, when they have nothing to worry about or no war, they start pimping out stuff and crazy stuff. I thought that was kind of cool that they had, like, their own lightsaber, like, pimp my lightsaber person, like that. Mm-hmm. See where, because she says at one point, like, I'm not gonna be able to pimp out any more lightsabers now. They have to fucking make real ones she had to use.
Basically, yes, because of the high demand for lightsabers, they have to go back to one of Professor Huyong's, who I all know who Professor Huyong is by now from the Ahsoka series and before that, really. But how long he's been around, so they're basically going to use one of his very basic schematics for creating a lightsaber, so that they can kind of mass produce these things to get a lot of lightsabers out there. So, and then she shows them what that lightsaber looks like, which actually looks pretty familiar to a lot of the standard lightsabers we start seeing in the Skywalker era, really, kind of, in my opinion. But all right, so then we jump through 3 months after the fall of Starlight. We have Reet and Addie, who are looking at what I guess amounts to the Wall of the Fallen, are unaccounted for Jedi. And of course, these wish Comac was back, etc. And then what they kind of make a little snarky comment, like, who really need is like Yoda, because we don't know where he went. He just kind of vanished.
So the blue on that wall are the people that are on the other side, right?
On the other side. Okay, good call. Yeah.
So the red ones are like dead or unknown, but like we know Porter Engle and like Avar, they're on the other side. And so
are you kind of annoyed that they didn't change after they did the story with the blades? They didn't actually go and change Porter Engle's face back to something that looks more like Porter Engle again.
Yeah.
Is this Soul? You want to know what this fucking guy? All right, go ahead.
Yeah.
No, because the jacket. Somebody had asked him straight up, like, on the Dust Jack cover, there's somebody identified as Porter Engle, and it does look kind of like the Porter Engle riding on it. You changed him around on the cover of the annual to make him look like this old fucking creepy, like, mall Santa that's on crack, right?
Yeah.
For all those people who know, it's the second row down, the blue all the way to the right next to the red one. Now, when they come out with the blade, then he's completely changed. He looks more like our man that's in Darth Vader 3. Now they put him back to, like, whenever Soul's fucking just what an
wait, not Darth Vader 3, but
yeah, the guy that's in Darth Vader 3 that gets killed by Darth Vader 3.
I know, but
that's not.
But he looks more like that than he does like fucking crackhead Santa. With one eye. All right, go ahead.
So like I said, they kind of make this little snarky comment in a way about where's Yoda been? He kind of vanished. We could really use his help, etc. And then, as if Yoda was like playing a prank on him, here comes Yoda walking through the passageway with a mysterious cloaked individual, and they just kind of walk by, heading to the council chambers. Inside the council chambers, we have Elzar Mann, who is making his case that we have to do everything we can to go save the people on the other side, that are separated because of the hyper lane being shut down. They're over there, they're alone, they're separated. We got to go help them. Yoda basically says, "No, we do not." And then we get introduced to Eslin Rel. Pause for Wayseeker to gloat and provide backstory.
Oh man, this is right. No, I called this one. I said at the end of Midnight Horizon, after we got to the manga, that person in the hooded figure. If you remember at the very end, Yoda comes back to save the day on Corellia. There's going to be some issues with that later because Corellia is on the other side of the blockade. But I don't know how they're going to deal with that. They probably won't. The storm wall, whatever. So he comes back, saves the day, and he has this mysterious figure that's singing the song of the Nameless. And then we got the manga, which talked about Aslan Rel being the one that was infected but wasn't killed by the Nameless, which is haunted, had the journals that we know Martian Ro gets part of Aslan Rel's journals about the Nameless. And I said that this character in the hooded figure was Aslan Rel from Phase 2. And that he's going to play a big part coming up in Phase 3. And so
here's the deal about here's the deal about gloating and saying that you're right about something. People have to actually fucking remember you said anything. You went in the chat, everybody's like, nobody knows what the fuck you're talking. You're like, yeah, did you see? Like, nobody cared and nobody remembered. So.
I remembered he said something. I just couldn't remember exactly.
Yeah, he says something every week. He's on a fucking internet show. But if nobody remembers what the fuck you said,
I guaranteed it though. I said I guarantee.
You can keep saying that. I don't think anybody knows if you did or you didn't.
You can go back to the tape. Go watch it.
I think everybody's sleeping anyhow. I mean,
it's still there.
Yeah, I don't. Hey, look, the whole chat's going. I don't remember this. Nobody remembers. Nobody. I don't even know if it's true because my point is you can't say you're right if nobody knows you fucking said something, bro.
Go back and watch the tapes. You don't want to go back and watch the tapes because I'm right. And you said, "Oh, it's Wayseeker doing one of his crazy theories, reading between the lines."
Do we have to? Hey, if you want to play that game, we'll play that game, and then
I'm doing crazy theory guy.
Hold on. If you want to do that, hold on. If you want to do that, no, hold on, Wayseeker. If you want to do that, then we're gonna go back and calculate. I will
be much better.
Then we're gonna go back and calculate. Petty as shit. I go back and calculate.
My theories are much higher come true than Waveseeker, so I don't.
HR, get on it.
Yeah.
Oh wow, AOA's just flat out calling you out. He doesn't believe you at all. All right, keep going. All
right, so yeah, this guy introduces himself, throws off his cloak, and he's all like nasty. I don't know if that's blood or he's just grimy underneath.
He's just old. He's been chilling out there for a while.
He's just been
no dry cleaner.
Yeah, he's been living life. And of course, the council's like clutching their pearls, like, oh, what are we? Lightsabers igniting, and Yoda's like, calm down, bitches. I got this. We're going this, it kind of explains who he is and what his intentions are. We're trying to unlock the secrets in his mind and try and get to the bottom of these nameless terrors or whatever they're calling them. And basically saying there's something to the effect of I don't need you, you need me, is something is what this guy was saying. So then we jump to the Jedi Temple Detention Center. 4 months after the fall. Yoda and him, they're meditating, trying to unlock any like memories and
Why
stuff.
does it look like the Matrix?
I don't know. So they initially kind of falls. They got this, they're falling through his memories or whatever, and something triggers this guy, and he it pulls one of the guardians or the security guards' sabers and takes a swing at Yoda, and Yoda's like, you don't know who you're messing with. Come on, you know better than that.
Well, hold on. It wasn't. That's not the dirty ropes is what made him cause it. He had said that he had been part of been in touch with the dark side. That's what made them all do that.
Yeah. He's been touching the dark side. Yeah, I'm sorry, I left that out. Part of his journey was he was playing with the dark side, the dark arts or whatever. Yeah. So then we flash over to the office of the Supreme Chancellor Lena So. He's being visited, or she's summoned, I guess summoned, if the right words, some of the Jedi Council to her chambers, basically talking about, hey, we're going to need some, there's a lot of stuff, a lot of raids and stuff going on out in the galaxy. We're pretty much losing the war against the Nihil as far as their raids and lawlessness, etc. We need the Jedi to help us. And these two Jedi, whose names I don't remember, basically said, we'll take this back to the council for consideration. Again, kind of reminiscent of the Jedi during the Clone Wars, having to get involved militarily, kind of is what kind of reminded me of. And then we're back. We get a little bit of a double.
I liked it. Hold on. Can we stop? So I liked the book up to this point, and it made a lot of sense. And we're about to fucking just set fire to fucking what was going to be a good storyline here, in my
I
opinion.
don't agree. I think it was still a good storyline. So I'll be interested to see what you don't like about it.
Well, this part right here, where the fucking what does that thing look like? Hey, you remember that? Remember that like '80s movie where there was that alien that dropped down in the camp? Remember that? Meatball and then Meatball. That's what this fucking character looks like. Yeah, Meatball. You know that one? Do you guys watch TV and movies at all?
Yeah.
Not that one.
I think we determined on Wednesday that your YouTube algorithm does not match most people's YouTube algorithm.
What are you talking about? I only watch good quality stuff.
Okay.
Meathead.
So
Is that? Yeah. Meathead. Yeah, Frankie. See, Frankie, see, the people know, man. You guys are just out of touch. You're out of touch.
I'm out of touch. You're out of touch. Over my head.
Is that it? Is it Meatballs 2? Meathead from Meatballs 2? That might be right. See? What the fuck? You guys, where have you been?
So
You
we get this
live in the
montage
80s still.
of Aslan. We get this montage of Aslan going through his memories, trying to unlock things. We also get a little side montage of the Jedi training and fighting the Nihil, etc. I don't know if I'm crazy about the way they did that necessarily, but it worked, I guess. And then Aslan tells Yoda he recalls hearing stories of the compass that will lead them to Planet X, which we all know that came in the novel Quest for Planet X. There was the compass there that didn't work for them whenever they tried to do it. But anyway, and I'm assuming, just kind of making the leap here, that Yoda and Aslan are going to try and track down this compass at this point, is where I'm kind of making this little leap to.
Right.
So we get they're on board this ship, going somewhere to track down this compass, wherever he thought he heard about it, and he kind of whispers some Yoda mind tricks into this meathead's, which is what I guess we're going to call him now, meathead's ear, causes him to do some saboteuring of the ship, and Yoda's like, well, that's strange. How'd that happen? I do not know. Whatever. And then Yoda's like, oh, you did it, son of a bitch. I know you did it. And points a stick at him. And Yoda's like, yeah, I know it was you.
This isn't cool, because how would Yoda not fucking know this was occurring? It makes Yoda look fucking weak and stupid.
Well, Yoda didn't know that Palpatine was rising in the Phantom Menace.
Yeah, but he wasn't fucking.
What do you want?
Yoda's track record is not stellar.
He's not that good. Yoda's track record. He's a senior citizen. He's old.
No. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like this part of the book just seemed like more rip-off shit. Just kind of like he said the other part earlier was like, oh yeah, isn't this like when they did the thing in Clone Wars where all of a sudden, yeah, a lot of it seemed like retreaded Star Wars, not new Star Wars.
This is also, I think, Soul trying to explain why Yoda from here on out doesn't trust anybody who's touched the dark side. Like Yoda thinks if you touch the dark side, you can't go back. And like, here's the time where he tried somebody who's been on the dark side, and it turned out bad for him. And so
I think he was just like, oh shit, remember that time when Yoda in the original, the 1, 2, and 3 didn't realize that Palpatine was it? Can't we just put a character like that in this? Oh, okay, let's do that. That's what he did.
I don't think so.
Yeah, well, that's what he did though.
He's trying to give exploration why Yoda is so against people who've touched the dark side.
Yeah, I don't think. Have you ever talked to the man before? He's not that deep.
You are burdened, Soul.
I mean, call him like a seal, bro.
So basically, it ends up with this guy basically saying, "Hey, I'm the one that has touched the dark side. I am the only one." He kind of pronounces himself as the savior of the Jedi and everything. Everything that's going against them with the Nameless or whatever. And then he removes his goggles to reveal that he has no eyes, which I don't know. Wayseeker, you tell me if that means he has encountered the Nameless before and gouged out his own eyes to not be drained of his force. It's the only way he survived his encounter with them.
We saw him like he was in such a traumatic space in that manga. From when he survives the Nameless, but he has all these visions. So I just think he kept having these visions that were so bad that he took his eyes out to try to stop himself from seeing what he had saw. That's how bad.
Can one do that? Can one take their eyes out and still function? Because
Who knows if it worked or not, but
Yeah.
that's just how traumatized he was by the name.
That still function.
Damn.
You're
But-
blind, but remember he's got the Force. He can like still
Yeah.
probably see.
But what's so brutal here is that planet that got destroyed and killed thousands and thousands of people.
Oh yeah, fair.
That was the family of that kid's novel. We followed the Das and his father Spence or whatever around.
Yeah.
For the kid novels for all of Phase 1. Charles Soule said, "That family, I don't like you. I'm gonna kill all of you. I don't care if you were in a little
He has turned into the Dave of comic books now. He doesn't like your shit.
Care if you were in a little
He's gonna
kids
kill you.
books, you're dead. I killed
Friggin'
all your
sticks.
descendants.
By the way,
They're
you
gone
gotta
forever."
You gotta stop hating fucking.
Dom, I knew you would love that because you want Nubs to die just the same way.
No, but I actually look at that Sticks' comment. Look at
We're all
Sticks.
right. We're not looking at Sticks comment.
He killed them all.
All right, so next obviously is there's I think it's in FOC this week is issue 2. But moving on to what's coming out on Wednesday, we have Dark Droids number 3. Again, what they've been doing with the Stott 1 in 100s there with the droids, and we have a 1 in 50, which is all right. I'm not
the
hating the
Vader.
1 in 50.
And
I like the Lashley too. The Lashley's
Yeah,
not
the
bad.
Lashley.
I like it. So that's next week. We'll be reviewing that. We'll also be we won't be. I'm not going to be here next week, so I don't know what you guys are going to be doing. But you have the Raza 1 in 100, which is just the I guess we'll call it the B cover minus the trade dress. We also have a 1 in 25, which isn't
first
terrible.
appearance
by
of
Marquez.
Morgan. So if you're gonna get it, Morgan
Who
Elsbeth.
is, we'll talk about that later.
Yeah.
That's a great first appearance.
And so FOC this week is Darth Vader 40 with the 1 in 25. And
I think 1 in 25 the quad. That actually looks pretty cool. I like it.
yeah, it's your typical Vader cover with Vader in the background. Yeah, I mean
It's
the
better
colors
than
are nice. I like the
better than
colors.
the A, but
Yeah.
it's still not good.
Yeah,
And you don't want the Life Dave cover. So I'd
Yeah,
rather
screw that Life
that's
Day cover.
25.
No, that Life Day cover's bad.
okay, so like I said, we got Shadows of Starlight number 2. There is a 1 in 25 on that one, which is
I'll
Corey
pick it
Smith
up.
one looks good.
I like Elzar. I'll pick it up because I like Elzar.
yeah. And then of course we have to add to her stack of covers already. We have Avar cover.
I like
Corey
Avar.
Smith.
I like that cover though. That Corey Smith cover. It looks pretty cool.
Yeah, it's a nice cover. It's just
Safe cover.
yeah.
I
Avar
like the 1 in 25. It looks weird.
I
Yeah,
like the
the
125 too.
125,
Jedi doesn't
yeah.
like it.
No, I said I said I don't hate it. I'm just kind of like
See, I like the nano the Nito cover, the A, but it just looks generic. Just he's standing with a lightsaber in the back. He's just looking up at. Oh,
I'm excited for this. I thought the first comic was great, but I want to see what they do with Elzar. And
well, actually, with
I like
Jedi reading the narrative on it, makes it even better. So I like it.
I don't
Oh,
know.
sure it does. Sure it does. So what also be interesting is, in addition to the how many issues is the Shadow? It's 4, right?
4.
Yeah, it's gonna be many.
4. So in addition to that, obviously, we also have the storyline that's going to be in the regular main High Republic
Ooh, I like that freaking.
which is FOC this week. I actually, there's no way I'm going to get it, but I actually like the Suyan.
Yeah,
Isn't
one-
the
one-
Suyan going to be connecting?
I like that.
It is connecting.
The
Yep.
Suyan's going to be connect. They're going to do 1 in 100 connecting fucking covers, dude.
But also, it's a trade. The trade's it's a regular.
I know, but I like that cover. I like the flags in the background. All
I
torn up.
assume the trade is just that with the trade, and for
Yep.
the Virgin, they're just going to
Yeah.
remove the trade. It's the same cover.
Yeah, same cover.
Same cover.
Yeah.
I
know, but
I like
but
I
isn't
like
that-
the A or the.
Isn't it, yeah. I mean, I like it, but isn't it? You could get their trade. Isn't it fucked that they're going to? I mean, isn't that? It's even lazier now that they're doing instead of just doing a connecting cover, they're doing a connecting cover and then a Virgin connecting cover.
So dumb.
Lazy as hell.
Hey, there you go, JJ.
That's kind of like
and
the
then the ball.
Venom
I don't know how you say it. What was that, Don?
No, the Venom verse had that. The one in 10, and then the one in 150 that had 2 different versions covered connected. 2 different
Yeah,
sets.
this is the 1 in 100 now, though.
Yeah.
All right. I don't know. The
Well, you can also
125
get
sucks.
you can also get the ball. I'm probably not saying the name right. Baldean, Baldean, 1 in 25, which again is not the final cover they say, but
It's the final cover.
you get the nameless on there, so you get.
It looks like interior art.
It does, doesn't
It
it?
may be.
It looks
may
It
be.
probably is.
But I do like that cover though. I like the back, the color
The
shades.
the eyes really disturb me. I do not like that cover.
Yeah, I hate. Do you like the 125, Dom?
No. Not the one.
People like it.
The one.
We're still
Now
talking about
that
the-
you've drawn my attention to the eyes.
Yeah, the eyes. You know what the eyes look like? Like the cartoons. You know the cartoons with the what's the cartoon drawing? The newspaper art with the.
I hope that the 1-in-1. I hope that the inside art is not the 1 in 25. But
Well, what I'm curious about is, in addition to the eyes, which I hadn't noticed, but when you
Well,
first
that's
look at this, you see that the reddish, pinkish up the middle. Initially, you think, "Oh, that's a lightsaber," but it's really not. So I'm kind of curious, what is?
no, that's the life thing. They've shown that before
Yeah.
in the
That's how
in
they
the
suck
nameless.
the
It's
life
like,
out of you. They open.
no,
up their
I think that's
chest
their
and-
like. I think that's their life force.
Oh, okay. Well, that's kind of interesting. All right, and that is it.
Oh, cool.
Wow.
It's the Spark Eternal. Holy fuck! Would that be horrible? If it was the Spark Eternal. Holy shit!
That's awesome, Hyde.
All right, we've
All
got
right.
19 entries. 19 entries. So Dom, you
Oh, yeah.
decide when you want to run it. 19 entries for Dom's birthday. Well, I think could be Dom's final birthday giveaway. So
He's not gonna have any
you
more.
let us know if you
Yeah,
want to do it
name of
now or you
birthday
want to do it later.
stuff.
Jedi is saying you are dying within the next 11 months.
Damn you! Don't say
Your
that shit.
final birthday.
Do not say that, man.
Final birthday gift. I thought it was. I said. Maybe that's not
Well,
what I said.
Speaking of that, since we were speaking of High Republic, not Dom's birthday, we decided to go back and look at some of the Phase 1 stuff because there is some connection to some of the Phase 1 characters that are still going to come through Phase 3 now. So, oh shoot, everybody left at the same time. Look at that. Good stuff. All right, so we decided to go back. This was their idea, and now they leave. Hot and cold
Whose
variants from Phase 1. Huh?
It was whose idea?
It was Wayseeker Jedi. They said this was a good idea. And then they took off. Oh, all right, here we go. I just had to do it because they didn't know what they're doing. All right, so number one, we're going to start off with this hotness. This was the Swaby. Everybody loved this book when it first came out. Shit, I grabbed the 9.6, but this was actually 9.8 numbers. It was $95 for the high. It was 20. Just the 9.6 was the closest one. This is for 9.8. 26.14 for the low. This is kind of like at 66.84. This is kind of what they were talking about with High Republic 1 right now. For those people that didn't know, High Republic 1 had a bunch of first appearance characters in it, the original Phase 1. But this new book that they just came out with that had the 1 in 100 version has a lot of one. They have a lot of store variants too. So there's going to be a lot of 1 in 25s out there and 1 in 100s. This book originally was a lot more than this. Is now gotten down to the average 66.84 in a 9.5. We averaged that out of 10 books. I don't think it's a bad, like,
It's not a bad
for
cover.
9.8, you're going to get it for fucking average $66. I mean, I don't know. For a graded, I mean, what would you, right? Like, there's got to be a certain price where you think if you wanted this.
$50 or less.
You could
Yeah, because
probably
it's 1 in 50, though. It's a 1 in 50. You're going to get graded at 9.8 for $66.84.
It's a 1 in 25.
Oh, this is 125. Still, you're gonna get a 9.8. You're gonna get a 9.8 rated for.
I don't see it going up. When's it gonna go up?
Yeah. You
I don't know
think
if
you're
they'll
gonna
ever use any of those characters. I don't know.
Yeah, they might not. I mean, they're putting Chris back into fucking rotation.
I think
I don't know.
I think
Everybody
it's
said this was gonna be the hottest book. I don't think this is that hot. I do know it was selling for triple ratio when it came out, but I don't know. This is probably one of the colder one of the two.
This is the
Grab
book when
this.
it first came out. Everybody was like, "Where's her other leg?" That's the only thing. That's the only thing I think about every time I see.
Yeah,
it.
but remember they originally remember how shitty it was originally because they showed the not final art and it wasn't final art and it looked fucking horrible.
I
dude.
know.
Yeah, and it's better than what it was.
If I didn't have it, I would buy one at 66.
I have two raw copies. Stacked away some.
Yeah, how much
I
did you
think I
pay
might
for
have
them?
a
You did pay
raw.
$66.98.
No,
Yeah.
actually, I paid when they like $30 when they came out, $20 when they dropped.
Yeah, I
But
mean,
they're
but
probably that low now.
well, yeah, they are definitely that low because a 9.8 you could get on average $66. Like they sold a 9.8 sold for $26.14 dude. Like that's not great. All right, next up, this book is a book that actually kind of wasn't as hot when it first came out, but it's the first Marchand Row, and it's the RI cover, the 1 in 10 for the Star Wars Adventures series. It's number 2. The cover sucks, but the book's important. It's kind of held steady, right? Like at least the highs have. The highs were getting, around $100, $120 for these 9.8s.
Yeah.
The high's still around 110.
A
little bit lower. The 70, there was 176, but the rest of them were pretty much in the $95 range. The 76 just really lowered it down. This was 5 different books. I think if you could sneak one of these for under $90, which is the average, which you might be able to, you should probably sneak these for under. I mean, it's a good book, and it has Marchand Row in it, and we just saw the flags of the eyes go down. So I think this is still good.
Being incentives that are connecting.
Oh yeah, fuck! They didn't tell you what they were. Yeah, you're right. But they were 1s and 10s. I don't know, man. I like this book. To keep its value too is actually pretty impressive.
Mm-hmm.
This one did. I mean, I know everybody says the market's down.
There's still a ton.
Next up,
the hard part for me is there's
Go ahead.
still a ton of these.
Yeah.
Not as many as the number ones.
On the census, I think there was like 709.8 or something like that. It's
Yeah.
a lot.
I mean, it's a 1 in 10.
Yeah.
It's an IDW 1 in 10, which like when they came out, you could have got it for like $6 probably.
Yeah. No, yeah, less than that.
I see this on the wall. I see this one on the wall at a couple of comic book stores around here, and they're still asking like $60 or $70 for this thing. So I think this is one of those they just stuck on the wall and forgot about it and don't realize that.
No, because what they probably do at your.
I'm not talking about 9.8s. I'm talking about raw.
Yeah, I know. What they probably do is go online and see that the 9.8s because are selling for $100 and $90. And they're like, well, shit, we can sell for raw for $60. The actual raw price for these that are selling isn't that far off of the $76. I can't remember what it was, but I think I saw them selling for like $45 or something. Somebody can look them up, but. So, but yeah, I still think it's good, especially if you can pull these off cheap. And people are going to have to start getting rid of them. If there's 700 of them, like they're coming out of people's collections now. So
they are.
Go after that. Next up, since Wayseeker wants to say he's right all the time,
I was wrong. I was wrong on this one. I've always said I was wrong on this one.
So you can't actually see the B cover because everybody's asking like $60, $70, but none of them ever sell. Actually, some of them are asking $25, and they don't sell for $25. The A cover sells for about $12, but as a combo, only two combos sold. Yeah, 2 combos sold. The A and B cover for $25 each, so it's an average of $25 if you want both of these covers. This is for first appearance of a gardener and a baker.
You also get
Wayseeker decided to get in a fight in the chat with me one time about how important this book was and how we'd all regret the day.
Wasn't it a $9 cover or something too?
Oh yeah, it's expensive.
High price cover.
Yeah, it was expensive. Was it $9? Yeah. We were going to rule the day when we knocked this book. We're still ruling.
I can admit when I was wrong. I can also gloat when I'm right.
I have to show it off. All right. Next up, a book we kind of liked, except for what the fuck they did to the dude because they changed the way he looked.
Gimli.
But it's the B cover for now. Not a lot of these sell. I couldn't find recent stuff because I tried not to go back more than a couple months, but of the High Republic Annual, which is a $7.99 book. All right. The raw copies, highs in the last couple months are almost $40. Lows are 23, which is still, if I'm doing my math right, right around 3 times ratio for the raw. So the average would be $34.99, which is above 3 times ratio for the raw. For a book that's like 2 years old, I think is pretty decent, right? Mm-hmm. The one tricky part about this is there's been a couple for average 9.8 prices for this book has been about $80. They don't sell a ton of them. I don't know why you're paying $40 for a raw if you can get the 9.8 for $80. You're gonna have to wait around and watch them, right? But that's what Wayseeker does. He just stalks the shit out of the.
Certain amount of people don't want graded too, but
yeah.
I guess. I know that everybody was thinking the A cover was the hotness originally, but I think this one's gotten some love and kept up with some love because this was actually the cheaper of the 2 books. It's by far the more expensive out of the 3 books actually now, including the New York Comic Con or not New York, San Diego or not. Yeah,
No,
San Diego.
the online exclusive is the one that's so expensive.
Yeah, the one that's the online exclusive though.
Yeah,
there was 3 that's not better.
Yeah,
right?
but I love this book, and I love it for
Me too.
so many reasons. I love it for Porter, but I also love it for Crash. This is the first appearance of Crash, and I think Crash is just one of those characters that has a lot of staying power. I think we're going to see her a lot in Phase 3, and I don't know, they're just pushing Crash as this,
Yeah, Crash is in here too. That is a big Crash is coming in 3. They're pushing her a lot. Thank you for bringing it up, Wayseeker. And that's a double bonus why this book is awesome. We might go over. We might go over some online exclusives next time.
Goes to show you though, when there's a character first appearance on the cover, and there's more than one cover, buy the one with the character first on it.
Yeah, it was surprising because I think people didn't know that was the. Well, no, I know for a fact they didn't know because I was around another channel in the Discords. So they pushed the first book, not knowing that the second book had, because we wouldn't tell them this, that the second book had the character on it, and that first book price spiked up, not knowing that this was the book to have, and I think a lot of us got it for pretty cheap.
Well,
yeah,
think about
Bell too. And Bell's on the internet cover, isn't he?
I think
Bell
so.
on the internet cover? Is that
yeah,
what it is?
Bell's on a couple of the exclusives too.
But I will tell you that Crash character, like it's a weird, because the art's way different than any of the other art that's in there. It's it's really cool, and she is going to have a big part in it. Take Wayseeker's word for it, or any of ours for that matter. Who's getting that feedback? Is that JJ?
Is that me?
Yeah. You remember, right? Well, we do remember.
Look at it this way: if
Well,
if the Acolyte comes out and it has any mention of these characters, it'll give even more of a pop.
Acolyte's not going to have mention of many of these characters. Acolyte's so much later.
yeah.
Like, I know we're going to have Vernestra in there.
Flashback. Remember, flashbacks are in Star Wars now. Come on.
Again, I think we're going to see a lot of High Republic stuff in the future, and it's not just the Acolyte. So, like, just because something doesn't happen in the Acolyte doesn't mean it's not going to come in the future, because I really do believe people love the High Republic, and we're going to see more High Republic.
I will tell you this, though. For what you said is great. This is the problem. There's a lot of people that think like Dom. And the minute if Rose shows up, or what's her name with the whip?
Vernestra.
Yeah, Vernestra shows up. Yeah, I just don't want to say Ro because like Ro and then Ro
Yeah.
Marchand and then So if Vernestra shows up in the Acolytes or anything like that, or we get a Buryaga sighting or anything else, this type of book, he does have a point, because he's going to say he's right, but he's not right. What the books are going to have an uptick, but it's not because of the. It's because a High Republic character shows up. They are going to like this type of book.
Wait a minute. Let's not be too hard on Dom here. He said there could be. He didn't say there would be.
Oh, okay.
He said if you have Vernestra, you have the possibility there could be flashbacks because of her memory.
But the flashback. No, the flashback. But there could be, but that's not. But what I'm saying is that's not why these books will rise in price. Not because there's flashbacks. They'll rise in price because the minute a High Republic character, it doesn't matter who it is, shows up, people are going to be going back to these lists, the lists like JJ did and everything else. And yeah.
John, this is crazy. The current Marvel stuff that's going on right now with Darth Vader and bounty hunters, if that's what you're talking about, that ain't good. And if that's better than High Republic,
I think John's trolling there.
That's trolling.
Yeah. I think he can't be right with that. High Republic is here. There you go. All right. Anyways, next up. So to clarify, I don't think you need a flashback, but the minute, that's why I'm saying, like, he says stuff and it's kind of right, but like the minute a High Republic character shows up, these type of books are going to keep going, especially these ones that held weight. Speaking of characters that held weight, this is my favorite. This is why I put it up there, because I love this book. I told you about from the beginning. Yep, remember? This is Ezra Mann, who's still alive and looking sexy on that one cover for all you people that like sexy guy covers. High is 125 and a 9.8. Low is 82.77. Mid is a 103.25. That 82. Not a lot of these sell. They don't put up a lot of them with reasonable prices. And reasonable prices, I mean under $200 for a character that had a 2-year hiatus. There wasn't a ton of sales on this. Raws are still going for around what the ratio was, what, 125 on this?
Yep.
Yeah.
So they're going for double ratio around 150. Only 2 of these sold, so like $82 from the 120. It really lowers the price on it. But I think if we'll get one of these books in a 9.8, Jay's going to disagree again. But if you can get one of these books for a 9.8 under $100, I think it's a steal, and you should do it. I really do think you should do it, especially considering this one was hard to get, man. JJ? Oh, he took a break, or we muted him.
I have this book.
So I've already voiced my opinions on this book, so I won't. The market's going to prove me is going to go against me, and I'm okay with that. We'll let the market decide. But yeah, so this was a first appearance of a High Republic, character in a regular Star Wars issue that probably not a whole lot of people were reading at the time. So.
No, yeah, it was a tough. It was a tough read. It pretty much was a whole. It was like the Book of Fett in Mandalorian, or the Mandalorian in the Book of Fett. They just decided to put a book out that was a High Republic book in the middle of a Star Wars in a shitty Star Wars run. I know you don't like it because it's whatever, but
the story wasn't that bad. The story wasn't that bad. It is what it is. I think this is the pinnacle of what some of the books are going to be.
So there was, just to clarify too, there is a point in one of the other books where you see a shadow and 2 dots on an eyes. That is actually Ezra Mann, but I don't think we consider that first appearance. But
I agree.
Either way,
I love this book.
I do too.
I'm always looking for raws of this book.
I shouted from the mountaintop about this one, and I hope you guys bought them because they were cheap for a while.
I have 2 of these. It's a good cover too. Aside from the guts, it's actually a pretty good cover. Nice
you
cover.
bought 2 of these and you hate the guts to it.
No. I bought 2 of these because I don't know. I bought 2 of these, but because I was just hedging my bets, I guess. If you wanna say that, I don't want to go into why I think this is not a true first appearance again. The market is going to say it is, and that's fine. I just have my little internal clock that says,
because you think it's a dream sequence or whatever. Got it. So what happened? Just to clarify, in this book, Ezra Mann talks to Luke. He's obviously dead by that point, so he can't technically talk to Luke. Jedi doesn't see that. First Ghost's appearances in whatever, touching a planet, a leftover memory, or whatever.
Well, it's not even that. It's not even a Force ghost.
Well,
you're right.
Yeah.
So I mean,
something around that line.
If Jedi's right and he believed it, he should be going all in on Starlight too, because that would be for Jedi his first appearance.
Yeah,
coming up in
Starlight 2 is a $1 book. You should fucking nail it.
The market's going to do whatever the market's going
He
to do.
was just in this last book. He was just in this last book, by the way.
So this book.
Oh, he was.
Yeah.
So,
right.
Because he returned, and actually his physical first appearance is in this book, right? Now, this book.
Well, it's like an amalgamation of them, but whatever.
Yeah.
It's him. They name them.
Just get the book.
Get the book. Obviously, look at it. It's been 2 years. It's been 2 years. Look at the prices of the book. 2 years. Prices of the book.
Okay. Yeah, the market has decided this is a first appearance.
It's fucking
regardless
over.
of what I think, the market has decided it is.
Yeah.
So,
if you find this in a back issue bin, pick it up.
This is one I hate.
I love this book because I got this book so cheap. Why do you hate this book? Tell us why you hate it.
Because it's not a first appearance of the character; it's a first cover of it. That's all it was. This is just a cool cover.
I don't think that's.
We already went over it way back in the day that this isn't the first appearance of the Nameless.
Disagree.
Yeah, 100%. So whatever. Either way, once again, they've spoken. There was a 56. I think Wayseeker sold it out of spite.
I've never owned this one.
Huh?
I've never owned this one. So
it's not just that. It's also that it was a mini. It was number 5. It was a ratio.
You never ordered it. You never got it. That's why.
Well, it's also, hold on. There's a bunch of things that work with this too. It's also a ratio. It also, like, there's a lot of times, and we have a book later where people will say it's rare and it was a later on printing and it was a small printing. This one actually has a lot of that going for it too, because it was late. It actually does, because it was later on. Cool cover. People didn't catch up on it a lot. Trails of Shadow, people didn't understand what it was, so they didn't order a shit ton of these. And also, this was one of the minis that came out already when there's a bunch of minis that had bombed, and a bunch of the books were already becoming people had given up on ordering it because people weren't getting as much of an order there. Let's go over the stats just to prove them out. $124.95 is the high over the last couple months, and the low is $56. This was raw because they didn't have a lot of 9.8 covers that are actually graded selling, but the 9.8s, there was one that sold. This is the problem with the 9.8s. 3 9.8s sold, all from the same guy in the last month. 2 sold for $187.90 with 90 cents. and then the next one sold for 142. When that happens, I don't know if it's a resell or not. We can't call the guy up, but I'm not going to exactly report like those are actual sales. If the guy's hand's still on the book and he's selling it 2 months, like in a month, he sold the same book 3 times. It looks like. I don't know if he did. I don't know if he had 3 fucking copies. It's just the same photo. Either way, I'm letting you know that happened, but I'm not going to consider those sales. Okay. The only sales I could consider because we had at least 5 of these raw copies sell over last month. 124.90 or last couple months. 124.95, low 56, average 95.53. That 56 really pulled it down. Or this book, because both of the other books were higher up into the 100 range.
I actually don't have this book. I don't think I was able to get this one. That sold out when I went to. What else is?
It skied up there the first week. I mean, because
I remember when it dropped. Yeah,
this thing got
it wasn't
pumped
the first
immediately.
week. It wasn't the first week. Basically, it was the second week. The first week it was still cheap. The second week, because JJ did his first appearance list, all of a sudden this book started popping up.
No, it's before that. This one was pumped by a lot of people. I think there was another one.
well, because the name list, they were talking about the name list, and all of a sudden this book
This was
came with everybody's radar.
This was the one where, if I remember right,
No, because they tried to do the box. Remember they said the first appearance because it said it on Wikipedia or whatever that is?
Yeah, I remember that.
The first time they showed up, it was a box, but it was a box. So they were all trying to push that. So people avoided this book. Because I went around and bought all the copies from everywhere. I was getting them for $12 a piece. It was sweet.
This is the 1 in 25, right?
Yep. I love the story. Don't get me wrong. I think Trail of Shadows is one of the best stories that we got from High Republic.
It is.
Mini, great mini. I just don't think it's first nameless, and it's definitely not first Great Leveler, which is the most important one because that came out in the next days.
Was this character the investigator? Was he in that? He was in the one we just reviewed, right? Wasn't he in there briefly in one panel?
Yeah, he said that he doesn't want to be a soldier. Yes,
that was him. Yeah, that was him. Okay, that's what I thought.
He's a cool character. We see more of him.
All right, now this is another one that did come hot out the gates, and everybody said because it was later on and all right.
When did this come hot? I don't remember this being hot at all.
Oh, dude, yeah, it hit there was a certain list of maybe like 10 books. They called it like a top list or something, and this hit on it. And they said it was really cool and really great because it was great art and going to be a later run or something. I can't remember what they said. This did go back and look at it, JJ. Yeah, it actually had some heat on it. I remember going to my LCS and it came out and they're like, yeah, they didn't like want any RIs for like, you could pay ratio for it. This one, they had it up to like $30. I was like, dude, are you kidding me? Like, there's nothing in it. Nobody gives a shit. And obviously it's come down a little bit. It's 9/8 are now $24.99. $24.99.
It costs less than grading.
Yeah. Yeah, $24.99. This book doesn't sell because some people do still have it up as super rare, late print run, like all the stuff, all the talking points, bangers and mash, what the fuck ever people call it. And the facts of it is like, yeah, it's now selling in 9/8 for $24.99. Wow, how the mighty have fallen. I mean, just be careful with that type of stuff. Like like we were always telling Dom early on about this. Like, avoid what sometimes people are saying if there isn't a reason behind it. And that's where I would argue. Like these two books, I think were similar. Some people were arguing this for one reason, and it did have a little bit of weight to it. Where this book had no weight to it. It was 10. The book run kept going, so it wasn't the last RI.
Didn't
it wasn't.
They put down saying that this book was a Lion King homage for the walking?
They were trying to sell this shit as everything, dude. Once the bullshit starts coming out, you just got to pass on it. So.
Yeah, I just looked up. There was a sale for $199 back in the day.
Yeah, $199. I told you. Well, we don't know if it actually sold because
it could have been fake.
The group that does that also has got some accounts where stuff happens to sell for $199 when they want to put it on their show.
Well, if you find it for $24, I would pick it up.
That's a 9/8, Dom. Fuck yeah! You find this in a 9/8 for $24.99, pick it up, dude.
I'm not buying it because there's nothing in it that's even worth $24.
I don't know. $24.
It's a high.
Come on.
What? There's nothing in this book that's worth it. I would pay $4 for a raw.
Well, I have all the I have clean copies of all the RIs, so just to do that, so I don't have to grade them because I just don't. I mean, it's a pain in the ass to go grade them and not get 9/8 out of them. So I do that for
$25. I'd almost buy it knowing how to clean copy and crack it.
Yeah, there you go. I mean, it's $24. You can do what you want.
$24 in free shipping. You jump on that.
I'll jump on it.
$24.99 in free shipping. Even fuck it, dude. If $5 shipping, you know these bitches are sending this shit media mail, so you might as well take a crack at it.
They better not.
They always are.
They always do.
Come on now. Free shipping on a slab is media mail. Even if they say it's going priority, it's coming media mail.
Media
You know it.
mail, my friend. All right, this is a book we love. We gave away a couple of these. It's the IDW Con cover for San Diego when they had the lockdowns and stuff. For number 6. Number 6 had, what did number 6 have in it? Oh, this Geo.
Geo
Yeah.
and all of the
Yeah,
group.
Geo, yeah.
Yeah, which, by
and
the way,
it's,
in the novels. Go ahead, Jack.
No, I say in the character, the guy with the little dude with the mask is
Court.
this his first.
Yeah,
appearance?
Court.
Yeah.
Mhm.
No, is this course first? This isn't course first.
No, it's not his
This
first.
is not,
No.
it's not even
Oh, I
close.
thought it was-
It's
Not even close.
Talbota's first, but that's
Talbota, the guy behind him.
Oh.
Yeah. No, but this is what we know because we know that the new crew is coming back because it's in the last novel book that we heard. They're going to be They're going to be a focus to some of the storylines that are coming out.
Also, they haven't used him, but Ishtar is still alive too. The little, I can't remember what race he is now, but
Yeah.
and a brown face character. He's hanging.
Agreed.
around.
Hey, so if you want these in
Beacon
raw,
or
because I don't think anybody graded these, but if you want them raw, low $14.99. There was a two of these back to back selling for $35. So I had to average them all together. That's $16.60. Oh, I said.
Well, this is also about 3
Oh.
months after the release on this is when IDW did their like warehouse clearance and
Yeah,
dropped this thing
yeah.
for like
To
$3
probably
or
just dump all
$8
these
or
on.
whatever.
There was a
That's
couple
about original.
RIs.
Original cover price, I think, was about $14.99.
Yep. So it's about 4.
Yeah,
Yeah. I mean,
they were going to much higher than that on the secondary market though.
yeah, but then they cut them in half. So like we were picking these because I think we gave a couple of these away, but I think we only paid like $6 for them. The RIs for this, just so you know, the RIs for this book, like a couple of them sold for $12. So the 1 in 10s sold for $12. So
That's a good buy.
yeah, it's a good buy. I mean,
I
like
think both of them are good specs if you can pick them up for $15.
this is a cold book right now. It's cold as shit. If but it's one you should consider.
This one was
considering-
going, and at its height, this thing was going for $50.
Yeah, but the
Yeah.
characters, I don't care what the price used to be going for. I care about that they're going to actually use the characters coming back.
It's got the
So-
drain gear on it.
Yeah, that does suck, man. Fuck the drain gear. All right, you ruined my high.
Yeah.
I always look for cheaper grading copies. Yeah, John, I'm against Wayseeker. Wayseeker, I don't know. What did they sell for? I think it was $12 when it originally came out, or 14, one of the two. But I think when they did the sale, which was like a week or two after the con, it was $12 because it was $6. I think we bought them for $6, right? Or did we buy them for $8?
I think it was
$6.
8.
6 or
Originally,
$8.
it was
I can't
16.
remember.
So
I think it was originally
$16 was-
$15, and then it was like $7 or $8 or something like that, and the clearance.
Because they were
$7.
also selling that the annual at the same time, the con annual for
Yeah,
$8 too.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
exact
yeah.
same time. They just kind of dumped all their con and stuff exclusives at the same
Yeah,
time for
At
like
the same
$8.
time, yeah, we told everybody like, "Oh, these dirt cheap. Please don't pay a lot for it." That's cool, man. All right, I put this one on because somebody kept telling me all the time how this is the hottest book, and we need to talk more about it because it's going to be the it.
Is
Now,
that
there's a lot of
Lopez. Lopez.
Is
So
that
this is
I was gonna say who?
Hey, it was not Wayseeker.
It
So
was
this
Lopez.
is
Crawl,
It
right?
was Star Wars High
Crawl.
Republic. This is a second print. We don't do many second prints, but I figured we should give you a tasting of everything. We usually stay away from store exclusives too and all that, but I think, we have an educated enough fan base now that we can talk with Dom saying Dom's still going to say what Dom says, but on this one, the second print, which was one of these second prints where it was like right after it came out, they had already had it into FOC. And there was a lot of people hyping because this is interior art they used. This is Darth Crawl, Crocodile. Darth Croc. He comes in a Vision too, I think, doesn't he?
Mhm.
Jedi? So you probably don't think this is his
Yeah.
first appearance either.
Yeah. Vision.
There was a bunch of covers for this, including like Mike Mayhew did one or whatever. We didn't cover
Actually, there's
that.
only like
Mayhew did one, and then he did his shadow, which pissed off Pete. Pete was like super
Yeah.
pissed about that.
I got the
He
shadow,
did a
I got both.
version.
there's only about 2 covers.
Yeah, because you got the Orla cover as well.
Yeah, well, you got the Aura cover. Yeah, the A and B cover don't go for much. The B cover there was a ratio for this. 7
It
ratio.
was a ratio, the worst ratio of all time. It was that,
The tree one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the tree. Yeah, where she's treeing and she looks fucking weird as shit.
I think that ratio is at 1 in 25 that maybe goes for $5 max because it is.
Yeah, no. I looked it up.
ugly.
No, I looked it up. I think it's like $12, but still.
12. Oh, it's hideous.
I think it's graded. So the 9.8 for the second print. You know, I'm surprised actually. The 9.8, the low is 42.53, the high was 58.38. I actually was like, damn, man. And then the average is 50.63 for, you know, a $4 book plus grading, and nothing has been fucking said at all about this character since this hype.
Yeah,
you would figure that maybe it would have dropped down to like the $27 mark, but shit, 58.38 second print.
yeah, not
Yeah.
terrible.
I mean,
it's
it's
actually
not
pretty steady because I bought
Yeah.
one like shortly after it came out for like $48 in a 9.8.
Yeah. I mean, it's
I have
pretty
a stack
steady.
of like 4 or 5 raw ones that people weren't buying it. I don't think when it first came out, when they first dropped, was it? Were they?
Yeah, well, they're pushing it. People bought it. They tried to push it, but it wasn't selling.
Like I said, I picked up a small stack at my LCS because nobody was buying them, and I'm not like a Wednesday warrior, so this would have been a couple of days.
No. Yeah, no, I don't think LCSs were selling this. I think people on the internet, like, I think the place you sell comic books there every once in a while, Whatnot, Bangers.
Oh, Whatnot.
I think this was a banger on Whatnot.
It was a
I think it
banger.
was. Yep.
Oh.
Big banger and mashed potatoes.
I think at the height it was selling for like $30.
Yeah.
On people were pushing it for a while.
Yeah, but by the time it got graded, it dropped down to $40.
Yeah. No, but it didn't last
Like,
long. It was up there for like a week or two. I remember, and then
It also kind of came out in that whole like second print madness. They were
Yeah,
like,
where everybody was
print,
like second print. This is probably why when you hate second prints, this is one of the books that caused the second print hateness. So, but there you go. I mean, not terrible. Look, man, it's not bad. I mean, averaging $50.63. I know that sounds fucking horrible, but how the market is now, to have a book that is this, not the worst. All right, now this book just recently, recently kind of went up, and we'll explain why. So this book the low in the last month or so was 1850. The high, it's a 125, was 35.60. The average is 27. 9.8. There was one 9.8 sale that was an outlier, and I put it down here. It sold for $174. And this is because of one reason. Marvel decided to come out and say that this was somebody's first appearance, which it's not. They are going to put out a comic book stating to sell the comic book, or is it free comic book? What is it?
It's the Halloween. It's the
Halloween comic book. They're going to state that it's Rose's first
comic,
appearance. Barastra Rose's first appearance, which once again, if you open up this book,
Garbage.
it is not. Marvel's done this before, 180. But it doesn't really turn out that well for them. Because of that, we saw there really hasn't been a lot of motion in this book, to be honest with you. I know you guys were like, don't put this book up with it because it's not the first appearance. I understand that. I have to report what it is. I mean, when you're selling on average 20 at ratio, that's good, I guess, for these High Republic books. But this one actually had news behind it. The other ones had zero fucking news. And with all the news out on how they're doing a Halloween thing, and they're going to try to call this the first appearance of a character that we know is fucking coming, and the best you can do is $35.60, and the worst it is $18.50, which is pretty much half a ratio. I'm not sure people are buying the bullshit that Marvel's fucking. I mean, that's what I'm saying. I think we just have more educated fucking buyers and sellers at this point. Like, I mean, I know there's still some idiots out there. No, I mean, I know there's still loudmouth idiots out there. I get that. But I think in general, like, people don't just take the word of whatever because they find the
Only Marvel
I know,
will go back
okay.
and view our excellent High Republic recap where we clearly tell you.
Tag them in it next time, JJ.
Clearly tell you what Vernestra Rowe's first appearance is.
Yeah, I mean, I think this is one where the markets decide that this isn't Vernestra Rowe's first appearance, but Marvel just doesn't want to listen. So, whatever. Oh, there he goes. They already put out they're not supposed to, but they already put out the Halloween book. There you go. Thank you, Wiki Fanatic.
Oh.
So there you go. I mean, honestly, if you could get this cheap, I would suggest right after that. Well, I don't know. Like, I think if this book got a bigger bump, if this book went up to double ratio, I'd say, like, okay, cool. Even if the low was 1850, I'd say, yeah, go ahead, grab them real quickly, try to, like, sell a couple of them before, like, as soon as the Halloween book comes out. But, like, your biggest push maybe got it back to about ratio. That's not good.
The Bernard Chang, like, variants, too, were just awful looking. I'd almost rather have the Halloween book in a 9.8 than I would this variant.
I think I bought this variant for $5.
Yeah, I bought it really cheap, like just so I had it with all the other variants. But I'm still, they all look horrible.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, opinions and a-holes, but there you go. No, really what? No, really what, John? I don't know what that means. Yeah, you're gonna pass. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't think there's like, I don't know, like that's just whatever. So that's it. We just did 10. We tried not to overbog you. We'll probably, if you guys like it, let us know. We'll do some more. We'll cut into you. There's a couple in there. I mean, go back through that list. Like, there's a couple in there that I think are pretty special. To be honest with you. I mean, this is obviously a cold pass. This actually is a warm. Like, this is not bad price, and obviously it didn't drop as bad as you want. I think this is a good buy. I mean, I'd buy this because it's fucking shit. Like, how do you pass up a $25 9.8? Like this book, and that's actually hell. This book's hell. High Republic hasn't done that, but that's a 3 times ratio. Wayseeker's not here anymore, huh? Okay.
I wish you took off.
I was here. I've already said it was wrong. What do you more need to say?
This one's kind of good for.
Like I said, I don't like the one, but I own it. I paid $70 for it. You said I paid too much for it. You're right. I paid too much for the key you wanted.
It's all right, dude. You're fine. Who gives a shit? Sometimes we make mistakes. Just not me. All right, there we go. So that was that. Hopefully you guys like that thing. We'll do it. Buy that? No. Okay. Yeah. I know. I don't think you should buy it either. I think for $5 you should have bought it. Next up, Dom's ready. Oh no. Let's get into High Republic real quickly. We'll make this really fast, and then we'll get into Dom's review of. All right, go ahead.
We wanted to intro Phase 3 since we're getting there about what's coming. This is what I'm saying.
Overpaid for some of those draws.
We don't know that much about Phase 3. We're going to learn a lot more about Phase 3 this weekend at NYCC. They're doing tons of High Republic panels. And so there's going to be a lot more that we're going to know that's coming out in the future. But this is what we know about Phase 3 so far. It's called Trials of the Jedi. We already saw this as Shadows of Starlight. We talked about issue 1. The release is October 4th. Charles Soule is 4 issues. The Bridge 2 and 3. Between our phases 1 and 3. That was a typo. Whatever. It always confuses me because of the stupid way they did it, but whatever.
Yeah.
The next one that's coming out for those that want to be completionist, Chronicles from the Inclusion Zone. And so the Inclusion Zone is that storm wall for the people that are trapped on the other side or whatever. These are going to be coming out in the Star Wars Insider, starting out with Star Wars Insider 122, which releases on October 31st. If you're a subscriber, you're probably getting these a few weeks early. So I wouldn't be surprised if we start seeing these things drop in people's mail.
Dom, are you going to try to buy this because it's got that little rat thing on it?
No.
You got to buy it. That's your favorite thing.
I know. I love that, but no.
That's the PX one right there. We don't know what the subscriber cover is going to be. We don't know how many issues this one's going to span. I have a feeling they're not going to, since it's a year and a half, they're probably going to switch writers. Not everything's been Chronicles Inclusion done. We don't know anything about this, but my guess is it's going to center on Padawan Azazo or whatever the person's name was.
You didn't miss Ahsoka yet. We're still covering it after this.
Which was a stupid character from that Tales of Light and Life. I know Jedi hated that character, hated that story. It was the story of the guy who goes off and parties all night. Remember that story, Jedi? But that story was written by Kang, who's writing the story. So I have a feeling when they introduced a new character, it was to let us know that this character is going to show up in this inclusion zone. We'll see if I'm right or wrong. But that's the next thing that's coming out for Phase 3. Following that, the following thing comes out is November 8th will be Star Wars The High Republic, the main line from Marvel. This one's written by Kevin Scott. We know it's going to be at least 13 issues. Kevin said we didn't know the number yet. It could go all the way up to 18. So it's going to be somewhere in that range of 13 to 18. My guess it's probably going to mirror Phase 1, which was 15. Well, we'll see. It's going to focus again mainly on Kiwi, and now that she is a Jedi Master, and it's going to deal heavily with her grief. I'm not excited for that personally.
Why?
What?
Why?
I don't really want to see her being all upset over Skier's death for a long time. Personally, that's just not how I want the story to center on.
Maybe she turns to the dark side, and becomes a.
She's not gonna turn to the dark.
She's just gonna leave the. She's gonna pull an Ahsoka. She's gonna leave the Order. That's how she becomes one of the lost ones.
Yeah, we all nobody. I don't think anybody believes.
We already know that. That or she's gonna turn into a tree.
Yeah, whatever. So, not excited for this one, but I hope that story's really short. The grief part. Kevin starts off his run slowly, lots of times. We know that, so hopefully it picks up after that. We'll see. Next up is Eye of Darkness.
Yes, except it's written by the wrong person.
This one will be fascinating to see if George Mann can pull off the story about the triumph of Martian Row. Comes out on November 14th. It's kicking off the books. This one is geared towards adults, and it's going to really focus on the Jedi that are stuck on the other side of the storm wall, which is going to be a recurring theme, which I think they might be pushing a little bit too much. We'll talk about it for the part of Wave 1. But I'm trying to stay on Nihil, so it's going to be Avar and, I think Man and some other, Elzar and some others. Going to be a big part of this, as well as Martian. I want this book really badly. I just don't want it written by George Mann.
Agreed. Hey, see, Wasey, you're turning to my side. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. You're welcome.
So, yeah.
I don't want him to be fucking Lancelot or whatever the fuck he's going to try to make Martian Row.
He could ruin Martian.
He could.
Listen, let's put it this way. If he does, it wouldn't be the last character that got ruined by fucking Disney.
Hey.
Well, that'd actually be Del Rey that fucking ruins him.
Yeah.
Not Disney.
We'll see. The one thing that I'm finding hope in, Marco might not be, they said on an interview I was reading that Charles Soule did a lot of coaching of George Mann to write this book.
Good.
So
hopefully it works out.
Maybe that, maybe they realized that they needed
know what? Out of like the 8 things that George Mann wrote, there was one thing where I was like, this isn't absolutely fucking horrible. So maybe with that, not being absolutely fucking horrible, and then coaching by Scott, I mean, maybe it'd be like if you were like tearing the covers off of the back of plastic things so that you could glue them together, like putting bags and boards together in the middle of the internet show.
Yep. So we'll see. Coming up after that is The High Republic Adventures from Dark Horse, again written by Daniel Jose Older. We do not know how many issues it is. I'm going to guess it's going to mirror what we had in Phase 1, which is 12 issues. The focus of this is going to be on Zine and Court, and some more of those Padawans as they work together following Lou Lisbon's draft. What I think is going to happen based off of what's happening, we know that Zine and Ram are really close, but I think they separated somewhere along the ways, and they're at the beginning they're not together because the next book, or one of the books we're going to look at, focuses on Ram somewhere else.
Do we know if we're going to get RIs for these?
We know there's a B cover. We do not know if the B cover is RI or just a B cover.
Okay, cool.
So
be nice to get RIs back.
It would be
not
nice.
They don't call RIs to be one. It'd be cool if they did like the old school shit where they do 1 in 5s and 1 in 15s and stuff. That'd be super cool.
We'll see. Yeah, this is the Ram book, Escape from Valo. This is the middle grade book. It is written also by Daniel Jose Older and Alyssa Wong.
And apparently he does sketch art now. He does his own commissions.
Yeah, I guess so. It's going to focus Ram and other Padawans who are going to be trying to flee enemy territory. I like Ram as a good character. Reading. It's a middle grade book, so I won't have high expectations for this one. I have a feeling because it is Alyssa Wong and Daniel Jose Older that we might somehow tie into the Crash story too. We'll see if I'm right or wrong about that.
Which would be nice. We like Crash.
Yeah, because we'll see what happens there. Then you have the end of Wave 1. You'll have the last book, which is Defy the Storm, which is focusing on Vernestra and Avon. So for people that read Light and Life, we thought Avon was dead, or at least Vernestra did. Well, she's not dead because Avon and Vernestra will be teaming up to find a way through the storm wall to save those on the other side. So this whole phase is all about the storm wall. I hope that pays off, or the wave. It seems like a lot of time to focus on the storm wall part.
I wonder if this is going to be a double. I wonder if they know that phase 1 was so good. Phase 2, doing that stupid thing where they're like, well, you got to go back to go forward because of the. I think they had to figure that was a fuck up, right? Because phase 2 was kind of fucked. Like, it wasn't what it was supposed to be. So I wonder if this is going to be a 2-part ending here where we get phase wall for a bunch and then they're going to actually give us a real full ending on it. By the way, Grattan makes Ireland's writing readable.
So you liked the team up last time. So
yeah, because it takes away from Justine being an idiot. So.
On this one works out well.
She's never coming on the show.
Tessa's done good work. So
Tessa has, yeah.
And I think it's the young adult is the perfect place for this because you are allowed a little bit more romance in the young adult because in young adults.
Hey, it's Styx's birthday. Happy birthday, Styx.
You know, happy birthday.
Tend to go to that genre quite heavily. So then that's the end of wave 1. I expect that we're going to see some more comics, some short stories, whatever announced at NYCC that will kind of bridge some stuff. We also, I expect, we'll find news of an audiobook because we have not been released of an audiobook yet. And, phase 1 had an audiobook, phase 2 had an audiobook. I would be shocked if phase 3 doesn't have an audiobook. And what we'll see here is the one name who isn't writing a book that we know so far is Cavan in any of these.
And he always does audio. Oh, not always, but he's done a lot.
So I wouldn't be surprised if Cavan is slotted in the audiobook, and that is where we'll see him.
Has he done 4 audiobooks? Because the Afro book he did, didn't he?
No, he didn't after the Afro book.
Oh, was it? No. What was the one with? Didn't he start? Which was the first one? Was it Dark Disciples that he did? He did something audio. He did the first audio only.
I think
he did the one where it came out like 3 or 4 weeks after the paper copy.
Yeah,
I can't remember what it was.
Well, he did one where it was before because he's at Celebration. I was like, dude, when are you guys going to give us the non-audio version? He's like, we're not going to, and then they ended up doing it. And then he did the one about the one sister, the Inquisitor. So,
and he also did the one about in the phase 1 about Lorna D. So
yeah, or D2. All right, cool.
So I expect that's why we haven't seen Cavan, and I think we'll get that audiobook either in wave 2 or wave 3. So that one starts out with Temptation of the Force, which is the adult book by Tessa, which we like Tessa's work. Cordova is doing the middle grade book, Beware the Nameless, and George Mann is doing the young adult, Tears of the Nameless. These better hit because again, we look at who's writing books so far. These are not the A.
They're not the A-list.
The A-list for both wave 1 and wave 2. You got George Mann. You got Older and Wong.
Well, Older. No, hold on now.
Older's okay.
Older is in his lane, dude. He's doing good in his lane. So
he's not the A-list though.
He is for that genre.
For the kid disagree, but whatever.
Who's a kid genre writer then? It's him.
I don't know. I have to think about it. Whatever. I just didn't like Midnight Horizon that much. And then you got Tessa, Cordova, and Mann on all of wave 2.
All right. They're chomping at the bit to hear the Ahsoka review at this point.
And then on wave 3 novels, we have the big names are coming back.
Yeah.
To finish this thing off. I would have liked to see at least 1 or 2 more big names.
You say Justine Ireland's a big name. I disagree.
I do. I like Justine Ireland.
Because you like to troll. We all know you're a troll. Okay.
It's going to be...
You say Jose Older, who controls a whole genre, isn't a big name, but Justine Ireland is. Cool. Okay.
Hey, that's whatever. But Soul's taking Trials of the Jedi. Into the Light, Claudia Gray doing the young adult. And the middle grade is Justina Ireland of Valiant Vow. So that is what we know as of now before NYCC of what is coming for phase 3.
Excellent. All right. Jedi left to eat dinner because he didn't want to be part of the Ahsoka thing because he had had enough of his partner Dom.
All I know is, please, I'm going to try to be calm on this, but I have to admit, and the chat will back me up on this.
The chat already didn't back you up on this.
Biggest thing of this fucking series. That's everybody was saying, no, stop it. The chat doesn't understand. Look, before I say anything, fucking Disney, don't promote their goddamn shows so people can go back and understand what the fuck is going on.
Hold on. We need JJ back in here because we actually did have a conversation afterwards. We're not quite sure you watched the cartoons. Because what you were saying was a bunch of stuff that somebody who looked up Wikipedia pages was saying.
No, the fucking
not somebody who was actually watching the cartoons and understood
the Mortisok and in Rebels. I know what the Mortisok is. That's how I knew Ahsoka was going towards that way. But nobody wants to understand.
Ahsoka didn't go there. You said Ahsoka, the person.
There.
No. Okay.
The world between worlds. Fucking the Mortis guy.
Oh, no. See, word salad. He's just saying fucking words again. No, he's saying fucking words again. Oh, he's saying words again. Dom, you're so wrong. All right, here we go, Dom. By the way, we support LCS owners.
This is the best part of the episode is the title.
I thought this was fucking stupid too.
I'm not saying this is the best part of the episode.
Dude, I actually had no, bro.
I don't know what the fuck you were looking at, hey. This was a good episode.
That was about to give you
there was false in it.
Spoiler alert! Spoiler alert! I had a bunch of people text me and go like, "Yo, bro, you were right. This thing fucking ended up being sucky at the end." All right, here we go. So we start doing this where we're like, "Hey, we're gonna make her into a fucking true Night Sister, I guess." Giving her the essence of the zombies and shit. Okay.
She's now one of the mothers, right?
Yeah, she's a mother now. They start getting her the fucking sword. I thought, they're name dropping here, doing little Easter eggs, calling it the Thousand Sword or whatever. She gets that, which is the fucking death call for her. Thrawn's just being Thrawn. This didn't make any sense. What the fuck is this? Like the herding of the cattle thing?
They're herding. They're like gypsies. They're moving. They're moving out. They can't stay in one spot.
But why? Why do they have to go with them?
Yeah. Why?
Can't you just go ahead and say goodbye. We're going to
go. You're taking. No, hold on. The whole point of what they're doing in the ship is to go to the Star Destroyer to fight a bunch of stormtroopers and Thrawn. These people are peaceful. They don't go fight shit. Why would you take them there?
They stood by Ezra's side the entire time. Ezra was stuck, stranded. They were Ezra's only friend. What are you saying word salad for? I didn't say anything yet.
You just said word. Yeah, you're right. You didn't say anything. Exactly. So I thought this was all right, though. Inside, he's got to build a new lightsaber. Whatever. It was kind of cool. They did the little name drop of Jairus.
I like how he said, I don't need that piece. It's a little too thin. He was making fun of how thin the lightsabers were in Rebels. If you noticed that.
No.
He was a meta calling on that. He goes, the light comes out too thin. Because people were complaining how thin the lights were in fucking Rebels cartoon. The lightsabers. Not word salad. Stop that.
So, anyways, as I was saying, I thought it was pretty cool callback at least to Kanan about how his lightsaber gets it going, starts it up. We got a little bit of Yu-Yang. I mean, good there. This was dumb as shit.
Let's also say, do we really believe that Yu-Yang doesn't know that Kanan was his master? Because in this conversation, Kanan was your master? Like, he'd been hanging around with Ahsoka. Ahsoka never talked to Yu-Yang at all about what had happened.
Who cares?
And this guy knows everything he's not going to know.
See, that's the part that I think we need to get into. Like, hey, Chef, what's going on? I think it is some of that shit I know annoys people after it because the shows annoy people so much, but I can still let that shit go. I don't have a problem with that. Jedi, did you have a problem with that? Jedi just says, I don't want to hear Dom complain about something. This is stupid. I did not have a problem with that. I thought Ahsoka was supposed to change. She's just pouting on top of a ship now.
She's not pouting. She's meditating.
And then huh? Okay. What?
Okay.
And then she's got the cross hand thing. This is what I'm going to say because I hadn't said it yet. That is not an action of fucking Ahsoka. It happened in the cartoons because they couldn't actually draw a motion and they didn't know what to do with the fucking hands. Okay? So
they gave it to her. That's what fucking Dave Filoni told her to do that. That's Dave Filoni's.
That's stupid. It was because they couldn't actually make motion with the fucking hands. Everybody who watched the cartoons know.
Who said that?
They did originally.
Yeah, who's they?
Dave, when they were originally doing it.
So
he said it in the extra space features. If you watched the fucking cartoon, you would have known that. Go ahead, Jedi. Sorry.
Well, my problem with and I think I actually tried to defend her crossing her arms at one point, but I went back and watched some Clone Wars this past week, and when Ahsoka crosses her arms, you're covering me up just as I was going to.
Sorry.
It's almost like she'll cross them and she'll lean back, and it's like a little smirky, it's a different message. It's when Rosario does it, she's just not doing it like Ahsoka would, but it's just different. It comes across as weird.
Well, when you approach somebody, you have your arms crossed like that. that's not the right way when you're talking to somebody because it makes you kind of stand up.
Right, I get it, but
When Ahsoka does it in the Clone Wars, it's more of a like, oh yeah.
But that was so Anakin did the same. If you look at it in Clone Wars, or mainly in Clone Wars, but Anakin did it too because that was literally they didn't. That's so that they didn't have to draw more cells or however. I don't fucking know how to animate, but Dave explained it. Because they used to make fun of that, be like, why are they always crossing their hands or why do they always have it to the side? That's the only two motions they have. And he said it's because it's easier to do, could get your animation done. So why the fuck would you do in this? This isn't, right? Like that's not. It's live action, man. Fucking figure that bullshit out.
This was really disappointing. I really did think they were going to do
like,
something different with Ahsoka here, and they really didn't. Like this is a bad Ahsoka.
Well, Dom said this was going to be
Well,
the
you're
show
a bad wave seeker.
Bobby.
You're a bad wave seeker.
I guess I'm a bad
Ricky
wave
Bobby. Ricky Bobby didn't know what to do with his hands. He's like, I don't know what to do.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, I don't know what to do with my hands. I'm always doing that to people. So it's all right.
I don't know what that means either, but Ahsoka didn't change. Unfortunately, Ahsoka hadn't changed to this point through the thing. Ezra comes out. He's got, hey, I got a new lightsaber. And then boom, 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 boom.
It's kind of funny how he got last week. He didn't want the lightsaber. He's like, I don't need it. I got the Force. And all of a sudden, he makes a new lightsaber. He didn't want
doesn't make sense. That's not funny. It doesn't make sense.
Star Wars. It doesn't make sense at all.
1975 kind of got a funny one bias.
It's funny. What's funny about it? It makes one episode before he's like, I don't need a lightsaber anymore. And he's like, yeah, I'm making a lightsaber.
Yeah, it's bad writing.
Funny. That's bad writing.
It's bad writing. Hey, give it to 1975. He goes, I hate Ahsoka's lightsaber skills. She was not taught well by her.
Ring the bell.
All right, fucking A. All right. So then Sabine, of course, gets in the ship. She's like, all right, fuck it. I'm going to go move the ship.
Wait,
but they shot out the back end.
The ship, she freaking like shoulder checked Yuang, like she hit him. Did you see that? Like the ship was moving. I don't know, was there like a purpose?
We don't watch the extra
but
shit.
That was funny. No, that was funny when she hit him. I'm just saying. It's just
all right. So then this starts falling. So we get this fucking seat. But this is first off, aren't those things fucking? If they go into their pods, aren't they like unbreakable? So why the fuck are we holding these up anyways? I didn't understand this at all.
It's just holding up because they didn't want the ship to freaking goddamn to try to hold it up to so she could take off and get.
Remember in season 7 of Clone Wars when Ahsoka stopped a ship from taking off? Remember that?
Oh, that was Darth Maul. Yeah,
remember that? But yet she can barely just like help me.
It's live action, cartoon and live action. It's two different things. Come on.
No, it doesn't have to be two different things.
This is not that. No, bad example.
You can do more stuff in animation than you can do in live action. Well, Vader did
it. Is this? She could just do it like this, like it's nothing, and hold it up. It doesn't.
Yes.
It doesn't matter.
You'll get that. Oh, take off. Get it out of here.
She can put a pinky up and say, "I got this."
All right. Is it flawed? Yes, it is flawed. What do you want?
All right, moving along. All right. So then the TIE fighters came back. I thought this was kind of cool, man. She's like, fuck it, I'm going to give it one last try. And she uses it to fucking hit the thing. And now you're like, these fuckers ain't leaving this planet because she just blew up their only shot at leaving the fucking planet. She ran through them. I thought that was kind of fucking cool. They're like, shit, we got to fix this. What are we going to do? Thrawn's like, hey, I think we're ready to go, but like, let's just get some troops just in case. But looks like we're doing good. And then they're like, but now we got the wolf fucking things. It's like, oh, okay. So wolf. Also, too, hold on.
Where did they come from?
They're inside the pods. They were in the pods with
the wolf things were in the pods.
Yes, they were. Didn't you see the episode before when it was inside? Yes, they were inside the pod.
He's right.
That doesn't make sense.
Dom is right.
Okay, if you're right, but it's still dumb.
But once again, why the fuck weren't you using those things to fucking move? They're faster than those rolling things. It still doesn't make sense why the fucking pods were there in the first place.
All right, the pods are the friggin' homes, the mobile homes of the damn creatures. Right,
but you're dumb. Once again, you've given us 2 episodes where you said they're skirtless as shit. They're peaceful. They don't want to fight. So you're going to take a bunch of people who don't want to fight as slowly as possible on a mission you're supposed to be fast as fuck doing because the planet things, the ticker's timing down. You're going to take those fucking people to get them slaughtered.
Well, the whole fact is that they're trying to figure out what Thrawn has. You have to understand what Thrawn has. He has witches. He has fucking troopers. They don't know what's going on. They have to take their time and figure out their coordination, how they're going to do things. That word salad.
Dom, They've already established for 2 episodes, it's a peaceful colony that refuses to fight. Whatever you just said doesn't mean shit.
Ask Dave.
All I know is when they finally decided to leave the Weeble Wobble people behind and go to the fortress, I think they were there like that. I mean, it was like they were just like
yeah.
They were like, we're there it is.
Well, they were on the hyena freaking running.
They're like, we'll fix this. Then right over the hill, you get Thrawn going, hey, listen, let's get everybody ready. They're on their way. We're gonna hit them with the fucking blaster things. And she's like, oh, cool. Now I got these facial fucking marks. Sweet. And they're like, there it is. Like Jedi said, 2 minutes later, they're like, we're about to fucking hit this thing. And then they use the bombardments, and they're like, yeah, fuck yeah.
Like the same thing from the Avengers. Freaking Rain is when freaking Thanos told them Hellfire. He said the same thing, rain Hellfire, just like the Avengers in the Endgame. Shooting down.
So then they were going towards the door because they have to keep the door open, and we saw Ezra go, and apparently he's not force strong enough, and neither is Ahsoka. So then fucking Sabine raised her hand for some reason, and then I think every fan of Star Wars at this point, if you were an actual fan, went, "Oh fuck me."
This was coming.
I mean, this is the point where everybody tipped their head
in stone.
So the door was open, but we don't still know if she actually used the Force or not. All of a sudden, we got this sweetness. It was actually all right. Sabine's getting hit in the back of the head. Ezra looks like he's fighting. Who knows what the fuck Ahsoka's doing, but whatever. Huge bunch of troopers are there. They're human.
Okay, they're human. All right, they're human.
And they died. And they died.
They died.
Right.
But then
a portion of them.
Down. They reanimated.
We went back to the tape. You want me to read your quote?
All right, I know.
The whole army's made out of zombies.
They're still zombies. They're dead now. They're zombies now.
That's not what you said.
That's not what you said.
Even if I got it wrong, I may be off on one thing, but I was still right. What happened?
Tom, pull away Seeker and just say I was wrong. That's all you got to do.
I was wrong that particular time, but I was right.
You just end it right there. I was wrong.
No, wait, Seeker. No, I'm not ending it because I was right. Zombies.
No, you weren't. You were not right. There was nothing right. Nothing.
You said, Dom, the exact quote 4 different times.
All right, you know what? I may have said I was about those zombies in the beginning, but they still became zombies now. All right, I was wrong with that.
But the whole army did become zombies.
But I was right about the fucking dead coming back to life now.
I think. I think if I may.
Go ahead, Jedi. Please explain that.
No, I had this in my notes for later, but since we're talking about it, I think you guys are being a little too hard. Okay, on Dom.
On the beaver. So it's a little Haskell.
So I'm gonna say that this scene right here, these were not zombies; they were just reanimated. But there is a scene coming up when they're fighting those two. Those fuckers are zombies. I don't give a fuck. Those are zombies.
They're death troopers.
I agree. But
thank you, Jedi. Thank
you. Hold on. Because they're still not all zombies. Okay. So the sisters,
okay, we'll wait till we get there.
I'll tell you why in a minute. Yeah, so the mothers and the sisters start doing a chant, and then all of a sudden we're like, okay, cool. And then they're like, oh, Walking Dead. So we start getting some zombie troopers.
Can I say something really quick?
Mm-hmm.
When Ahsoka turned to Ezra and said, have you ever seen anything like this? He goes, no. But how is that possible? In the animated series, in the Rebels, remember, Sabine was possessed by the Witch of the Dathomir. So he was in something that was kind of like that. But he said, I don't recall anything like this. Kind of. If you think about it, that word salad. Go back to Rebels and you'll see it.
No,
I want my suspension to start immediately. BK.
Right, so,
I want out of this conversation.
Yeah, me too. This is horrible. I'm a zombie. Yeah. I'm spitting something. I don't know if it's funny. So they fight off a couple zombies. They get in there and they hit the door. Thrawn's like, listen, good shit. Been good. You're going to have to stay behind, though, because they're going to come up this thing and they're going to kill you. Or kill me. So we got to get off of here. The mothers are like, yeah, hey, nice. We made you a mother. Now go fuck off and die, which is really nice.
Right. But then he says for the Empire, which I'm kind of actually surprised he said that because, he wasn't like for the Empire. He said the same thing as Moff Gideon did for the Empire.
No, that makes no sense. The whole thing makes sense.
Wait.
Why are these why these witches care about the Empire makes absolutely
Wait,
no
It still
sense.
doesn't.
no, it's not. It's all play.
But they said it. Why would they even say it? The Empire killed them all, and they had no
yes.
relation to it. No, it was dumb. And
Wait,
Thrawn
it's
fighting
all-
for the
it's all
Empire
ploy.
was dumb. The whole
Wait
thing
a
was
minute,
dumb.
Wait a minute.
When friggin' Elsbeth, she says for Dathomir, look, this is all play. The witches, look, the witches.
Yeah, Nightwalker troopers.
That was all.
I actually, I mean, I don't know if I agree with Dom, but I am going to defend. If your only way of getting off this fucking rock is with the guy who's a ship that says "Hail the Empire," I'm going to be like, yeah, fucking hail the Empire, dude. Let's go. I would do that. So I don't know. I don't think you have to know that the witches are all in. They could just be like,
here's
okay,
what
whatever
I'm
gets us on this rig to get out of here.
Here's it too. The Empire isn't what killed the witches on Dathomir. The Emperor Palpatine did. And as far as they know, Emperor Palpatine is gone. The Empire underneath Thrawn could be something completely different. Once again, that's like back when we get to the lightsaber thing. Those are nitpicky in my opinion, and I don't mind that so much because if they were like, "Oh, we're gonna go serve Palps,"
well, you know
"Yay,
what?
Palps is our homie. What's up?" I would be like,
think
"Yeah,
one
dude,
theory-
we got problems."
Now, I think one theory with Thrawn, I think, yeah, he's taking the witches back. Go figure. He takes the witches back. He'll build his army back up and kill the rest of the witches because they'll still be a threat if you really think about it. You bring them back, you kill them off.
Dom. He's got a whole we already know because we watched fucking Mandalorian. He doesn't need a dead fucking army, so you're wrong once again.
No,
because he's got an entire fucking army.
Yes,
Real fucking army.
Listen to me. I'm telling you, all the sarcophagus.
You tell a lot of shit, and then you're wrong. You're
witches.
fucking wrong, and then say I wasn't wrong because there's one fucking zombie that shows up.
Listen, okay, one fucking zombie. They did become zombies. What are you looking
That's
at?
not what you said. Go back and watch the tape. You said that entire fucking army is made up of zombies. And what's going to happen is Thrawn's going to take all those zombie troopers back.
The witches,
Hold on, let me finish. This is what you said. They're going to take all those fucking zombie army, his entire zombie army. He's going to get all the other things reanimated, and they're going to go back to Coruscant. And that's going to be his army. No, you said that on the Star Destroyer. That's what you said.
Well,
that's what you fucking said. I went back and watched it.
Look, the sarcophagus that they're bringing are friggin' now that you know that the witches were sleeping, so in those sarcophaguses, they're probably not dead. They're witches that are in animation that were sleeping.
I'll tell you why I don't like it strong in a little bit. What? I didn't listen to you. I was looking at the comments. All right, so next up, they're breaking through the door. So they're like, oh shit, let's get out of here. They go to the top stairs. And then we see non-zombie troopers because there's still a shit ton of troopers that aren't zombies.
Those are zombies. There's all zombies coming to them.
There's two fucking slides.
Those two were zombies.
There's some zombies, and then there was a bunch of fucking regs mixed up in that bitch. So
and
now all of a sudden,
fucking fuckers right here are zombies. Death troopers.
No, do we know what they were?
Those were the guys that were with the.
No, because they come off the heads and no green shit poured off. Like
the reanimated.
Okay, let's
not hold on now.
Lore. Let's not go deep into the lore, but there was that one scene where they got kind of up underneath one of them's helmet, and its teeth were like it was fucking trying to bite it.
It was fucking trying to bite it too. But I didn't know. But see, this is where it so doesn't make sense. Like, cause they said earlier 2 episodes ago that out in the desert lands, weird shit was happening to people. So I don't know if that was they were rotting out, or if that was zombie. Because when they killed them and when they kill zombies, we know this because we watched the cartoon and the show. When you kill a zombie or reanimation, what happens? Green shit floats up in the air. But thanks for spoiler alert.
You see this? No, this I think those are the 2 death troopers that were with Thrawn on the ship when they fucking left with Ezra, and they probably died and they were reanimated for the longest time.
This is an impossible task right here.
It is.
It's not a possible task.
Listen to what Dom is saying. Listen to what Dom is thinking.
Yeah, I know.
I have no idea what Dom is thinking.
So then we get I was actually disappointed. I forgot how bad the first time we saw Ahsoka and she fought Morgan. I forgot how bad that fight scene was. I went back and watched it. It wasn't as bad as this. This
was good. I like this fight. You don't think this was better than the fight, the Mandalorian?
If you mean like I thought I actually had to check my Disney Plus to see if I accidentally hit slow-mo on it.
The other thing I didn't understand is why did this fight last for more than 2 seconds?
Huh?
She's possessed by the fucking witches. The witches are powerful too, and she has the freaking goddamn blade of Mother Townsend.
Which
Come
she
on,
doesn't
man.
know how to use.
Well, she
Yeah.
has.
And by the way, no, it gets worse. By the way, when they actually do fight for the second time, she does lose in 2 seconds. Like she literally loses in 2 seconds.
But right
Well,
here,
Ahsoka
she should be
takes the
done.
goddamn
She,
thing.
it should be
Yeah, she should've been
Ahsoka.
done.
If Ahsoka can like kill an Inquisitor in 2 seconds,
I know. I'm out of
she
blood
should be able to
pressure.
kill Morgan in less than 2 seconds.
So Thrawn's got everybody on the ship. He's got the witches up there.
Mandalorian
That's when they do
lasted
the.
more than 2 seconds.
Huh?
So,
I know,
The
I know
fight
that
in
didn't make sense
Mandalorian
either.
lasted
But if
more
she
than
can kill
2
an
seconds.
Inquisitor in under 2 seconds, she should be able to kill Morgan way less than that.
Yeah. All right. Anyway, so here we go. Then, well, she changed now, right? Like that's what the white cloak means. She's got more force skill, and she's powerful, and she's gonna kick people's ass, and she fucking keeps losing fights. All right. She is getting choked out. She tries for the force thing. I kind of clipped this because they had this in there, and I think I missed it because then they went back to this again. But they show him in between her and getting the gun that he pushes too. So at this point, too, I think they're still playing around if she truly had the force or not, which, fuck, that's a whole nother world.
Well,
She gets the gun, then he gets his lightsaber. Then there's the smoldering head
that's a
that has
zombie.
no...
They were different. They have the witches with the mist, and they have that. It's a different type of zombie. That it was reanimated by the witches. The witches brought that zombie back to life. They've been serving the
You just said they were different witches because the one got
No,
reanimated and then the one
You
didn't,
know
and then you
what?
said this is
No,
the one that did.
Listen, do you listen to what I say?
I just heard what you said. Did you
In the
listen to what you
cartoon,
say?
you have the witches, the friggin' mist that was Morok, was the witches. They still didn't explain. All right, Morok was smoke. These are zombies. It's still witch magic. Witches did this.
If you actually watch the cartoon,
Yes, the
the
witches.
zombies when they died did lose green smoke, bro.
Yes, it's different because it was on Dathomir. More power. I don't know.
Wait,
Witches
but you just
fucking
said
get
earlier
done.
that you were right because in your theory of you being right was that these were fucking zombies converted
Oh,
by the
Jesus
sisters,
Christ, you're
so
gonna
they
keep
had
going
green
back.
smoke in them.
These were zombies. These were dead troopers that were dead from the Chimera when they crashed. When Ezra
What are so? Which ones are these now? Are these the live ones or dead ones? Because they
these
sure
are
look live.
zombies.
I like. All I say is I like the
Uh,
fight. I thought the fight was decent. I don't care if there's zombies.
Oh,
or
this
not.
one, yeah, this was really good. This fight was awesome.
Can
Yeah,
we
that's
just
pretty
talk about
good.
like it was a
Looking
good
aside.
fight?
That's
When
pretty
Ahsoka
good.
got the blade, when she
Well, can I-
used the Force.
Oh,
Go ahead,
that's
Jedi.
so-called-
Go ahead, Jedi.
Go ahead, Jed.
No, I was just gonna say in the earlier fight when they had just gotten past the doors into the fortress when they were all fighting. I thought there was one scene where Ezra pulled 2 troopers into Ahsoka's sabers. I thought that was really cool, and I kind of wanted Ahsoka. I thought she was going to do it for a minute. I kind of wanted Ahsoka to look at Sabine and be like, "See, that's how you do it. You do, you know what I mean? That's how you like work together." But it didn't happen. I
You know,
really,
the scene
I thought
when
she was
Ahsoka-
going to for a minute.
This
You can't be
scene-
you can't be reanimated if you're alive. Reanimation
They
by
were
definition
dead.
is
They were dead.
I'm not talking to you, Dom. I'm not talking to you. I do like this fight scene. It was really good.
All right. You know the scene that Ahsoka used the powers, so-called use of powers, when she killed the Death Trooper,
What?
and she put the blade to his head. I wish that her Force powers didn't come out until at least the movie, when the stakes were really higher. That would have been better.
I wish it never came out.
I wish it never came out. Yeah.
Yeah,
So that-
I wish they had never came out either. I've already kind of self-explained to myself why they were able to come out, but I wish they had never come out.
Yeah, yeah. It was dumb. Who cares? The fight scene was cool though. Then this fight scene wasn't so cool because there's 1,000 of them and nobody shoots at her. And then they're like, "Oh, cool. Well, the thing already took off. So what are we gonna do? We're gonna do the double jump. Double jump push. That's what we're gonna do. Do you got me? Do you got me? Yeah. Okay.
I
Well,
didn't
you know
hate-
what?
I didn't
Her
hate
Force
this.
powers coming out because
This is Star
she
Wars.
finally unblocked her mental problem with Ezra. She's there with Ezra now, so it worked
You
because
stole my thing, Dom.
so
That's what he does, Jedi.
Dom stole my logic.
So here's the
Oh,
deal.
I'm just-
I mean, at this point, you're just like the other two. We could kind of let it go because you could have said Ezra because of how they were shooting the screen together. They could have pawned it off that maybe it was Ezra helping her out, get the guns, get the lightsaber. This one you can, or the door, but this one you cannot. She definitely pushed him after he was falling. I just think the double force push thing's stupid. Ezra gets up there though, starts whooping ass right off the bat. I really like this Ezra character, man. I like
do.
the Sabine character too.
I do.
Sabine looks back because all of a sudden Ahsoka's fighting the mother again. She's like, all right, I'm going to start running. She starts to run. There you go, down. And then she goes to jump on the fucking plane because he's going to pull her on. In the meantime, this is occurring. We've got two different things of stormtroopers. I can't tell who's alive and who's dead at this point. We've got Poopy Pants and Ahsoka and the witch, and they're going back and forth for a second fight. She's down on one knee for no reason because she got
one lightsaber destroyed. One blade is gone. It got destroyed.
Yeah, which is stupid. And then all of a sudden we see Sabine's back to save Ahsoka's life. Yeah, I did too. I liked it.
I mean, this was the
because it gave, not because of the storyline, but because it actually had somebody fucking kicking ass and fighting, which I thought was fucking super.
I just thought it was the storyline. It's like Sabine stayed with her master, which that part made sense.
The whole fucking point of this fucking TV show was supposed to be to get Ezra and everybody off that fucking planet. So no, it's fucking stupid. All right, so then we get this whatever it is, and then she's dead very easily. All of a sudden, Ahsoka got more strength because Sabine was back. Oh, those kicks are sweet. They should sell them in fucking Adidas. All right.
The Nike drifters.
Yeah,
but this is fun.
So then he's like, he answers the thing. He does the Han Solo thing. And then, of course, we know that he's going to boot up into a suit because of that. Thrawn at the same time is like, okay, cool. Let's get out of here. Let's blow them up. So now they're going to bombard the whole fucking thing. And they start running. And there's no way that Ahsoka's faster than Sabine, but what the fuck ever. They jump off the cliff.
You see that they destroyed the temple, right? Did you see the witch's face? That they were pissed off at Thrawn for destroying the sacred temple?
I don't know if they were pissed off or
they probably weren't happy about it.
Yeah, they weren't
maybe.
happy about it. Yeah.
I think they were just like, oh wow. I don't think that's what it was. I think they were trying to tell the audience, oh look, we didn't even know that he would do something like that. Wow, he's really tactical. I think that's what they were trying to do.
I'm telling you, the Bendu when he told Thrawn he's going to die in the embrace of hands and cold. The witches and Dathomir are going to kill him.
It was easy, John.
They're going to kill him. Or when his time is up, he's going to die.
So then Thrawn decides to.
I hope not. That would be such a pathetic ending to Thrawn if the witches are the ones that kill him.
Because he's going to get big.
Good job, Marv.
No, think about it. That's pretty cool. Why? He's going to fucking goddamn. He's going to go back on his word. He's going to fucking go after killing the witches.
All
right, anyways, we're still trying to go here. Jedi's going to go eat dinner because he doesn't want to hear that nonsense. And Dom's giving full explanation so he can be wrong once again. All right, here we go. Thrawn's like, hey, listen, I'm going to call Ahsoka. This was stupid, right? He's like, I knew your master, so I knew what you were going to do. And this is why I find this fucking stupid. Thrawn, and I think the chat has been kind of saying this. A couple people have at least. Like, that's not Thrawn. Like, why would Thrawn call you and say, first off, he didn't fucking do anything tactically, right? All he did was throw fucking stormtroopers at people to delay him. As he was watching them come towards him. There was no fucking trap set up.
No, he didn't fucking want to get off the planet. That was his thing, to delay them long enough. All the sarcophagus is in the
No. You're not Dom. You didn't watch the show or you didn't listen to the show. So I'm going to make it clear now. He says during this, I knew what you were going to do because I knew your master. That's why I have this perfect plan. His perfect plan was a plan that any fucking idiot would have done. Throw as much resources at these motherfuckers to delay them. And his perfect plan was delay them. That's not fucking playing 3D chess, dude. That's playing tic-tac fucking toe. He didn't fucking do anything that is Thrawn like. There was no surprise thing where all of a sudden he hit him with like, I don't know, a fucking baby, the Harris kid or some shit. I mean, there wasn't anything there. He didn't know that she was coming either. Like, there was no big, I think that's what people are saying in the chat, why they're disappointed with the Thrawn thing. Because I was too. I was like, wow, your big fucking plan was you're just going to throw fucking troops at him? And by the way, you miscalculated that. You miscalculated because you had to readjust it 3 times to throw more fucking troops at it.
Because you had to throw. Listen, everything was all fucked up when Ahsoka got there. He didn't have that plan. He had to think of some kind of strategy.
Okay, so apparently you've never watched Rebels before, where Thrawn already has that calculated. He already has a contingency and a contingency plan just in case something comes up. You're agreeing with what I'm saying. He didn't have a fucking plan. And then at the end said, His plan was just throw people at him, which isn't a fucking plan. That's what anybody would fucking do.
He never gloats like that.
Yeah, and that's the other thing. Yeah, he doesn't. There was fucking.
He was exiled for 10 years, dude. He's changed. The things that happened. You got to look.
Well, now
at
he
the
sucks.
picture.
He changed into sucking.
Do you know that they cut out scenes that he had an alliance with Ezra until he found the witches, and that's why Ezra went on the run. So that's
I took that differently. I'm not.
Okay.
I guess I understand what you guys are saying about Thrawn wouldn't do that. Gloat. I don't think that was necessarily Thrawn gloating. I think that was him saying, basically, good game. I just happened to. I won this one. I won this time, but you were a good adversary. I didn't get him as gloating like, I kicked your ass. I took that more as him just being a gracious winner. Like, okay, good go. I came out on top.
No, I took it. So how I took it was Dave was trying to write that to try to explain to the audience that Thrawn outthought her. Jedi, you're a man who spent some time in the service. Well, if you're trying to delay a retreat, do you or do you not put up troops to help you get out? It happened that.
I don't think Thrawn necessarily was innovative. I don't think he invented the wheel. I think that's what you do. It's a war of attrition, I guess, in a way. You're gonna throw many troops at them because your ultimate goal is to get off that ship. You do not care. They are pawns. You do not care if you lose people or not. So his goal was to delay them and get off the ship. And how do you do that? Well, there's only one way to do that: is to put obstacles in their way to slow them down.
I'll agree with this too with Hyde. Like the Long Live the Empire. I know I said I can let it slide. I could, but after this thing where he is, and he's right. That's what I'm trying to say. Dude, he didn't come up. There was no traps. There was no, hey, listen, all of a sudden, they go up and part of the staircase is missing. I don't know, dude. There was no contingency plans. He literally just threw troops to die at them. That is not the way of Thrawn, man. That was very disappointing. It's unfortunate. He ruined another character. So he hits hyperspace.
I won't go that far. I don't think he's ruined a character. I think it's redeemable. It just wasn't good.
Well, when he usually, I don't know if
Thrawn is not ruined at this point, but it was not a good
for the series. I think it was a down. It was a very low point in the series.
I would agree with you. I just don't think it's ruined. I think that's a little too far.
So they fixed the fucking ship, but then they're just gonna walk around on the planet with the dogs.
Thrawn left. Got the.
And then we're doing here the call from the Highlanders to the fucking
Marv's right.
Yeah.
Marv's right.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Oh yeah. Hold on. Sorry. We got that for you just in case you need to know about Thrawn.
Thrawn would just be such a bad sexual lover.
Oh, you're right. And when you're right, you're right. And you're always right.
Thank you.
That wasn't to you.
No, that is to me. I'm right. I'm always right.
That was the way seeker. All right. So next up, we get a statue.
What's that? That is the father of Mortis. The sister's head, the daughter's head's broken, and that's the son of Mortis. The Mortis gods, right there. Where's standing on?
Wait, hold on. There's only first off, there's only two.
Yeah, the head is taken off of the daughter. That's the father and the son.
Dom, what are you saying?
The power he's seeking is at the beacon in the light, which could be Abeloth, who fucking knows. But
he just learned that name.
I didn't know. I know Abeloth. I didn't say Abeloth because I was so focused on the gods, the Mortis gods. And the daughter's head comes simply because Ahsoka is the daughter. She has an essence in him. That's why you see Morai.
You said in this episode that in this season that Ezra turned to the dark. I went back and watched it. Ezra, the whole point of this was because Ezra turned to the dark side. He is going to be the son, and that Ahsoka by the end of the season was going to be. Yes, you did. Hold on. Let me finish because I've listened to a ton of your nonsense. Okay. So now let me finish. Hey, no, listen. So listen. And then you said that Ahsoka was going to be revealed to be the daughter.
She is the daughter. She has the essence in her. That's why Morai always follows her.
more I followed her in the other stuff too, dude. Now you're saying the essence. No, you said she.
No,
No, hold on. You said that they were going to be revealed that, and that there was going to be a.
Reveal what? It's coming. It's coming.
Ezra's not on the fucking planet,
No,
and he
listen.
definitely did turn to the fucking dark side, bro.
You don't know. Listen, you don't know yet because think about.
I did. I fucking saw him leave the fucking planet.
Yeah,
because we got that later.
I know, but
hold on, Balin's here. Now we're gonna skip over this. We went to Dathomir. I do know that he's not fucking on the dark side, and he's not on that fucking planet because he shows up here, not on the dark side, not on the fucking planet.
Why? I mean, other than strictly teasing, I don't know why he keeps the helmet on until he exits the shuttle. That's
we didn't see
stupid.
Dathomir. I thought this was kind of cool.
Stupid. So stupid.
I know this is cool. I thought this was cool though. I thought the Dathomir they're going to.
So he's going to be based out of Dathomir, which is kind of cool.
He's not going to be based off of Dathomir.
He's dropping him off. They said that. He has a whole fleet. Dom.
He has the fleet, but it's like a Yavin 5. It's like a Yavin 5 type of thing. He's got a secret base on Dathomir. That's where Thrawn is going to be freaking goddamn working out of.
But he literally said the deal is for me to drop you off at Dathomir when we get back. Drop you. When I say I'm dropping somebody off, I don't fucking go, you know what? This is my home now. I'm going inside. I'm going to turn this into a fucking Yavin 4. I don't know about you, Dom, but when I drop people off, get the fuck out the car. You know what I mean? I'm dropping you off. You'd be lucky if I go less than 5 miles per hour.
Well, all I know is that the Mortis Gods, the arc is where it's going, is about the Mortis Gods, which I was saying.
It's really not going to go there now because Balin's dead.
I think they're going to recast him. I wouldn't go there.
Apparently, there's a couple of people that they're looking at that could be possibly.
You don't know that. They don't know who they're looking at.
I'm just saying people that could be potential. That.
Hey, how about so I can't take credit for this. Somebody else brought this up. This guy.
I brought it up. I sent that to you.
Oh, you said no. You sent me that? Okay.
Yeah, I said that. The guy. Yeah.
This guy could probably do it. I hadn't considered this guy. I was stuck with this guy, but I think this guy could probably do it.
I will tell you this. Enough of the Dom nonsense. I will tell you this. I actually had more faith in fucking Dave. I was wrong. I thought he would actually do any ending to any part of the storyline. I was fucking wrong again. And God, it was fucking disappointing. Like, we're literally where we started.
We are not.
Reverse.
We're not where we started. Thrawn's back.
Now Thrawn is back with Ezra, so it's reverse.
I'm not saying it's good. I'm just saying that we're not back where we started.
There's still people stranded on a fucking planet that need to come home. So the essence, since he likes to use the essence of being in people, the essence of being in this people is that there's still people on the fucking planet that have no way to get back.
No, I actually think, you know what? There's a lot more meaning to this. You see, this was, I had a tear in this. I had a tear with the looking, but then people saying, why didn't she go hug him? You know why? She was terrified too, because knowing that he's back, Thrawn is back, and everything she's been saying to the Republic.
What are you talking about? And who
that
are
they
these
look at each other.
people?
The tear. What?
Who you said all these people? Who the fuck are all these people? Because I didn't hear one fucking person say shit all about that.
Yo, people are talking about. Oh,
who, Dom? What? Name one motherfucker you know that said that.
All right, let me tell you something. When you saw that, you were probably one of those people that said that. Why didn't you hug her?
No.
No.
I just said
the
no.
same thing with Sabine. Hug.
Well, anyway. I don't fucking know. He's saying some nonsense again.
Well, I say nonsense. What I'm saying that the fact is that she has fear in her eyes knowing that he's back. But I'm going to tell you this.
I'm trying to think of all the times Hera hugged anybody in Rebels.
Well, she probably. I'm sure she hugged
Who
him.
The fuck cares?
I'm sure she hugged him. Hang on, I'm sure she hugged him. She's probably got at the same time. She probably understands.
Talking about how this shit's not good.
All right, never mind.
Go ahead, Jedi. Go ahead. Let's talk about hugging. Fucking hugging.
No, I'm saying she probably did hugging, but at the same time, I think she's also realizes that if he's back, that means Thrawn is back.
And where's Ahsoka and Sabine? Like where they
What the fuck are we talking about? We're literally talking about a fucking character hugging a character. Does that make this fucking show any better than it was?
No, I don't care if he hugged her or not. I could give a shit.
Right. Why are we talking about a fucking... You were falling into the Dom dark hole. Fucking nobody gives a fucking shit.
I'm sure somewhere off camera they actually hugged each other, but I don't care. I don't care about that.
All right, you know what? Listen, I'm just going to end it like this. I'm just going to end it with this. if fucking Thrawn was worried about Ahsoka being the apprentice of Anakin, he's gonna meet Luke Skywalker, the destroyer of the Empire. There you go. End the fucking story. It's done.
I don't know what he said. I was still
I keep
dumbfounded.
expecting Dom
I was
to,
dumbfounded
walk
that we
off.
I want
talked
to say
about
one thing when
hugging
we're
for
done.
5
We'll be closer to done.
I keep expecting Dom to walk off camera at any minute when he
So they saw the fucking sky thing, which might be a link for them to get back home. It might be fucking who the fuck cares? Who the fuck cares? Actually, at this point, I don't fucking care. I don't know anybody who fucking cared. I actually talked to real fucking people.
Characters. I care about Sabine.
I don't care about any of this shit. This thing was so fucking disappointing. They did jack all shit with this fucking TV show.
No matter how bad it is,
hold on,
I still care.
Yeah. You know what's funny is I actually had people who were giving shit 10 and tell me I'm fucking nitpicking and being a jackass. And then after this show went, man, that was shit.
I'm
that
giving
was
a
shit.
solid 8.5. This is 8.5 for me. I don't care if it's great.
Then they fucking threw Anakin there one more fucking time because fucking Dom. Yeah, this is what you want. Bullshit.
Not bullshit.
It's a fucking 100. This was bullshit. What was this, Dom? Please fucking make some word salad to make this fucking horseshit, make this fucking show better. Because there's not one fucking thing you've said about what's actually on the screen. Not fucking one.
Yes,
not a fucking one thing.
And the Mortis gods. And the Mortis gods.
I can't even argue with you. I can't even argue with you right now.
Yeah, you haven't said one fucking thing that's made this show better.
And zombies.
You're not listening again because you don't give a fuck about the show. I have realized, Dom, you give zero fucks about the show. All you want to have happen is some fucking show you saw on the internet said fucking zombies. You didn't even get the shit right. But since you said the fucking word zombies, you want to say I'm right. I understand that. But for the people who actually try to watch Star Wars because they find it entertaining, Stop. We've heard you rant 20 times. Who give a fuck about the franchise and good story writing. I have not heard you give me one thing that fucking has made any of this fucking thing worth shit.
I was talking about the Mortis gods and you told me to stop talking to them.
What does that have to do with shit? What does that have to do with shit? They didn't say anything about the Mortis gods. Hold on, Dom. Stop. I'm asking you, what did they fucking say about the Mortis gods? Did we actually see the manifestation of those gods, and did they have a point to the storyline?
Yes, they do.
No, not yes, they do. The storyline's fucking done with this episode. Did they have one fucking point in this storyline? One. Okay, Jedi, give us your review.
All right, so I have my opinion as to where I think this is heading, but this is in no way a prediction because God Almighty, that'll get you in trouble. So anyway, Sabine, I was okay with the Sabine getting her force. I said it before. I think on I don't know where I said it, but to me, I kind of rationalized that as her fears for Ezra was always kind of blocking her from connecting with the Force, and now that that's out of the way, she's able to connect with it. I wish that had never happened, but okay, whatever. That's how I'm rationalizing with it. I like the Huyang remembering Kanan. I thought that was cool. I thought that was a good scene. I also like the scene when Thrawn told Morgan, "Yeah, you're gonna have to stay behind and sacrifice." I liked Morgan, or the actress's acting on that. Her face expressions were kind of like okay, but at the same time she knew she was fucked. I like that. How did Ezra get off the Star Destroyer and escape in the shuttle? Okay, that's just a whole lot of Star Wars right there. That's just Star Wars. And I didn't have any problem with the ending and not getting the hug or whatever. Okay, so I'm going to give my grading of Dom here from what I remember. I did not go back and check the tapes. Dom got some stuff right here in my opinion. World Between Worlds, no, got that one wrong. Zombies, I'm going to give him credit for the zombies. There were zombies. They were zombies. I don't care what anybody says. I'm not trying to start a debate or another argument. I think they were zombies. Mortis gods. Based on the ending, I think I kind of agree with Dom. I think that's where we're heading. I don't think we got it. If Dom's prediction was, yeah, we got where that was going to be season 1, no, but I definitely think, I kind of think that's where we're heading. And it even goes down to one of the not the main guy, but what was the Statue of the Sun. I believe he actually had a scar across his eye, a lot like Anakin too. So I don't know. It was a crack, but so I don't know if they did that. I don't know why they did that, but it was there. So I do kind of think that's where we're heading. Blah 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 blah. I almost wonder if this is not supposed to be getting Sabine and mainly Ahsoka out of. I wonder if we're going to see them come back to the galaxy anytime soon. This is just completely a thought. I wonder if that's their way of getting her out of the way so that she can be over there doing whatever with the Mortis gods or whatever she's doing over there. Because in there she says, this is where the Force wants us. This is where we're supposed to be. To kind of get her out of the picture of the sequels. Because we always wonder, how come she wasn't in the sequels? What happened to Ahsoka? Blah, blah, blah. This could be it. I don't know. So she may be there a while for all I know.
Sounds horrible.
Well, maybe so, but I'm just saying.
You might be right. You might be right.
No, it's why Ahsoka wasn't training with Luke. That's why, because she could be over here.
Yeah. Because if Ahsoka had been there, she would have been able to maybe help Luke with Kylo, but she wasn't there. So a lot like she wasn't there for Anakin, etc., etc. Who knows?
You might be right.
No, I mean, if I can, Jedi, you're doing great. But that was the point that I'm thinking is they're trying to do not so much with the Mortis God, because remember, there's two people there, and Shin and him have different things. She's going to do the training thing, so eventually Sabine can bid it, and then they can be more powerful when they come back, and that's going to be after Luke fucked up training. But go ahead.
So yeah, I mean that's pretty much it. I know we were supposed to grade this as a series and as a finale. God, it was hard for me to do, to be honest with you. For a finale, I tried to make peace with a lot of it. I'm going to give the finale. I'm going to give it a 7.5. I think, because I think it accomplished its goals, but I don't think its goals were very apparent. I think it had this. The goals of this were like long-term goals, as to like we're talking before. What they're going to do with Ahsoka, et cetera, et cetera. So I'll give it a 7.5. For a season, I'll give it an 8.5. There you go. I'm done.
All right, go ahead. I don't know who wants to go next. Dom, go ahead. Tell us how it's 10.
I thought the episode, it was solid. It had a lot of flaws in it. Of course, it did. You know, some things that I wish Sabine would have got her powers in the movie when something meant more. Is when the stakes were higher when the movie does come out, because of course the stakes are going to be higher in the movie when it does happen. But I didn't have a problem with her gaining force powers. I knew that was going to happen. I knew that it was headed that way. They kept teasing it all season long. I love the zombie aspect. Finally, I got my zombies in Star Wars, which I always wanted from the book, the novel, Death Troopers. You know, it's kind of cool. You know, regardless of the fact of what it was, witch magic or whatever it was done, it was pretty cool. Yes, Thrawn wasn't the same guy from Rebels and Thrawn trilogy, but I still think that being exiled for 10 years kind of changed his way he does his planning and his schemes. He just wanted to get the fuck off that planet, you know, and whatever is the reason why they want to get off that planet off the bat. Hopefully, we'll see it soon. I hope Dave doesn't split the two stories, have the regular galaxy, and then keep going back to the Sabine. Make two different stories. If you want two separate stories, have them stay in Peridea to do what they need to do. Other than that, the one thing with Ezra getting off the ship, that's kind of odd because the witches can sense Jedi, and they just let him go, and Thrawn knew that he was in the ship, or it's a ploy for something else that could be something bigger down the road. We don't know.
But maybe it could just be bad writing.
Yeah, well, bad writing could be. You know, it could be that. But maybe it could be. You know, I try to look at the brighter thing. But you know what? All said and done, I actually give this an 8.5. I did enjoy it. I enjoyed the series as a whole. The whole series, I give it about an 8.5 to the whole series. You know, hey, we got back the Rebels characters. We got back Ezra. You know, and Thrawn is now in the regular galaxy and is going to wreak havoc there. See what happens, and hopefully, we do get.
We didn't get Zeb though. Fuck that.
You know,
Yeah,
Zeb
well,
is coming back. You know, we'll see what happens, but yeah, an 8.5.
All right, go ahead, Wayseeker.
This episode was bad. I'm not going to let it ruin my rating of the series because I like the series overall. This episode, I'm feeling generous giving it a 5. Like that's like saying it's an average, and I don't think it was average, but I'm feeling generous, and I'll give it. This episode was a 5. There's not much about this episode that I liked. And I don't like the direction that season 2 is heading either. So that's the scary part. Overall, I like the season. Up until this point, I was probably an 8.5 for the season, and now I'm at 7.5 because this episode didn't close anything well, other than bringing Thrawn back, which is a Thrawn I don't like, and maybe reestablishing the Night Sisters. Maybe that's something that I'm kind of happy about. I don't know. We'll see how they do it. But the scary thing is, and I'll put this as close to a guarantee for me. Ventress is coming back. Those Night Sisters.
Yeah, I was waiting on you to say that. Yes, please.
I don't know if I want Ventress to come back, because I like I like her story arc, on how it ended. But those witches are coming back. They're bringing Ventress back. Somebody has to fight Ezra. There has to be a Force user that fights Ezra, because it makes no sense if Ezra's there that they aren't going to have somebody that's going to be a dark side user. And the only people that we know right now are gone in another universe. Ventress coming back.
I want Ventress to come back, but to me it'll be sad if she comes back and Ahsoka's not there, because Ahsoka was kind of her.
Yeah,
you know, they were like nemesis. You know what I mean? Like they were both apprentices, and yeah. So if I want her to come back, but if she comes back without Ahsoka, I'll kind of be like, it won't feel complete to me. But anyway, it'll be different.
So that's my rating: a 5 for this episode, 7.5 for the season. My prediction for season 2 is Ventress is getting resurrected.
You guys,
They wanted to bring Bull back too.
You guys ever have awesome. That'd be fucking terrible. You guys ever have a job where you're getting underpaid, you're getting overworked, you keep going, well, fuck. I mean, they really do. I mean, they respect me though, so eventually I'm going to get a raise, and eventually I'm going to get paid. You ever have one of those jobs?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, of course you have, because that's what it sounds like you guys are saying here. This is fucking horrible, dude. This is the series, and if you took my averages, I would have had the series ending out being probably about 7.5, even if this was a half-ass decent ending. The problem with it is everything I hear you guys talking about is what could be better later on. And oh, hey, this wasn't explained well because it was a writing fucking error. It was actually terrible writing. And instead of going, well, but since they did a bad job of writing it, we can in our heads think it was better than it actually fucking was. You know what I mean? Like, that's not good. This was supposed to be a fucking series. We're supposed to have at least some type of closure at the end of the fucking series. Not, well, I hope they don't go this route, and well, I hope they're going to do this, or well, I think they're going to have that, or maybe this is going to be where it is. That's good if they gave us fucking anything, but they literally just gave us a fucking bag full of nothing. You open up the bag and you're like, holy shit. You just said it, Wayseeker. They didn't give us shit. They didn't give us anything. We got nothing. We still don't know shit. We don't know anything. What did we get?
I don't want to interrupt you, but I have a question.
Please do, Jedi. Go ahead and interrupt me.
So I don't necessarily agree with this, that we needed complete closure with this.
Not complete closure. Didn't say that.
Look at Mando season 1. The objective was to get Grogu to a Jedi. We didn't get that till season 2.
Okay, well, once off, I didn't say a complete closure. I said at least cut off some of the open ends. They had done nothing. At least have a direction or a force, which they have no direction. We do not know a single direction where this is going. Dom even said it. Mr. I Know Everything even said himself, I don't know if this is one show or two shows with two different things going on, and if a movie's happening and what. And we did learn one thing, though. The Balin character is dead. So what I would suggest he stops doing, Dave, that is keep kicking the ball down the road saying, I'm just going to leave this on. There's not even cliffhangers. Like, this wasn't even left on a cliffhanger. This was left as a.
Ron is back. That's the cliffhanger.
That's not a cliffhanger. No, Dom. It's like they fucking stopped in the middle of a series. They stopped in the middle of a series. They didn't leave a cliffhanger. It's not a cliffhanger.
So
So they didn't do anything. Like this is so bad. The fight scene was good. The Ezra part was great. When I saw it being good. But that was only 5 minutes out of a 45-minute fucking show. The best the Dom could say is, I wanted a zombie and I got to see a zombie. But that has shit all to do with storytelling, which is a reason why we're hold on, Dom. I let you talk. This is it's shit all. It has shit all to do with storytelling, which is, by the way, what we're supposed to be watching this for. Why else are we watching this for? If I want to see fucking Anakin, I can go back and watch fucking Anakin. If I want to watch Clone Wars, I can go watch the Clone Wars. If I want to see Rebels, I can go back and watch Rebels. What I want is storytelling, okay? And that's not what they did here, because that's not a fucking story. All they did was word salad the fuck out of shit. They threw a bunch of shit up on the screen and some great special effects. By the way, they were fucking great. Took panels of asses, half of them looking like, I guess you guys do like old ass women in diapers, because that's what that shit looked like. And that fucking sufficed. That was a suffice, because that's all the shit I've been hearing. I want zombies. I'm looking at asses. Cool, but that's not storytelling. That's not storytelling. They didn't tell us a fucking story here. We don't know shit all about that fucking planet they're on. We know shit except for there's some roaming fucking turtles that for some reason we were about to lead to their fucking demise. We don't. Do you know why Thrawn wanted to leave that fucking planet?
Nope.
Do you know why the witches want to leave that fucking planet? Do you know why Baylor wants to be on that fucking planet? No, for real. Do you actually know?
No,
do you know what the fuck shit? Hold on. Do you know what Shin's doing? Do you know why the fuck?
We know what Shin's doing. I mean,
we don't know what any of the shit's doing. We have no clue what the fuck's going on. We know we saw the planet Dathomir. Do we know it's in the fucking caskets or whatever they are, or the transports or anything?
Nope.
No. We know absolutely fuck all. Fuck all. We just wasted 8 weeks learning this. We know fuck all. So don't tell me that this is a fucking 8, a 10. They gave us a storyline. We got bullshit. It was a waste of fucking time. Thank God we got other shows coming out that Dave's not touching. Because just like Andor, it's going to happen. And all the people, Dom, you know what all the people I saw? Giving me that meme where you had Ahsoka fans celebrating, and you had fucking Andor up here. You had Mandalorian Season 1 up here. You had Mandalorian Season 3 down here. You had Blow-On, the Doe-On, and then you had fucking Book of Boba Fett. And underneath, in last place, is Ahsoka fans popping champagne over fuck all. Because that's what we got is fuck all. We got fuck all.
It's not that bad, but
yeah, it is. What do we get? I just asked you what you got, though. Wait, you can't say that. I gave it
a 7.5. I didn't give it.
No, I asked you what they gave us when I asked you to.
I understand what they give. But it's good to see these characters, and I do think
we didn't get hugs.
Characters right.
Well, Marco, no,
we didn't get hugs.
No, Marco, listen, you are right on the closure of certain things that we didn't get a lot. The biggest thing was getting Ezra and Thrawn back to the regular galaxy. That's what they were freaking going on. All right, we don't know what Balin was.
No. That's not what it was. It was reuniting the rebels. Go back and watch 8 weeks ago.
I know
it was reuniting the rebels, which, by the way, they're not united.
It was supposed to be a cartoon.
But they're not. It should have been the last season of Rebels. We didn't get the last season of Rebels. They didn't give us that. They put us. I know people switch spots, but they put us in the same spot. We still have a fractured union where Ezra's not with Sabine. They're not creating little Hera babies. I mean, we're still there. We're in the exact same spot we were before this.
Well, all right. I understand.
They gave you Throb and Ezra. That sounds about right.
These eight episodes, do you think it should be at least a 10 or 12 episode series to give it a little bit more? You have more time to do something than just...
I think Dave needs 16 episodes because Dave can't tell a story quickly.
Yeah, there's a couple of filler episodes. I think he could have cleaned it up there.
He's just not that. That's not his way. Dave always likes filler episodes. That's just who Dave is, and that's fine. I have no problem with filler episodes if you have a long season.
Good.
We need 16 episodes.
What's the difference if they left Thrawn really quickly? First, what's the difference if they left Thrawn and Ezra on the fucking planet, or they left Ahsoka and Sabine on the planet? Still ain't unifying shit.
Well, me personally,
we still haven't unified shit.
They should have left Thrawn and Ezra on the planet, and they should have stayed on that planet. That galaxy is gonna be with them, and then you worry about everything else. That it could have made things a little bit a little bit different, turn things up. You would have had a separate galaxy. Why you never saw any of these characters?
Once again,
the original trilogy.
That's what you're giving to. He should have done that. Everything you're saying, sure, but that's what the show was supposed to fucking do. That's why you watch the fucking show.
Yeah.
That's why you watch the fucking. Why are we watching these fucking shows? Andor could do it. Why? We want a story to be told, not to fucking make up a story, Dom. By the way, I'll finish now because I didn't interrupt everybody, but I got interrupted by everybody. That's it. So this episode, probably a fucking 3. And overall, it took a 7.5 rating down to a 5. It made it mediocre as fuck because we didn't even get a storyline. And that's just being nice. I know now, I mean, there are people who did get a hold of me and I could name, well, what? Fuck, my wife. I told her, yeah, she turned around and said, shit, man, I wish they would have done that to Ahsoka.
Then you know what?
Now I don't want to watch anymore,
The
which
Disney
sucks,
era,
man.
the Disney era.
I had 2 friends that were coming over for the first 3 weeks, and they were like, now they haven't even watched the final yet. That's how just turned off they've been by this. So it definitely wasn't for casuals. It definitely wasn't for diehards. The only people it was for is for people who fucking go like, I watched Doomcock Throw Thicker or whatever the fuck they're saying in the chat, and then we can make up shit about saying, oh, there was a zombie in it. So we said one word out of fucking 16 paragraphs, and we can claim that we're right.
Hey, look,
don't you feel like Filoni's like,
no way can suspend.
He came into this and he said, I need to find a way to get Ventress back. So I'm going to do all this stuff, this Night Sister stuff, with his end game. His end game here was, how do I resurrect Ventress?
So instead of giving us what we want, which is a storyline with Voss and Ventress giving us Dark Disciples, okay, the thing promised, like it was promised that we were going to get the last season of Rebels. Instead of giving us the promise, you're going to drag some horse shit along so people can say, oh, Dave,
let me ask you a question now.
And Dave, we trust.
No, but don't you feel like that was Dave? Dave had this hand. It's like, how do I get Ventress back?
Probably.
This whole story.
Probably.
And I feel like that's what happened.
I tell you what, if they do a Tales of the Jedi and it's a Voss and Ventress series, Ventress is coming back. Because why would they do a Voss and Ventress series if they're going to bring her back? She's going to come back and be an antagonist. She has to be.
You guys are putting down a lot of shit that's probably not going to happen. If you haven't learned for Star Wars, I don't know how long you've been a fan, but if you've looked at how they've been releasing Star Wars stuff, a lot of shit isn't going to happen. Even the movie that were promised from Dave, now that they're talking about maybe doing a season 2 or at least open it up for that, if that isn't the fucking movie, if that's a season 2, you guys better pray that's a fucking movie and not season 2. Because if that's a season 2, we're probably not getting a fucking movie. We're not getting
2035.
They've already reduced the amount of workload that they're putting in here already on Disney Plus. You think, by the way, I always thought that they were giving Dave this position so that eventually he could do a movie. But I'm telling you this, if he's trying to do another season with that and another season of Mando, we're not getting a fucking movie. And if we are, it ain't going to be by Dave Filoni.
I just don't think it's coming before 29.
Well, say if he does a movie of Mando season 4, and
you better hope he's still alive by 30. What?
Say if Dave and everybody get together. So you know what? Let's take Mando season 4 and Ahsoka season 2 and make a movie out of that.
No. You got. There's too
once again, like I think if we're honest with ourselves, and we don't have to hate. I'm not asking anybody to hate this episode or this series. I'm just asking us to have the basic fucking standards that a human being should be entitled to. That if you fucking watch a show, you at least get a little bit of a story fucking line. If you waste fucking 8 hours of your fucking life, that you get paid for it. Get a little bit of dollars here, man. We got shit all. Set our standards a little bit higher than getting shit all the time. Fucking Trekkies are laughing at us. I don't even know what Trekkie has a TV show.
We're still in the chat for this birthday thing. Because
let's do the chat thing. Okay, let's do it.
How many people,
Jedi's gotta go eat?
How many people in the birthday?
It cut off of, I think. Everybody else gets to say their spiel, but
we got 19 entries so far. It's been sitting at 19 for a while. If you show everybody what it is, which is something really good, I know what it is. We may get a couple of late entries.
Hold on, real quickly, BK. You know what I wanted before we get our late entries? I just wanted the last season of Rebels. What everybody else should have. I wanted something fucking halfway entertaining that made sense.
Well,
Hyde understands. Hyde understands. That's
Well, let's look at it this way. If my birthday means anything, this gift that I'm going to give out should have
what's
some.
got?
So here we go.
Six has entered this like 5 times.
I'm giving a execution of a statue.
Ooh.
Sideshow.
Ooh. It's a big boy gift.
It's a big gift.
Yep.
That's a big boy gift.
So, for all the
Yeah, we hit
followers
20. Somebody jumped in there.
we got that. Let's try to get 20. Let's try to get 20. Come on.
We got 20.
We got 20.
We got
We
20.
got 20.
Also, I have this. It's like a graded with the seal.
Oh, nice certificate. Yeah.
I also
Does it
have
one
this
prize, or are you giving away multiple prizes?
multiple
Yeah.
prize. I have
Oh, you're
this,
giving away multiple prizes?
that,
Well, damn, Dom.
Dom, you're gonna give everybody
That's
something.
it. No, that's it. One more.
and this.
All
It's a
right.
game.
Oh, somebody asked for Uno earlier. There it is. Uno. The card.
All right.
Start with the big prize.
No, not the big prize.
No, because
if you never
you can't win.
you
multiple
start with the
times.
lowest prize and then you go out.
but everybody, I agree with the Way Seeker. Everybody would be eligible for the big prize because you start taking names out as you do the small
Because
one.
I'd be mad. I'd be mad if I won Uno and then I couldn't get the big prize. So
Yeah,
start with
Yes,
the big
that-
prize.
yes, that's
big
how the
prize
world
first.
works. How the world
No,
works is every once in a while
start with
people.
the big one.
What, dude? If you're fucking if you give a 50-50 drawing and there's 2 people or 3 people from it, you go 3rd place, 2nd place, 1st place.
Well, listen, we're gonna get okay. So
Dom, you
let's just,
choose. It's your birthday.
You guys have
Which
never won
prize?
1st place before,
well, you
have
know
you?
what? Listen. Okay, it's gonna be 2
You guys
prizes.
have never.
We're gonna
Have you guys ever won 1st place in anything
get
before?
2 prizes. We're
No,
gonna have 2
yeah, I
prizes
have,
giveaway right now.
I'm not saying you're
2
wrong
prize
either,
giveaway.
but
The first prize.
Yeah, let
is
Dom
this.
choose.
This is the first prize.
Wait, all 3?
Yeah, all 3 of these. First prize.
Oh, okay, so that's 1st prize.
Then the second prize will be the statue. And I do have a 3rd prize, but I have to get it over there. But let's just do that. Let's get this started. How many we got? We still got 20?
21.
21.
All right.
It's like your birthday. 21.
21. All right, let's do it.
Oh wait, Johnny 5, Johnny 5, Johnny S just got
We're up
back
to 23. We're up to 23 now.
in. 23.
Nice,
Get
nice.
in there. Get in.
Let's do it.
Nope. Dom's wrong.
All right, Dom, you tell me when.
Without Dom's doing it.
Listen, so to get people knowing,
It's
this
like
is the
we're playing
first prize.
Bluey. We're trying to pass the parcel. There's
This
2
is the
rules.
first prize.
We're doing the wrong rules.
This is the first prize.
All right, first prize is 3 things. It's
There's
Uno,
2 things. That's
it's
the first prize.
Bo-Katan, and it's 2 Pobbles or
Yes.
Pop Heads or whatever.
All right, AOA, if you're still with us, can you throw Dom's IG up into the chat so that people know what his IG
Yeah.
is? Because that's how they need to reach out to him.
Dom Tober, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Dom
Old
Tober.
Man Fat underscore.
Yep.
AOA, where are you?
Well, we're gonna do this. Hold on.
He literally puts
All right.
everybody's in there except for ours. Jesus, AOA.
All right.
Maybe
Yeah,
he's getting
like
attacked by a
he's
gator.
like, he's like, you're 3.5 hours in, dude.
We're 3.5 hours. We're fucking A. Let's get done with this.
Dom, are we ready? Can I do this?
Yeah,
or what?
I'm trying to go get the other
Holy
prize.
shit.
I'd kind of like you to at least be on the screen.
All right, hold on.
whenever I
Yeah,
do
it is
this.
your birthday. Hey, let's all sing happy birthday to Dom real quickly.
Oh,
Happy
God.
birthday to Dom. Happy birthday to Dom. Happy birthday to. You
Mm.
guys can't even do that shit. All right. Happy birthday,
No,
Dom. I'm the only one that
Happy
cares
birthday,
about you.
Thank
Happy
you.
The only
birthday.
one that- I would give you a hug if I was there, just like Harris
So-
should be giving fucking Ezra a hug. Unlike these bums. They won't do anything for you.
I
They didn't
know.
even sing your happy
Listen,
birthday.
that's right.
You
Look,
think the person that doesn't believe in Santa Claus and that tells kids not to is going to sing a happy birthday
ahead.
song?
so this
I
is
don't
the
even
first
believe in
prize.
birthdays, but I still sing that. I still do it for the people that do.
All right, first
All right,
prize.
Dom. Here we
Dom,
go.
go.
Prize.
Here we go. Spinning.
I have a 3rd prize. So
5.
let's go. Let's go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let's do it.
All right. What? What the fuck?
I don't know. I think it's just
Shoot.
it's having trouble spinning.
What are we
Chef.
doing here? Oh, Chef! I think it was
Chef.
rigged, but I like the rigging. Chef wins.
All right,
Chef.
so Chef,
Chef wins Uno.
just, shoot.
Oh no,
should
he
be,
wins the
yeah,
bobble headers.
This is put me on the screen real quick.
Yep,
I
absolutely.
got it.
I got it.
All right, Chef. These are the items you get. You get this. this graded first order stormtrooper. You get some nice Uno cards, Boba Fett, and you get a Bo-Katan
Those are cool as shit.
cos baby.
That's cool.
That's the
cool as
first
shit,
prize.
man.
That's Jeff.
All right. We ready to re-rack them?
If we rock it.
Yeah. All right. What is this for? Is this the big one?
Wait,
This is a big one.
no, the big one is we got this. This is for the second prize right here. I
Oh,
have
he's got some sodas.
some Star Wars sodas. Darth Maul.
Oh, nice. A mall one.
You got a Luke,
A Luke.
and you got an Obi-Wan.
All right. 3 sodas.
Have these been opened? Do we know if
Yes,
the chases?
they're open. They're open. They're open.
They're not the chases.
They're not the chase.
They're not the chases. All right.
All right.
Here we go. 5,
Swing it.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Jedi, you can't win.
If it's me, I'm gonna redo
Hey,
it.
Yoda's Gardner.
Hey, the Gardner.
It added me because I put in the.
Is
chat
that
with,
Wayseeker's? That's Wayseeker's fucking hidden account. That's his
I
second
know.
account.
That's all right. Hey,
It's
just,
not my second account.
just hit me
It's
up
somebody
on
trolling me.
Instagram.
My AOA second account.
Just hit me
right
on
there.
Instagram. You know what? I'm gonna be generous.
It's probably somebody we know from another channel that's got 7 fake accounts.
We had those 2 gifts come out. We're not going to eliminate the other people that were on the thing.
Yes, we are.
Yes, I don't know how not to do
Dom,
that.
we
Dom.
can't keep going. Dom.
I was going to say,
First place. Oh, you're saying they could get back in there? We don't know how to add them back in.
I
They'd
I
have
don't
to
know
do
how
it
to do
again.
that.
All right,
I
you know
don't
what?
think this
So here.
does that.
this is the last gift. This is the big boy.
Okay, you ready?
Jedi's gonna win it.
Let's do
I'm on
it.
right now.
Nah, if I win it, we're gonna rerun it because
You get all 3. You get all 3,
That was
Yoda's
just to
Gardner.
get
Just
that
get all of them
hashtag
here.
in the
You get
chat.
all 3 sodas. All 3 sodas.
Okay, so this is for the hot toy thing, right?
Yep.
Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let's do this.
Oh, Ruben, that would. No.
no, we're gonna
actually-
rerun
Nope.
Jedi
it.
won.
Yeah, we're
Wait.
rerunning it
How did Jedi win? There's no way.
because I started running the page and then I put in the chat enter this in order
Oh,
to enter
okay,
the
okay,
chat
okay.
and it grabbed it as an entry.
I
We're
still
gonna run
thought
it
it
again.
landed on sticks. I was like, what the fuck? And then it ends.
No.
Okay, go ahead. Run it again.
Here we go.
Sticks can't win.
5, 4,
either,
3, 2,
No,
1.
sticks can't win.
Sticks can't win. So if 6 wins, we got to rerun it.
The only time I'll ever win anything. TMT.
Hey!
That's good. TNT helped us out with a lot of slides for the Ahsoka reviews. Thank you, TNT. There you go, man.
Yes, you
Make
do.
sure you hit it up. Here you go.
Just send me your info, and I will get it out by next week.
Holy
Everybody get
shit. That's fucking amazing, Dom. Congratulations.
That's
Happy birthday, Dom.
Thank you.
And congratulations, TMNT Cool Guy.
Well,
Oh, it
congratulations
is.
on all of them.
And happy birthday. Look, it's his birthday too.
Yeah,
What the
that's awesome.
fuck?
Yo,
Get outta
hey,
here.
there you go.
Yeah,
Yo,
congratulations
listen,
to all the millers.
Congrats to everybody who won gifts and this and that. And it's the month of Domtober. There will be more gifts to be given out during the rest of the
Fucking
month.
amazing. Good job, everybody. Good job, Dom. Happy birthday. Are we going to do Dom's toys?
We got the last day of
Oh,
2 toys.
shit.
That's it.
All right, here we go.
Man,
Dom's toys.
All right, so Hasbro decided to come out with this, the hologram edition, which
How much
makes
is this,
no-
though?
What?
How much is it?
The regular price, they're like $30-something. They're the regular figure.
Okay,
I
I
think it's
actually,
cool.
well, yeah, but they're gonna give you a whole fucking grand
But,
thing that
but
lights
the
up. I'll
cool
take
thing
it.
is, I like the stand.
Yeah, that's what
I
I'm
like
saying.
when the so if like the bounty hunter's holding the stand, it's like this is your target. I like that.
These are the pucks.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, these are cool. I like this.
These are cool as shit. Yeah, fuck yeah. This is a great idea.
So you got the I don't know why they have Axe Wolves. You know.
Oh, okay, now yeah, see, they gotta fuck up nice things,
Yeah.
dude.
So Ahsoka, yeah. Axe Wolves,
Axe should not be in there. No.
Yeah.
You got
All right,
you got
all right.
Bo-Katan. Yeah, I can see
Dan,
Bo-Katan.
all right.
I'm in. Keep going.
Who the fuck is this? Who the fuck is this?
Bo-Katan.
Oh, it's
No,
Bo-Katan.
right now.
Yeah, but that's not the
That's-
statue. That's Han.
That's Han Solo. Oh, that's Han
Oh,
Solo.
it's Han Solo.
Oh, so I made a mistake. So
No, that's
that's
all right.
Han.
Han Solo.
No, I think the next one is Han. No, I might have missed the Han.
Mandalorian?
The Han Solo.
All right, Mandalorian. All right.
The Han Solo, yeah, and Mando. I can see Mando. So
All right, cool.
there is a Han
Cool.
Solo, so I'm sorry
that's
about
cool.
the Han Solo.
No, it's all right. It's all right. So we got a couple good ones.
Yep.
All right. So then we got some figs.
If you go into New York City Comic Con, you're a fig pin collector. You have a couple of fig pin exclusives that are dropping there. And speaking about fig pin, I met the gentleman that actually works for fig pin, and he asked me if I was going to New York City Comic Con. He wants to do business with me with promoting fig pin. So we'll see what happens with that. So it's kind of cool.
Well, it's got to be better than when you promoted Bounty Hunters and told us it was going to be an awesome book.
Oh yeah.
So.
So it's another. So there's 3 fig pins that are going to be given out. Well, not given out. You got to wait online to get at the con. So this is going to be in booths 2473, and I saw. So and these other 2 fig pins. The other ones. Go back real quick. The Yoda is limited to 1,000, and the Ahsoka limited to 500.
So that's boot 1235, which
Yeah,
is limited
boot 1225, and that's the official pig.
Are they doing like a couple hundred each, like a couple hundred each day?
Yeah. Somebody.
Oh,
so if anybody wants to get fig pins, I'm gonna try to get them. See what happens.
Those, I mean, it's fun. They do this celebration all the time. It's cool.
So I saw the statue
What the
at
fuck?
Toy Fair. It's Ahsoka breaking out the window. It's actually pretty cool in person. This doesn't do any justice to what the statue looks like.
Yeah.
But the statue is pretty nice, and it's limited to 999 pieces. Which
you're becoming. Do you see this? You're becoming Corbett Shill here. So,
yeah.
Good for you.
So they finally came out with the Hot Toy Clone Wars version of Cad Bane, not the Book of Boba Fett, but the Clone Wars version. It is pretty cool. It's animated, accurate. You get the Toto, you get the weapons, changeable hands, and Toto's little like flying fire.
Yeah, Toto's dope, man. I think he should always come with Toto.
Yeah. So and then they just dropped this Jedi. I thought of you. They have the retro R2D2 C3PO coming out, and the Boba Fett. So Boba Fett actually sold out. The pre-order sold out on Target's website, but I was able to get it Ozzy Toys and Collectibles, get the overseas version. No, I will get the Target because the stickers. I have to get it.
All right, cool.
That's about it. The toys are cheap. That was it.
That's it. Cool. Well,
Yeah,
good luck on those fig pens, guys. Good luck, man. That line's gonna be tough.
Well, I'm gonna see if I can get a couple fig pins. I can see about maybe doing a giveaway if I get them. We'll see what happens.
Marco's gonna be waiting in line all day with you. With bologna.
No, Marco, are you definitely coming down?
No, I said no. I have to cancel
Maybe.
some stuff to try to get
Well,
down there.
if you do come, let me know.
Yes, of course I will.
We'll go out to dinner because we didn't get a chance.
Dom, I will treat you to dinner.
course.
Yes.
No, you didn't have to
Of
treat me
course
to dinner, so we'll go out to dinner.
Dom, whenever I'm around you, do I not take you out? Do we not? Of course I'd rather call you than fucking BK. Yeah, if I go out there, it's not looking great right now. It was looking better yesterday. It's not looking so good right now. So, but yeah, if not, and then Dom, hopefully he's going to be out there in New York Comic Con. Hopefully get some fixed. So make sure you guys, if you guys do, reach out to each other. You know, even people in chat, say hi to each other.
We'll be covering it next week. There's gonna be lots of news that comes out of there.
There'll be
Lots of
lots
cool
of
panels. Lots of High Republic stuff. Dom's gonna be, trying his best to get some, some content for us. We'll see.
Listen.
It's hard. There's lots of people there.
Listen, but please, everybody who won, just send me your info, and I can get these out right away.
Yeah, so you can get it out of there. You gotta get it out.
Get it
Get
out.
it out.
Get it out.
Yeah, happy
That's
birthday
stuff
again, Dom.
What happened?
Appreciate it.
You're welcome anytime. Listen, Jedi, I got stuff for you going out too.
Actually, he does love pizza.
Hmm?
I got stuff for
What?
you. Yeah.
Dang, I feel bad because I still got stuff mailed to you yet.
Hey,
No.
Jedi, I still got a box too to mail off to you.
I know that. That's like a legend. That box is like it's like a folktale. It's a legend.
You want to see some of the stuff in it? You want to see
Hey,
some of the
does
stuff in
Wade
it?
Seeker have a
showed me
box?
stuff.
of,
There's this.
You
Yeah.
keep showing me that. And I'm like,
I don't get boxes. I don't send boxes. You got it. You
That's
know.
a turtle.
Hey,
King. That's
Wade
not
Seeker's
going
got a box of Thorn. Thorn is a bad sexual lover box that's coming out soon.
Hey, look at
I've
this
got a
shit.
card for Wayseeker. I said I was going to send him like a
Look at
year
this.
ago.
I'm not sending
Yeah, I
this to you,
forgot
but that's
about that.
pretty
You're
cool,
right.
huh? That's pretty cool. I'm
Hey,
not sending
actually,
that to you,
I got a turtle figure from Toy Fair, a limited edition Leonardo.
This isn't your box. This is definitely not your box.
Yeah.
That ain't your box, bro. Holy shit. Is this your box?
Oh, Marco, did you see this? Did I show you
Your
this?
box. What?
This is the cases for the figures
Let me see.
from the
Are those
company.
the ones that for the same company that makes
Yeah.
other shit?
So they
You
got
like
some nice-
it?
Yeah,
It sits well?
yeah. It sits
Pull
well.
it down so I can see it.
Hold on. Let me get my books here.
I might need one of those for that fucking king, to be honest.
Yeah, so here, see, look. The back opens up.
Yeah.
It comes off.
Oh, so it's underneath?
Yeah,
It's like, I gotta look that up. I need to find a cheaper way to get some of these supplies.
and this is actually a Boba Fett. Was the holiday Boba Fett
Custom.
accurate from us? Stan Solo.
Oh, yeah, you have customs.
Really
That's
good
cool as
stuff.
shit. Who makes this shit again? These boxes and these bags?
Evo Retro.
I'm gonna check it. I'm gonna look that up and see how much this is.
If you want, if you can put it down in the thing. If
I
you
gotta
can,
look it up first.
if you can.
What's it called? Evo Retro?
Evo, yeah. EVO Retro.
All right. We are at 3.5 hours.
Yeah. You gotta get. Oh, they do Pokemon cards.
They have video
All right.
game. So
Oh, we still got 35 viewers.
yeah, so look,
Let's see what. Hey, let's see what they're. Let's see. Hey,
this is
hold up, I'll
actually
pull this up. Let me get my personal stuff off here. I'll pull this shit up real quickly. Hold
Next
on.
week, you're not going to want to miss my review of the kids novel. Make sure you tune in for that. It's going to be
Yeah,
great.
right, dude. Remind me to buy it. I'll go buy it. But let
They
me
have
share
these
this.
specially made Funko cases of Funkos. They put like the holiday, like the American flag, the 4th of July. I have like a horror theme with blood splatter and stuff like that. So kind of cool.
Am I sharing? I can't see. I gotta click and go.
It's on the bottom.
Hold up. Hold up.
No, you haven't added it to the screen yet.
All right, there we go. Let's add that to the screen real quickly, and now let me go
There you
back.
go.
over this.
They were at Toy Fair. Yes.
They have everything. Oh, dude, that's a good way of ordering it. All right, let's see if I'm gonna buy them because I'm notoriously cheap. Protectors. Oh, they have them specifically for Star Wars.
Yeah. They got the plastic and
Oh, they got 'em for Black Series.
yeah, Black Series, everything too. Yeah.
What?
pretty
How much
good.
does that? What's,
Expensive, though. I don't
Are
know what
they?
they normally run.
that's what I'm wondering. What's the normal one run?
You know what I
can check
don't see?
pops. What?
Nothing.
I don't see the 6-inch orange and blue stripes, which do not fit the. I see it for the others, and the orange and blues do not fit those.
How much is this? Is $9. How much does a pops protector typically cost, Tom?
It's like $5 a pop.
All right, but it gets this
plastic one, like
blood
$5,
splash
$6.
on it. That's not bad, dude.
Not bad.
Hot Wheels.
Yeah, they
Are
got
they
Hot Wheels
red
protectors.
lines.
Yeah, they got everything.
You
Man.
got your red lines here. You got your red lines.
I'm gonna show you. So look,
How much are the bags and boards?
you see,
I'm
look,
looking.
you see this right here? This is like for the graded cards.
That's a good price.
That's
For
a good price. This is a good price on bags and boards, dude.
$9 for the
Especially for
bag.
2mm.
Yeah, that's a good
Yeah,
price.
this is actually a really good price.
What's the boards? And you get-
Oh
Yeah.
shit! Is that 10? No.
I got something there. Here's the boards right here.
Hold on. No,
I know.
no,
I know.
look at
We want to
price.
see the price. That doesn't matter.
Dude, they got clearer backboard. Oh my god!
Yeah.
For $8, that can't be right.
It's sold
Those are
out. So
bags
it might have been right.
today. That
That's
was
sold
right,
out.
dude. That shit was right. All right.
These are the
boards.
Boards.
Great
Hold
boards.
on, let me check.
Yeah.
We're checking prices here, Dom, before you get your corporate shill on.
That's
Yeah,
expensive.
that's right. No, it's not. That's right. For gold size? Oh, it's only a pack of 10. No, it's 100. No, is it a pack of 10?
Oh,
It can't
it's
a
got to
pack
be.
of 10.
It's got to be pack of 100. 100.
It's got to be a pack of 100. Yeah.
That's fine. I just read 10. I'm like, that's crazy expensive.
No. That's got to be 100. It says
Yeah.
100 on the thing.
No, that's a good price.
Yeah, those are dividers for $18. That's a good price. $10 and $8. 18
Yeah.
out.
Do you,
Magazines are 18. That's fair.
yeah. Do you get
That's
free
fair.
shipping?
I don't
What
know.
certain amount you spend?
I don't fucking know. This is the first time I've
Deal,
seen
what
this.
does deals say?
Let's see what the deals they got here.
Oh, deals are just quarters.
Oh,
No.
oh. I don't know what it shit is. Top loads for
Yeah, whatever. Don't care.
Yeah. All
I'll check
right,
it out.
cool.
Also,
Yeah, it's not a bad
free
place.
shipping on orders $100 above. That's not bad.
Is that what it says? I didn't see
Yeah,
that.
right there at the top. It says in the black bar. It's above the search. It says free shipping on orders $100 above. USA.
Yep, right on top.
Canada.
Right on top. Yeah.
I can't see it because it says you're sharing the screen there. I can't fucking see the shit.
Yeah, it is. This is $100. That's not bad.
Yeah, cool.
Look, for video games like for Pokemon, the packs, the boxes of Pokemon, they gave me everything, man.
Fuck, who the fuck is protect? Oh, it's pet protectors. Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
That's a good idea. Do you got slab protectors too? I wonder if they got fucking slab protectors. Hold on. You can go, Jedi. We're fucking looking at dumb shit.
That's gone.
Oh, did you go already?
Yeah.
What did the top loader say?
It really
Are
got
kind of expensive.
Yeah.
That's too much for top loaders.
Yeah, that's fair. The other shit's all right though.
Yep.
I don't know what comic book some pack of dividers go for. It is expensive for a pack of dividers. Dividers fucking suck.
They do. No
So
reason.
I always write on back and forth with those motherfuckers. All right, well, let's pull that off the screen somehow. All right. Cool. Well, that's good shit. All right,
That's some really
Dom.
good stuff. They really.
Dom, it seems like you got a good one there, Dom. That's good
Yeah,
shit.
but I'll tell you, I need cards. That's another thing too. I need cards. I was trying to reach out to Pete about cards. He never got back to me. I know he's busy, but if I go to New York City,
He wants Renovision business cards.
yeah,
Oh fuck.
because if I go to Comic Con, I want to have. a lot of
Remind
cards.
me tomorrow, dude. I don't know
Yes.
how fast we can ship shit out to you, dude.
Well, if you could do some stuff down the road, it'd be quick. You know, I can actually try to make cards too. Go to a place and make cards and have
Well, okay, then send me the bill.
because there's definitely
We can talk. We don't need. They don't need to listen to what we're talking
Hey,
about.
they're saying we got more viewers. A couple people
We
get
got more viewers talking about how Dom wants
cards.
cards, and I'll pay for them.
Yeah.
Yeah, Marco,
I don't know,
just share your credit card number and nobody's paying attention.
yeah, right. The security number. There we go.
Absolutely not fucking doing that. No, yeah, that's fine, Dom. We can do that. Just draw something up real quickly. Just get them tomorrow. I'll be around tomorrow because I'm gonna be in the office. I mean, in my home office.
So Chef just sent me his address.
Cool.
And I got the address from Patrick from.
Dude, you'd be surprised at how many times I drop off with the QR code
Yeah.
shit, these little cards and stuff, man. I do it all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, people want it because they can't, whatever.
You know, I was excited to give this statue away because I can't do anything with it. You know, because it doesn't fit my
That's
criteria,
cool,
and
statue.
I let someone be happy. You know.
Yep.
It's his birthday too. Fucking
Yeah. So
Next week, depending on how much content comes out of NYCC, we might do the year look in for the 10 keys.
Ooh, that'd be nice.
So we're doing that.
That'd
That's
be
so
fun.
yeah. It's not.
I
gonna be
see,
pretty.
look, man. I don't think it's as bad. Like, I don't know, man. I was having this conversation that I have. Like, depending on where you're looking, you can find bad parts in every market. You can also find some pretty decent parts in a lot of markets too. So,
Yeah. No. I mean,
unfortunately, I think that market, the one you're going to do, is going to be bad because we didn't
year over
pick-
year too. We're talking like we know what happened last September. Like
Bro.
we've kind of leveled off, but like September to December last year was brutal. So yeah, year over year is not going to be pretty.
Yeah.
But we'll do quarter over quarter as well. We'll have it all
But
for
even
you.
when we looked back at some of those books, like the High Republic ones, like
Yeah.
some of those, like, dude, I thought it was going to be $5. I was like, when you're like, yeah, do the segment, you have to do it. And I'm like, dude, I know what you guys are fucking doing. All these books are going to be $5. Like, they're all going to be $5. And then I started looking, I mean, like, that Ezra man, the first of him, I was actually surprised at, like, how well Star Wars Adventures #2, the fucking RI held up. I mean, there's good shit out there, dude.
They're holding up value. It's
Yeah.
just there's not a ton of sales. Sales are
well, listen, real quick.
Well, I would tell you this. I mean, to be honest with you, if it was still the pump world that it was like a year ago, they would like. I mean, the problem is the attention span of the pumper and dumpers is too short. But they used to back in the day, they would recycle everything every year, right? So like,
right.
hey, da 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 da. Oh, by the way, I hear a rumor and pop it back up because they didn't have a ton of content either to do. Obviously, they're not doing that now because of all the exclusives and whatnots and foils and whoever's got an incentive.
And there's just not that many of them. There's not that many people left to pump and dump.
There wasn't that many years ago.
Well, during the pandemic, there was.
Yeah, during the pandemic, there's a lot of people.
Everybody who won, please share on Instagram when you get your package and open it up.
Oh yeah, that'd be
And
cool.
Show it like we'll show it.
Tag Dom too, and
Tag me, and we'll show it on the Star Wars channel.
We will. Okay.
We'll just show a picture of their thing. I want to the winners. Come on, the winners have to get some kind of spotlight.
We will, Dom. We will.
Yeah.
All right, fair.
All right, guys.
That sounds good. So do that. Share it on IG, and then we'll share it. If you want your face in it, you can. If you just want your fat little fingers in it, you can have those too.
Exactly.
We'll make fun of it either way. Cool. Yeah. I don't know what I was talking about. Why that just
Oh, Sticks, yeah. Just contact them. Sticks needs protectors for his Doctor Who mummy figures.
I don't even know what the fuck that you just said.
That's definitely not English. It's
No,
definitely
he loves his
whatever it is.
mummy figures.
Are we sure that Sticks isn't somewhere living in Britain? Like, he lives over there somewhere, right?
No,
it
I
don't
met
even
him
make
before.
sense.
No, I hung out with him like a couple weeks ago.
Yeah,
He
Sticks.
came over. He came,
No,
he came over.
Sticks is
No.
he's a big, huge fan of Doctor Who. I don't know anybody as big as fan as he is as Doctor Who, which is kind of crazy.
Kevin
no way.
Scott. Kevin Scott is that big of a fan for Doctor Who.
Yeah.
That's the only person I know, and he's from Britain.
Well, actually,
I can't believe. Hold on now. I can't believe you said Jose Older wasn't one of the fucking. Like when I think of the four, I think Scott, Soul, Older, Gray.
I see the A to me is 3. There's 3. That's Gray, Soul, Cabin. That's the A. B is like Tessa, Older, Ireland. I don't hate Ireland like you. That like
Sticks and my brother.
that's B for me right now, and then the rest are like Man is C.
Was Ireland there from the get? Because I know
She was
Older
from
was
the
there
get.
from the get.
She was one of the 5. There was 5 from the get.
Oh, I always forget that she was the 5th. She was definitely the she was somebody's friend. She was the +1.
I think but she was at least a +1 from the start. Like George Mann was a +1 from Cabin later on.
I gotta make sure.
For all those people that don't know, George Mann wrote one of the worst Star Wars stories ever. We're not sure, but we think that it is Obi-Wan Kenobi as a fucking Knight of the Round Table fighting a dragon, which is supposed to be the Crate Dragon, which is then supposed to be the point where eventually he walks over the desert in Tatooine, and that's where you see the bones of the Crate Dragon. Right? That's what we're trying to...
That's what we think, yeah.
That's what we think, but nobody can ever get that down. That's how fucking bad the shit is. That shit is bad.
All right, I gotta figure something out now.
What?
Who do I with the gifts? I know the chef gets the first one.
Yoda's Gardener got the second one.
And TMT got
That's a
the
big
big
one.
one. Actually, yeah. And I got also Daniel. He won on the show on Friday.
Get sticky notes and start putting the shit down.
Yeah, I got
I
I got to send everything out next week. Next week, pack everything up. I'm gonna send everything out at the same time. I got a lot of work to do next week.
Nice.
Good.
Cowboys
Good
got
shit.
demolished. I'm pissed. 48, the friggin' 10.
Oh man, dude, I didn't even fucking
Demolished.
Bruh. I started golf. I have St. Brown who's injured, but I picked Chase Young. I picked not Chase Young. I picked Chase, the guy from Kansas City. He's been doing shit all season. Then he got like 57 points today.
Nice.
I
thought your season was already over, though. I thought you lost.
My season's never over. No, I've lost one time. One time it was this week 6, 1 out of 6 weeks. No, I'm going to win. I'm going to win the whole. What are week 5? I'm going to win the whole fucking thing.
These are pretty cool.
I got a monster team, dude.
I tell you one thing about Funko, the sodas, they hit it right. I like the sodas. It's just they started making them commons and putting them in all chain stores, which took away the whole oomph. Like 15,000
pieces. Money, Dom. They're always going after their money. That's all they care about.
I don't, dude. Dallas has never really been America's team either, which is hilarious.
You know,
like even at its height, like you can say what you want about the 49ers when they had Joe there, but the country really liked that team. And you can say whatever you want about steroid Brady, but like a lot of people you can see Patriot gear all over the place.
I know.
You don't always see Dallas gear, even when you had the Cocaine Cowboys.
The Cocaine Cowboys.
Fucking Nate Newton got caught with how much fucking in the back of his fucking car.
Fucking goddamn Michael Irving and everybody. I don't know.
Oh, Irvin, yeah. Fucking Michael Irvin. At least nobody's Ray Lewis.
Nope.
It sucks. Freaking Dak threw freaking 3 interceptions. Shitty game, man. Shitty game.
Now, the one week I have to drop him and pick somebody else up because the one week I lost, I did start Dak Prescott.
Yeah.
That's a shame, dude.
You can never start Dak Prescott. You know better than that.
Yeah, he got his money, and now that's it.
Dak can get you a lot of points, but he could also put up a big fat zero.
I know. He could have.
There's just too much volatility.
Dude, what did Curdy Cousin do today? All I saw that dude was on his back. That guy can really take a hit, man. I saw him get sacked one time. I was like, holy shit. If Tua from the Dolphins could learn how to take a fucking sack like that. Oh, by the way, I forgot to read this review of Meatballs Part 2. Sex comedy with no sex. That's the headline. Like,
there
if you haven't seen Meatballs 2. All right, let's see what Curdy did. Who's the wide receiver? Oh, yeah, they have good wide receivers on there. Kirk Cousins, 284, 2 TDs. No INTs? What are you doing, Kurt? Yeah, I guess the Chiefs. They ended up losing, though, right? They better have. Was Taylor Swift in the game?
Right?
What's that?
We're still live. We're closing out 4 hours.
Was Taylor Swift? Oh, yeah. Was Taylor Swift? Oh, they only won by 7. Shit. Okay, well, that sucks.
What are you talking about, Taylor?
Was she at the game?
I don't know.
Oh, she was at the game last week. She made a big splash there last week. I don't know if she was there this week.
Don't know. Haven't seen.
All right, guys. Well, have a good one. We're gonna take off because it has been almost 4 hours. Thanks to the 32 of you that stayed around. Appreciate
Exactly.
it.
Really cool. Thank you. And all the winners.
Happy birthday, Dom.
Congratulations. Happy birthday, TMNT. And the month rolls on. Month of Domtober.
I don't understand it, but then again, at least I'll tell my kids.
We don't understand Dom, so it totally makes sense.
Yeah,
I don't understand me. What are you talking about? There you go.
All right, we'll see you guys later. Thanks again. What's the exit thing? How do we do? I don't understand how to do this exit shit. I've been doing it for too long too. Is this it? Yeah. That's it.